Welcome back to Tabletop Titans for another exciting game, Warhammer 40k 9th edition. We've got the debut of the new book for the Space Wolves. Really excited to have them here. You know we love them on the channel.
Oh yeah.
And super excited to be showing off some of their new rules. And against them, we have one of the most feared Xenos. The Harlequins are here.
That's right. They're back and ready for more. Let's do this thing.
So this is sure to be quite a bloodbath with both these armies kind of racing as fast as they can to get up close. And the Harlequins are actually undefeated on the channel.
That's right.
So far, nothing has taken them out. We're gonna see if the Space Wolves can be amongst the first to take them down. They're quite a boogeyman here on the channel.
They really are.
So excited to see that. Why don't we jump ahead and take a look at the list today? So for my Space Wolves, I actually needed fast attack slots. So what I've done is I've taken 1 battalion and 1 Outrider detachment.
Oh, cool.
And so that cost me a few CP, but it actually gave me an extra character slot as well. So my first character, I've got Bjorn the Fell-Handed here. He's obviously great. I think, you know, his points turned out really well. He's got the -1 damage. All of that's great. So I'm really excited about him. I've also got Aryak Rockfist. He's changed a little bit. He no longer gives the aura of +1 attack, which is a shame because that was a really, really good ability.
It was so good.
But he's always flat 3 damage now, like a real Thunderhammer, and he's not D3 and stuff like that. So that's cute. I'm excited about that. We've also got a Librarian, and yes, that's correct. It's a Librarian. Rune Priests do not exist. And so normal Librarian, but I've taken 2 spells from the Tempest Discipline. Murderous Hurricane, which now is 18 inches. I pick a unit of yours, fights last.
Cool.
And it can't overwatch.
That's really good.
Fine.
Holy crap.
It's a great spell. And then Tempest Wrath, 24 inches, same thing, pick a unit, -1 to hit.
Cool.
So 2 solid spells for taking down your army a little bit. And I've also got a Chaplain and Terminator. Again, this is a Chaplain. This isn't a Wolf Priest or anything like that. So it's a normal Chaplain, Terminator armor. And I've made him my Warlord just so I could pick a Warlord trait. And so I've given the +1 to advance and charge, and he can advance and charge. So that's his base ability. Now, if he completes a charge, it becomes a 6-inch aura of advance and charge.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's not going to actually come into play this particular game, but it's a good ability.
Because the odds are you'll be stuck in at that point.
I agree. Yep. I've also given him the Armor of Russ, which is fairly similar. It's a unit within engagement range. Can't be selected to fight until all others.
Correct.
So that's a really solid one. Always been solid. And it also gives him a 2-up save. He already has a 2-up save. So
that's right. And it's funny that the Armor of Rust changed to only engagement range, right?
Engagement range.
But you are an army known for its heroic interventions. So in many ways, it's basically the same.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's great.
So I've got 4 units of Blood Claws with Power Fists as the Sergeant, and then Chainswords all around. Classic. They're in 2 Rhinos, which I think is a great choice. And then what we've got is 2 units of 5 Wolfguard Terminators, 1 unit with Claws, 1 unit with Thunderhammer Storm Shield. The Claw unit has a Thunderhammer on the Sergeant or whatever, just because I can. So excited about them. Terminators are great with 3 wounds. This army doesn't actually have a whole lot to benefit Terminators. So they're not as good as, let's say, Deathwing Terminators, but they're still amazing Space Marine Terminators. So nothing wrong with that. And then I have 2 units of 4 Thundercap. I love the Thunderwolf Cavalry. 2 of them in the squad are Chainswords and Storm Shields.
Which is great now.
And 2 of them are Thunderhammers and Storm Shields. I think the Power Fist is the way to go, but most of mine are modeled with Thunderhammers. I have a few Power Fists, so maybe I'll try that out next time. I have 2 units of 5 Forensian Wolves. I love them, actually. The only downside for them is they eat fast attack slots.
That's right.
But they're cheap. A 5-man squad is 35 points. Which, for a throwaway unit, for 35 points, and they're fast. They advance and charge now.
Well, yeah, they're fast, decently big bodies, great for screening, great for charging.
Well, great for tagging vehicles now and things like that. And I have 1 attack bike because I had some points left over, and I want more little speed units.
Yeah,
so that's what's up.
I like it. I like it.
Okay.
Sounds good. Well, let's take a look at the Harlequins. Today is going to be the Dance with Wolves. I'm bringing basically my classic list. I have just a couple adjustments to it. So if you're not familiar, it is Frozen Stars. That is the +1 attack on a turn in which I charge. And the strat for that is the +1 to wound. So really great way to throttle damage. Just super nasty melee combination. So let's take a look. I have, of course, all my HQ slots are filled out. Shadowseer is my Warlord with a boatload of abilities. We've got the Shadowstone. It's going to give +3 inches to all of my auras. That's just classic, amazing. And also my psychic powers. So the 3-inch move against spell will be a 6-inch move against spell.
Very nice.
Really useful. For my spells, I have, of course, the Move Again spell, which I just mentioned. Twilight Pathways or something.
Yeah.
Some dancing something or other.
Naturally.
And then normally I take the -1 to hit against one of my infantry squads, but I'm going to be trying something a bit different. I'm going to go for the 6-inch bubble of 6-up Feel No Pains.
Ooh, yeah.
And this is not the Warlord trait, which I've run in the past. This is just a straight up Feel No Pain. It's less powerful than -1 to hit, but it's going to be going all the time on multiple units.
And the whole idea is that they're already in an aura range with everything.
Exactly.
So,
right. And that will be normally 6-inch, but now 9-inch because of the Shadow Stone. So,
nice.
Amazing. So I'm running that. I have paid to have an additional roll, right? So he keeps his shield from harm, -1 to wound for infantry, and I've also paid in CP to also gain count as being 6 inches farther away than I actually am for the purposes of shooting.
Okay,
so
nice.
Great One just throws everything off. Not as big of a thing in this game, but
I don't have that much shooting, but most armies do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is a take all comers. Right?
Yep.
We don't tailor here. So we've got that. 2 Troop Masters, 1 with the Twilight Fang. Awesome artifact.
Fantastic.
If you haven't seen it, it's going to be great today.
Yeah.
And both with their standard loadouts. Troops-wise, I have several units of troops. 2 10-mans. One has 8 kisses, and one has 8 caresses.
Nice.
That's that. 3 5-man squads. 2 of them are all fusion. One of them is just totally naked.
Nice.
Running around, just doing stuff. I have a transport for each of those 5-mans. Standard loadout. And then, of course, my favorite, the bikes. I have
They're really strong.
3 5-man unit of the Skyweaver bikes, all with Haywire and Zephyr Glaives. I love them. They're awesome. This is why I started playing Harlequins.
Yep. And you went down to 5-man just for coherency on them, right?
For coherency,
and
yeah.
Mostly, but
mostly coherency more than
they're
blast.
huge models, right?
They're big models, and they have to be sort of. I want to get my buff, so I want to trail out in certain places. Pluck. It's a huge hit actually adding that 6 model.
Yeah.
And then of course the last one, the Partridge in the Pear Tree, which is the Death Jester with Humbling Cruelty. If I target and hit one of his units, they half their move and no Overwatch.
Half the move is solid.
That's the main reason I take them.
Yeah.
The Overwatch is cute against certain lists, but most of the time
does that work against all unit types? Fly, Titanic, everything?
I'm pretty sure, but I'll take a look.
Whoa,
yeah.
cool.
Anyone can be humbled, even people that fly.
That's right. That's awesome.
And yeah, that's me. So I'm pretty excited for this matchup.
Yeah, this is a strong. This is basically the very similar to the list you brought to the tournament.
Yeah, it's actually all the same units. I've just moved around a couple abilities. That's all.
Right.
So I love it. It's been treating me real well. Still only lost a single game, even outside of the channel.
And it was a close match.
Yeah, against Space Marines.
Yeah.
So
fantastic. Well, Bridger, why don't you take us through the mission we're playing today?
Yeah, today we're playing GT Pack Mission 11. This is Retrieval Mission. There are 6 objectives. You want to point those out?
Yeah, they're going to be a little hard to spot at the moment, but there's 4 in the center. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then there's 1 each in a deployment zone. We have like a little square building with each one inside.
That's right. This is a Hammer and Anvil style deployment.
That's correct.
Despite having 6 objectives, this is hold 1, hold 2.
Yeah,
so we're gonna have
man.
A rip-roaring, high-scoring game here, huh?
We'll see.
We're just hoping.
Do you want to talk about the terrain a little bit?
Yeah, we've got a lot of terrain here on the board. So we have a handful of obscuring ruins. Yeah. We have 2 in each deployment zone on the edges, and then a big one in the center. These little tiny set of ruins are just going to be light cover and breachable, etc. Totally. And then we have alongside here we have an industrial structure on both sides. They're just going to give the dense cover rule for the -1 to shoot.
That's right.
That's it.
Nice and easy.
All right, just a couple things before we move on. Yeah. The power is not half move; it's -2 and no advance.
That's right.
And also, I can't pass this up. Somebody in chat was asking the real mystery. How do all the Harlequins fit in their transports? Come on, guys, it's a clown car.
It is a clown car.
It is a clown
That's true.
car, for sure.
Naturally.
All right, moving on to secondaries. Adrian has taken Engage on all fronts, deploy scramblers, and assassinate. This is the Adrian special with a wrench thrown in, huh?
I know it is. So the first 2 are easy. It's my playstyle and definitely the style of this list. Going to be touching in more 3/4 of this game because I have to be careful of Brian's countercharge for sure. Scrambling with my small infantry squads for the most part. And assassinate, I didn't want to take assassinate, but this is usually how it goes, right? The third one is like, you're going to have to work for it. Brian has 4 characters, so I can get 12 points, and they're also characters that he wants to use. So while it's tough for me to get it, it does make it more difficult for him in the sense he has to think twice about when he's throwing them in.
And arguably, you didn't want to take this.
No.
You only took it because there wasn't a thing better.
Exactly.
But it turns out it's also fine.
It's
like you took it, but it's fine.
It's okay. Yeah.
All right, and Brian is taking Raise the Banners While We Stand and Shock Tactics. That's a new one, Brian. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, Shock Tactics is from the Space Marine book. I tried to take one from the Space Wolves book. And although some of them are playable, they're not playable in this match.
No.
I could get as little as 0 points on most of them. And so if I could even get 8 points, I would try to bring one of the new Space Wolves one.
Totally.
I just couldn't.
No, it would have been. They're not bad, but it's about killing monsters or characters and
killing monsters and characters, or like doing things with my warlord. And you're just too fast.
No, it's not gonna happen.
It's not.
But you did decide to try a new Space Wolves one. We haven't tried this one yet.
That's correct. This one basically is 3 points every time you take an objective that your opponent did control in your turn. And that is a very 9th edition thing. Although it's better in a mission like the one we played yesterday where there's 2 in the center and we have to trade back and forth on them. It's actually downright great in that one.
It's great.
But in this one, there's still a lot of objectives, a lot of opportunities to take them back. And that's just naturally what's going to happen.
Exactly. So that was a good pick in contrast to the other ones where their situation is really bad.
Yeah.
You said this one actually is pretty interesting.
I think it's going to be tough to get all the points on this, but it's also plausible.
Because it's how many points?
It's 3.
3 per? Okay, right.
So I have to get one first turn.
Every single time, yeah.
And I could get one first turn, but it wouldn't be easy.
You could, okay. Yeah,
because the Thunderwolf Cap can advance in charge.
Could you potentially, when do you score it? It's only...
My turn.
Okay. So you can't be like having an ongoing combat during my turn that I lose and you take over the point.
If I go first, it's impossible to take unless I took the one in your deployment zone.
So weird.
Which would be crazy.
He could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could take the Space Wolf one, it'd be great.
Eldar Trickery.
I would love to take that with Harlequins.
Yeah, right? It would be good. Wait, when you get your book, I'm sure there'll be something.
I cannot wait, yeah.
All right, well, that's what we have today. Excited. We're going to be rolling off. Who wants first turn?
Ooh.
You generally can do a lot with first turn.
I generally can do a lot. I'd probably take it. But again, I have to watch after you counterpunch, and I don't want to give you anything for sure. You're totally obscured. So, yeah, let's see. The fates decide.
4.
Ooh. No.
The fate doesn't decide. Adrian has to decide.
Decides. All right, so just a quick moment. I'm going to take a look.
Remember, he has the ability to redeploy, and so he can do whatever he wants with first turn.
The thing is, okay, so you've got Bjorn here. So the Terminators are a 10-man, right?
It's 2 5-mans.
Oh, 2 5-mans. Okay, so that's very flexible, which is nice.
2 5-mans in reserve, along with the Terminator Chaplain in reserve.
Okay.
That's scary.
It's really scary. I don't like it. So what I'm going to take a look at here is my deployment goes up to here. I can redeploy. Let's say I wanted to pull someone over to the side. The bikes can go 16. They can advance. The trouble is, though, I cannot charge over this ruin. I can charge through here.
You can charge through the hole. That's about it, though.
So this is the only option, and it kind of funnels me a lot, honestly. So funny enough, I might actually want to give you first turn. I can block you off with deep strikes, but yeah, we'll see. For better or worse, I'm going to give it to you.
Okay. Yeah, first turn for me. I strongly agree with your assessment.
Thank you.
If you had taken first turn, I think that would have given me a big advantage.
Absolutely.
So going first here is a massive disadvantage for me.
Yeah.
I would have instantly given you first turn if I had the choice. All right. So let's do it.
Let's
get into it.
All right.
And you didn't want to redeploy anything, right?
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you.
I can't get there, and he knows I can't afford to even come.
Just want to make sure.
That CP. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get right into it. And I actually missed a super chat at the end of yesterday. He snuck in after I made the last call. So thanks, Dungeon Master. Well played, Adrian. Any win against Marines is worth celebrating. Great game overall. You guys always put on such a good show.
Thank you. Yeah, we had a great time. I felt really good about that win because I was feeling
bad about the game.
Bad. I was like, gosh, these guys are nuts. So it does feel good to get that.
To overthrow the oppressor.
Overthrow the oppressors.
It feels good sometimes.
It does.
Thanks, Neme bro. Hey Titans, gonna have to root for the best Eldar to win. Seen some successful lists running the Incarn in Clowntown. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I thought about running it. I don't know if I have enough infantry because personally, I like the Incarn with massed troops actually, because you can do some really interesting things like with that. So honestly, I think next time we have the Harlequins on the channel, I'll bring the Incarn. I think it's a really cool addition to the list, and it's kind of the best use of him in my opinion. I
think the Incarn is awesome in every army.
Well,
and you should really start every Eldar army with the Incarn and build up from there.
Totally agree.
Thanks again, Neme bro. Also, Bridger James Workshop finally did it. Sagittari Heavy Bolters are flat 2 damage, as are the Aquilon Fists. Hope it sets a precedent for the Codex.
Right.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. I have a mixed feeling about that because at the same time the spears didn't get flat damage, and basically no profiles changed, so we still have fewer attacks than Space Marines. But it's good to get something. It's good to get flat damage where we can, and it helps me win a meaningless argument with Adrian that the Sagittarium do have heavy bolters.
That was my thought. I was like, that's the only thing that matters here.
That's really it settled the meaningless dispute, and that's all we care about.
That's what we do here with Warhammer.
Thanks again, Neme Bro. Also, do you guys have one model that everyone else seems to hate but you love? For me, it's got to be Santa's sled. It's silly, or it's so silly, it's actually cool.
Yeah, well, in advances and charges now, which
oh, that's cool.
Which is great, right? So I'm actually subtly into it.
Right. Gosh, I feel like I have a lot of these, but I can't. They're not coming to mind. Well, actually, you know what? We saw it yesterday with the Doomstalker. A lot of people think they look silly. I think they look really cool. And they're also actually not that great, but they're so cool that I don't care. So that's actually my one.
I have been hearing both sides on Doomstalkers. That like some people think that they're really good for their points.
Yeah.
And other people know that high variance is not reliable and you probably shouldn't put it in your army.
My biggest fear with them was the variance, but also the fact that they don't want to move and shoot.
Right.
So yeah, unfortunately, like when I saw the internet kind of blowing up about it, it was a lot of like math hammer arguments, which I hate because they don't generally hold up.
Well, they don't fly, so like even if they do move, they're probably not getting the line of sight that they need.
The Doomstalker, the DDAs can just be like jump and then shoot. So yeah, mathematically they're not great. It's actually situationally that they become better, as we saw, right?
Yeah.
If you can combine them with different charges, it has nothing to do with math or like actual like efficiency.
So I'm done.
That was a really fast turn one, right?
Basically, what I did is I stayed perfectly still.
Tiptoe.
Here's the thing. I desperately wanted to go second.
Yeah.
So I'm manufacturing going second by not going first.
Right.
What I've done here is I've moved onto the points so that at least you have to make some sort of move.
Yeah.
So I'm on all the points, and I've raised the banners here, here, and here. Now, you could very easily come and take those banners from me, but you have to do it.
There'll be a counter charge too.
That's right. So I think that I think I'm pretty happy with all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty happy with all of that.
I like it. I like it.
So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I've done.
Excellent. Sounds like a plan, man.
All right. So we have nothing to score.
And I'm not gonna. I can't do my psychic. I'm not in range of any of it.
Right.
So I just brought up my banners. And that's it.
Very nice.
All right. Well, that's going to take us to Adrian's turn one.
Well played, sir. All right. Let's do this. So I'm going to sort of try to respond in kind by only reacting as much as I need to.
That's right.
I'd like to take him off a point. Taking a banner would be really nice. But I have to be careful.
That's the thing. If he takes the points, I don't get my banner points next turn, which is a risk. It's a risk, but it's a risk I had no other choice but to take.
No, I feel you. I feel you. So go ahead and take some questions. I'm going to start moving around.
Of course. Thanks, Dungeon Master. Hey, Titans. Really hyped for this game. Terminators, Thundercav, punchy characters, and Blood Claws. What's not to love?
Agreed.
Yes.
I'll be honest. Reading through the book, though, I'm not super excited about the way that some of the rules came out. There's it's a very mixed feelings. There's some things that came out in a way that I'm really excited. For instance, Thunderwolf Cap, I think they're looking great. Like they are pretty pricey. Like both of these units, for instance, are a lot. How much did I pay for them? I paid $215 for this 4-man squad here, which it's a lot by, I'd say, 9th edition standards of like a hammer unit, how much a hammer unit costs these days. But they're pretty good and they do a lot. And they give speed to the army that didn't really have it, so I'm into that. I will say though that the stratagems are not super exciting to me compared to where they used to be. This army used to have one of the most bonker sets of stratagems of any army. I'd say like almost second only to Custodes stratagems. The stratagems were so good, and now it's almost. I almost feel like I don't even really need the CP.
Right.
Like I don't know what I'm going to do with them. There was another interesting thing, which is both the Deathwatch Codex, or Index, I suppose, or whatever you call them. What are they called? Supplements?
They're supplements.
Yeah,
now.
the Deathwatch
I've been saying
supplement
Codex, but yeah.
and the Space Wolf supplement, they both don't have a super doctrine.
Right, that's crazy.
And if you read into that, you should also assume that nothing will have a super doctrine. which means that a lot of these extremely powerful super doctrines, like +1 damage and +1 attack, and all these things that are fundamental to our understanding of those armies, they're quite possibly going to go away.
There's another way you could read into this, which is that Codex compliant chapters get super doctrines and the others don't, because they did just change the Fist super doctrine, which implies that they intend for the Fist super doctrine to continue to exist.
It implies that, but then again, with the indexes, they change things and change them again. You know what I mean?
That's the wild.
Well, do we think we'll get another supplement for the Codex compliant?
No, I don't.
So they would have to overtly fact them out, which I think they would have already done when they nerfed the life out of the Fist one. So I think Codex compliant will keep theirs.
I think they'll at least keep them for a long time.
Right.
Yeah. But it's a strange thing for these books to lose it, where the other ones keep them. But we're also seeing a lot more flexibility about how easy it is to get into a doctrine. For instance, I could just pay 1 CP to be in the Assault Doctrine.
Yeah. There's also a spell for it.
There's a spell, yeah. Oops. Or there's a spell. Might even be some sort of relic aura that does something as well. If you didn't see, you got an epic 6-inch advance.
Heck yeah.
On the bikes here,
nice.
which is the money. That's what you want to see right there.
That's right.
So the bikes are way, way, way up on the board here.
Way on up.
Thanks again, Dungeon Master. Your thoughts on mixed loadout Wolfguard Terminator units to get shooting, punching, and Storm Shield defense all in one unit. Half Stormbolter shield and half Stormbolter weapon. Yeah,
that's one of the strengths of this unit. If you go to the Codex units, the Codex Terminators, they're really restrictive in how you can load them out, whereas the Wolfguard Terminators can really take just about anything.
Yeah.
And I have a bunch with different weapons, so maybe that's an interesting thing to try later. But the way I play the game, and I think the way a lot of people play the game, is a unit has a purpose. It's like, this unit's going to come in for an attack, and I'm going to put all my effort into it attacking. Like, I'm going to put my stratagems and my character auras and everything like that, and you want it to be really good at one thing. I do see that flexibility could be interesting. I just hate when a unit does a little bit of everything and can't really get the job done in any one phase.
Right.
And so it wouldn't be my natural instinct, but it's probably worth a try.
Yeah, totally agree.
Just to clear something up, the bike's auto advance 6. The advance roll is for
my
the
bad.
troops. Or did you actually roll?
No, I did. I was spacing out.
What a goofball, Adrian.
That's right. Naturally, of course, bikes.
All jet bikes advance 6, Adrian.
That's
right, guys.
Thanks, Remy. Hey, Titans. Love your content and energy. Keep up the great work, you three.
Yeah.
Also, please give a howling shout out to my friend Christoph, longtime Space Wolf fan.
What up, Christoph?
Woo! This is Shadowseer.
Thanks, John. Howdy, Titans. Excited to see the Awoos again.
That's right.
My first and favorite army, which brings the question, since the heretics get Death of the False Emperor, shouldn't Loyalists get something also, like Smite the Fallen?
Loyalists get everything else.
They typically, Loyalists get a good codex.
They already Smite the Fallen.
The thing is that there is some of these codexes have strats that do really, really good, like better than Death of the False Emperor against their most hated factions. It's so rare that you get to use them, but when you do, they are broken.
They feel unfair.
So busted.
It's like, what if you got to reroll all hits and wounds, or like, and you got to have extra hits on 4-ups or something?
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
Cool. I'm sorry, Emperor's children. You lose.
Like, we start with more attacks than chaos.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
so nuts.
It's gross.
It's
gross.
So
Yeah.
gross. All right, we're almost done here. Bloop.
Thanks, Heretic. Hey, Titans. The Kraut again. Question. You wake up one morning, transported into 40K, but with current knowledge, what is your survival plan? I don't think I could make one.
I don't think there is. Nobody has a survival plan in 40K.
There's nothing you can do.
Well, it depends on where you end up, right? Like, if you're in New Hive City, you're done.
No, sorry, tell me a place
but
where you're not done.
But if you're in, like, some outer rim agricultural world...
that got eaten by Tyranids. In like 1 second, got it.
But you die instantly. Then you don't need a plan.
So it's just how you
farm
die.
until you die.
Important. Yeah.
So like a day and a half. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, True Master. I think unfortunately it also matters like who you get dropped in as. Like, do you have no context? Or are you nobody?
No, you're you.
So you're super dead.
You're super dead.
You're you with today knowledge is the question.
Okay, so yeah, because you're not like a noble in Terra or whatever.
And you don't know how anything works.
Well, I do because I know 40K.
Well, you know the lore. So actually, you probably have more knowledge than most.
You couldn't repair a plasma reactor.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm asking, right? If I'm like me today, yeah, I'm like unemployable.
You're toast.
You could maybe find like a commissar and like demonstrate your knowledge and maybe become some sort of like advisor.
There's
true.
decent odds you'd be a heretic and killed them
So
immediately.
there's at least 80% chance you get killed as a heretic.
Hey, that's true.
Like, you know a lot about chaos.
Right, yeah. No, I'll be like, let me tell you about the Horus Heresy. All right, book 1. All right, I'm ready when you guys are.
You're a remembrance.
ready.
Yeah, exactly. So
you advanced up all over the place.
I advanced all up over the place. These guys are up here. These guys are here. I should pop a 3+ invul on someone, but I don't know how much it's gonna matter. I'll be honest.
It always matters.
It does matter. Here's my plan. I'm gonna try to take you off this point because you have triple redundancy there to kill 3 squads.
Yeah.
And one of the squads is out of line of sight. This one I can do it, and then I can move away after I fight for 2 CP.
I love it.
To sort of do that, run away, sacrifice this tank to get my engage on all fronts.
Yeah.
And also just be on this point just an odd chance.
Of course.
And yeah, so the question is the 3-up invuln. This is probably the most vulnerable. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on them. So it'll be 1 CP for Prismatic Blur. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop some Psychic, shall we?
Let's see it.
So we have Shadow Sea over here. We're going to go ahead and throw the 6-up Feel No Pain with a 9-inch bubble. It goes off on 9.
Very nice. And I'm not in deny range, probably?
Probably not, but you could check. I didn't. I was more concerned where he was from my army.
So I don't know where your shadows. It looks like I'm about 26 inches, so close, but not quite.
Excellent. All right, and then we have the move again. I could use this to get a 2nd Prismatic Blur.
That would be nice if I had a lot of shooting.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter. And you can choose to focus into the one that's not. You could deep strike somewhere.
That's right.
You'll see. Which I've also kind of pushed out my bubbles everywhere to prevent that.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave that as is unless I have a tasty smite. I doubt it, but let's see. Yeah, so we're at about. Oh wait, I get +3 inches. So yes, I can smite you.
Ooh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
So it's +3 inches to all your psychic.
Yeah, and
nice.
psychic and auras.
Psychic and auras.
Yeah. Otherwise, it wouldn't. If it was just auras, it wouldn't work. So here we go. Here's a smite. 5, good enough.
Yeah, and who's it hitting? The dogs?
The wolves, yeah.
All right.
The dogs.
The dogs always get it first.
Oh, they're gonna get it.
All right, he's done.
Poor dogs.
All right, cool. Well, that's it. Let's go to some shooting, shall we?
Bring it.
So let's start with this boat right here going into this unit of Blood Claws.
Sure.
So this is 2 short cannons.
It advanced?
It did not advance.
Oh, nice.
Advance. Yeah, they move far. Let's do this. So this is on 3s.
I like it.
Jeez. And then on 3s. Whoa. Okay,
so
these
2
are
-3.
-3, yeah.
So 5 ups.
You got it.
Is in cover. So 2 go down. Or 1 goes down. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
No worries. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and throw all these Haywire Bikes into them as well. So this is going to be 5d6 shots. Wow. Okay.
Whoa.
15, 21, 24 dice.
Good thing that's not something I really care about.
Right? Yeah, seriously.
24?
24.
2, 4, 6,
so give me 20.
8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
Excellent. Thanks, sir.
Oh, swap out.
Oh, yeah. Can't have that. All right, so this is on 4s because I did advance.
All right.
And cocked.
All right.
Nice. About expected. And then winning on 4s.
Again.
Well, let's see it.
Good thing I don't have any metal arms.
Yeah, right.
And 1 AP, right?
Just 1 AP. Yep.
So 3 up saves.
Sounds good.
Ouch.
Wow.
Brian, I'm being told that Space Wolves do still have a super dog.
Oh. Do they know where in the book?
Under the detachment abilities section.
So one goes down, 1 takes 1.
Okay,
in the new supplement.
Wow, I totally missed it. I was like, where is it? But Death Watch
never had one.
Never had one, so they just don't get one.
I would have been pretty excited about that.
Agreed.
Okay, cool. So that's good. That's actually the perfect kind of sweet spot where I feel very confident about being able to kill them in melee.
Oh yeah, I think you could have had them in melee because you do 2 damage with your Zephyr Glaives.
Yeah, the 2 damage is nice actually. That's good.
You'll be fine.
All right, so we're good here. Over yonder, we're going to. We have the Tack Bike and the Wolves are the main targets. The Marines, it's pretty incidental.
Yep.
So what we're gonna do, we'll put this first unit of 5 bikes into the Wolves on the left.
Sounds good.
Well, let's do it. So this is going to be going through the dense terrain.
Yep.
So this is 10, 19, 21.
Okay.
For value, you should have just advanced.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And not moved any differently, just for value.
This is a Bridger thing, by the way.
To say you could.
If anyone's. Yeah. This is on 4s.
All right.
Boom, boom. That was quite good.
On 4s, that was quite good. Yep.
Yeah. Probably a lot of dead doggies. And then on 4s. Is that enough?
Oh, to kill them? Yeah.
These are -1, so.
Yeah, and they don't get dogs. Don't get light cover. Or is it infantry and beasts? Get light
Infantry, beasts, and swarms.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. So you get your 6-ups.
Yeah, I do. Okay, they're dead.
Yikes. Yikes.
Good dog.
Not my dogs.
Good tag.
My dogs.
No.
It's always the dog.
It's always the dogs.
Of course.
Because they're the lightest weight thing. Hey, I paid 35 points for them.
Yeah. There you go. We'll go ahead and do the Death Jester into the Marine Squad.
Ooh.
And I will do them because he can actually explode them for the mortal wounds.
Yeah.
No, it's only 1 damage.
Okay, yeah.
It's not great anymore.
That's true.
So I'm just thinking about Humbling Cruelty. The -2 movement is relatively incidental here. But
it'd be most interesting on the Blood Closet, if anything, though.
I think so. Yeah, let's go for it. Watcha! So this is on a 3 because I'm shooting through the dents. Winning on a 3. All right. So -1.
I'm good.
All good. All right. Let's throw the other bike.
But they are humbled because you hit me.
They are humbled.
So
exactly.
-2 movement.
You got it.
And no advance.
And no Overwatch.
Oh,
I forget about the advance. I don't know.
Okay. And this is the next bike squad.
This is the next bike squad.
Okay.
So this is gonna be 5d6 shots.
I'm gonna get you with my pistol Overwatch.
Oh, you know it. You know it.
So are we going to do here the attack bike or the?
So what's the weapon on the attack bike?
Heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter. Yeah, I'd rather not deal with that. So this is into that. So this is 4, 10, 18. Awesome.
Very nice.
So this was the. Did I give you any dice?
This was.
This feels
with
like less.
these, it was 26.
Oh.
Unless you've started giving them to me.
I did.
Something.
With this, it was 26. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll pull out. I said 18 here. So I'll pull out 8. All right, here we go. And this is on 4s again.
Okay.
Shooting through the factory smoke. Ooh.
That was a little worse than last time. Can you get an attack bike?
Can I? I wish you were a vehicle.
Doesn't look like it.
And
Winning
then
on 5s?
On 5s. Come on. Oh, it's good, but
it's enough wounds to get me.
Oh, good. You have 3, 4.
Attack bike is 4 wounds.
Now. Yeah.
It's 4 wounds. Yeah. So I
You're
take
good.
1 wound.
Solid.
Really?
I like it.
So put a wound marker there.
Right, and then we'll put the shuriken cannons from the back boat into him as well. So this is again on 4s.
Okay.
Nice. Come on, give me the 6s again. Strength 6, so on 3s. All right, so 2 no rend.
All right, 3 ups.
What up?
It's all good.
All good. All right. I believe that is it for the shooting. So we're gonna go into combat. We've got this unit of Skyweavers charging into the Blood Claws.
Nothing I'm gonna do there.
Let's do it. Nice.
Okay.
Most excellent. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna touch in here, and everyone else is gonna fight off of his base.
That's right. So there's nothing, I was thinking of putting my Thunderwolves up in range to heroically intervene. I just didn't want to have them take the charge and get cut in half or something like that.
Nah, it's probably not worth
especially with the 3 up on this squad. When I hit them back, I wouldn't do that much to them.
Right.
So, yeah.
You also wouldn't get a chance because he leaves combat immediately.
Oh, right.
You wouldn't even get a chance to fight.
That's true.
Because he would fight and leave.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
So this is hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Okay, really good. And then winning on 4s.
Let's see, all 1s.
Right, I know. Don't put it past me. It's not great. All right, these are -2 for 2.
Yeah, it's plenty enough. I only have 3 left in the squad, and this is a physical. So I lose exactly 2. I survive.
You survive. What a monster. What a monster. No.
Beep boop or doom.
I hate you so much.
Now, would you like to leave combat? Or would you like to stay? Oh, he's OPSEC, so there's no reason to stay.
No, I don't want to spend all this. I could double fight, right? But no.
That's a lot of CP.
So we're gonna pay 2 and we're gonna run away. So the front guy goes to here.
Well, that did not pay off. I must say, unless he fails morale somehow.
Yeah.
Lost 4 leadership, 7. Blood Claws have like
they
bad
are
leadership,
lower, at
right?
least.
This is my leader is a pack leader, so they go up to normal leadership.
8, 7,
8 normal leadership.
And you lost 4.
4.
So on a 5-up, you would run.
Yep.
I'll take a chance. But hey, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Okay.
All right. All right.
That's it. So I only have leadership here, as we said. So so on a 5-up he runs.
Yep.
So here's the thing: is this worth paying for? Let me hit you with a few ideas.
All right, cool. Let's hear it.
So if I would lose my banner here.
Correct.
If I lost this guy.
No. Oh, because he has the boat next to it.
He has the boat next to it. And it's at the end of any phase, and the morale phase is a phase, right?
Phase.
So so I would lose my banner if I lose this guy, but consequently, I could also get the 3 points for taking this objective from you next turn, which would be because I get points for taking objectives that he used to own.
Oh, I guess you're going to get your 10 primary either way.
Yes. So I get the primary either way. So
Correct.
it loses me no primary. It only loses me 1 banner.
Yeah.
Now, that's a big deal, and I could just go take this point from you next turn, which would be great also.
Yeah.
So,
I feel you. It's a good question.
A lot of things to think about here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let the fates decide.
I think so. All right, he lives.
Okay.
Okay. And then these guys were doing the scramble.
And he doesn't get to because you charged him, he doesn't get to activate. It's only if he charged, he activates.
If you charge, you are guaranteed an activation.
But otherwise, you're not.
Otherwise,
unless there's no one engaged.
You have to be in
Correct.
Yeah,
window.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, and then see if I get my CP back. I have multiple actually. So the prismatic blur on a 1, and then this other one on a 2. Okay.
Okay.
Because normally you get
Player of Twilight, right?
Player of Twilight. Yeah. Yeah. The way it's written, you get the number of command points back equal to what it is.
You roll. Yeah.
But 9th edition.
Oh, they said that you can get more than one?
I think it caps at 1. It's not just 1 instance.
Yeah, it's weird.
Remember Trajan?
They changed the moment shackle specifically to work.
Exactly.
Okay, I don't like that. But in 8th edition, they specifically fact Player of Twilight to work.
Yep, but they didn't do that for 9th.
Well, Brian, they're never consistent.
Yeah.
About anything.
I would let you have the 2.
Well, thank you.
Because I think it's weird.
Okay.
Why would they write one rule? You know what I mean? It's like they should go back and fact Player of Twilight.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I'll take it.
So
I have engage on 3 fronts, so 2 points for that. And that is all. That's a bummer. Bummer.
Okay,
well,
starting my turn, I get my 10 primary and my 3 banners.
You got it.
Awesome. Well, good.
God, I can't believe.
And
it's a shame, Adrian.
I have no command.
I knew it though. When he's holding 5 dice, he's like, "All right, got to roll 5 ups." I was like, "Nah, there's no way."
Squad's going
6 dice, but yeah.
back in the Rhino. Rhino time.
Rhino party
continues.
Thank you, Marcus. Hey guys, thanks for all the content. Super helpful and fun as a brand new player. Will you comment on the idea of double Custodes Dreadnoughts and how competitive they are? Gladys and Achilles are dope.
They're really cool.
They're really cool. Yeah. All right, let's see these advances. Okay. Not going far.
You actually moving this turn?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Dang.
Yeah, so the Gladys and Achilles, I think, serve a role now in the army.
Yeah, exactly.
They're really durable with -1 damage, and you can pop another -1 damage on them, at least for now. We'll see. That might get FAQ'd. I hope it gets FAQ'd.
I would imagine.
And like mortal wounds are becoming less prevalent. People are taking fewer psychers because Abhor the Witch is great. It's amazing, and there's so many good combat options that fitting points and slots for psychers is tough. So yeah, I think running 2 sounds decent. Yeah, it protects your banner, gets you that deep strike. I like it.
It's not nothing.
Thank you, Matt. Small donation towards a High Fleet Titan. Is the Turvagon still not worth it? And it seems like a good way to clog up objectives while blasting with Hive Guard and Exocrine.
Yeah, I think it's not super competitive, but as you mentioned, it does do those things. So if you kind of build towards that and also have other things that go out, the main thing with the Turvagon is the fact that you have to string back to it. So it makes it really hard to really expand on the board using the Turvagon itself. But it's really, I think it's an interesting way to just really hold that mid board wherever she is, right, or the back objectives, things like that. So I think with a grain of salt, she could be interesting.
Thank you, Thunder King. Guten Tag, Titans. 2 bat rep streams in 1 weekend. Surely this is some sort of plot by the great Harlequin himself. Good luck and have fun.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're excited to get the extra streams out here, and there's just so much new content coming out. It's hard not to, It's
just a fun way to cover all the new books too. We can talk about it, show them in action. So yeah.
Mighty 1-inch advances.
Nailed it.
I've got 4 1-inch advances. I suck.
Wow, you're a hero.
Thanks.
Thanks, Space Elf Dude. Glad to see Harlequins back on the table. Can't wait to see them nuke a rhino, causing explosions for days.
That's right.
Question: how do y'all get straight lines for domino patterns on the Harlequins?
Good question.
Good question.
I use stencils that I make myself. You can find them on my Etsy shop. It's Pandora's Forge. And yeah, so I have a cutting machine. I cut my own, and then I also sell them because, it can be done, but this makes it so you don't hate yourself while you're doing it. So that's nice. So yeah, check it out. We'll probably put a link we should do for the Harlequin games.
Thanks, Alan. Hey, from New Zealand. Have a rules question. Can you use the counteroffensive strat against Inquisitor Kyria Draxis Paralysis Grenade? Cheers, Alan.
So the counter offensive is the interrupt strat,
Yes.
correct? And let me pull up her ability because it always depends how it's worded on that data sheet. So let's take a look. Is her name really Kylie?
Kyria?
Okay, I was like that. K-Y.
Kylie Minogue, actually.
Yeah.
Is in Warhammer. It's canon.
Well, my Warhammer app just froze on me, so that's cool.
Well, I'll just go to the next one, and we can come back. Thank you, Connor. So Harlequins are top tier, but with me as a commander, they are low tier indeed. My win rate is 28% after 9 games with them. Any game-changing tips?
Let's see.
This is not an easy army to play.
You bring up a great point, yeah, which is they're not easy to play. They're really powerful, but there's so many complicated things. Tips. Let's see. Choose your battles wisely. That's your biggest strength. So you notice here, I could have gone in and tried to do a bunch of damage against Brian. Chose not to, because at the end of the day, like I wanted to use this ability to engage on my terms to my advantage. Use your auras, your buffs. I almost always am kind of maneuvering my army around my Shadow Seer. You notice that's why I have all these these improvements to his buffs and things that he does, because you get so much more value out of it. So that's a couple things. Another thing is also the -1 to wound working on bikes as well as infantry. Use that one sparingly, right? It goes away really, really fast. You have to learn how to preserve your CP. So like, Ryan's gonna shoot me. I'm not gonna spend it for that. You might have a knee-jerk reaction to do it to just be extra tough, but at the end of the day, the 2 CP are better used later on to survive like another melee fight. So
Harlequins have to control the pace of the game. Well,
Yep.
you keep looking that up, and I'll just rant.
how do I spell this name?
Kyrie, Kyria. Kyria.
Sounds good.
What is this unit?
It's an Inquisitor.
Oh, I don't know it.
You could also search
It's a
Draxus,
It's a new one?
Draxus.
Yeah, she's cool. She has a targeted smite.
Yeah.
She has special grenades.
She has fight last grenades, and they almost definitely mean you can't counteroffensive because
Correct.
that's just how GW does it now. They just
Sorry.
hate the interrupt strat.
There we go. Here she is. But paralysis grenades. 1 enemy unit within 1 inch. Yep, cannot be selected to fight until all other eligible units have done so. If it has an ability that allows it to fight first, it acts as if it did not. If both players have units that cannot fight until all other units have done so, alternate choosing which units to fight with, starting with the player whose turn is taking place.
Nice.
You cannot use the counteroffensive because you can't be selected at all to fight.
Which is the same as the Judiciary ability, the
Yeah.
Belt of Rust, actually.
Most of them are going to that.
Armor of Rust.
The Armor of Rust, yeah. Belt
Yeah.
of Rust is the normal 4-up inbound.
Right.
And then even my spell says cannot fight until
Yeah,
the other
that's the way
units.
it's trending.
So it's a better ability.
I don't like it.
Speaking of that, it's my psychic phase.
Oh, dang.
And I want to show I deep struck with everything.
Oh, dang.
I used my commanding oratory to give everything there a +2 to charge.
Yes.
So the actual Thunderwolves, because of their advance and charge, might actually be a teeny bit closer. But
yeah, no worries.
Oh yeah, they're within 8, so they have a 6.
Solid. And that's 1 CP for that.
It's 2 CP for that.
Spending 2?
But aren't you a chief?
No.
Oh, so he's spending 2 CP.
What's going on here?
So I'm within 8, so
This
it's a
is,
7, it's a 5.
Okay.
So
this was his commanding oratory?
So
go ahead.
Yeah, basically what it allows me to do is it allows me to automatically do my litany out of sequence. Yeah, out of sequence.
Start of a phase.
As long as you had not done a litany already. So it allows you to deep strike and litany. It's up in the top 3 of the best combos Space Marine can do. And you can see now I have 2 7-inch charges and 1 5-inch charge over there. It's a huge difference.
Yeah, no kidding.
So getting into those bikes, and none of those bikes have the 3-up invuln.
Correct.
And so I might be, and I got a bunch of Thunderhammers. You know what I mean?
It's pretty scary.
It's going to be a good time by all.
Well,
by
use that word loosely.
Well, they're still clowns. So, and then over on this side of the board, we have not an unreasonable charge.
Yeah, I know.
Over to here. What is it? From the dog, right from there. So we're within 7, so 6-inch charge. The advanced charge we're seeing really something.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Who's inside here?
Nobody. They all got out here.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
So we're going to go into a psychic phase. And we're going to make the unit on the right bike unit fight last.
Sounds good.
So what's interesting here is it means I can choose my activations in such a way that I don't have to activate the ones piled into there, and gives me a lot of efficiency.
Absolutely.
So let's cast.
Let's do it.
That's not going to do it. It's such a good ability that I'm going to try for it
CP.
one more time.
I believe in you.
That goes off.
Oh, on a 10.
I wouldn't even try it, Adrian.
Well, what's your other power?
Well, he gets. You have multiple denies, don't you, or just one?
Shadow Seer, I think only.
Oh, it's
one.
just you. Yeah, you only have the one Shadow Seer. That's right.
It's cast 2 denies.
My other one is -1 to hit, which is also good.
You're not gonna roll an 11.
11. I can roll an 11. I can do this.
Okay.
The fight lasts is so.
It's very high impact, so I could see wanting to deny it.
All right, let me just confirm you only get 1. If it's 1 deny, I will wait because it's not. I'm not likely to stop.
I think it's just 1.
Okay, well then go ahead.
I thought you had another cycle for some reason.
Nope.
Okay, the other one's going to be -1 to hit, and I'm going to do it on the other biker unit, so the one on the far left.
Yeah, it's just deny 1.
That goes up.
On an 8. All right, so I'm looking for a 9.
Get that 9.
It's a 6.
Okay. Cool. Now, my plan, for what it's worth, is I'm just going to charge with my Armor of Russ and make them both fight last. So then you can't interrupt on either.
I like it.
So that's the hope here. The hope is to really, really make those bikes go away.
Yeah, I would think so.
I just hate them so much. So here's what we're going to do. Bjorn the Fell-Handed is going to shoot this gunboat here. So I've got an assault cannon and a heavy flamer.
I dig it.
So let's go with the heavy flamer first.
Yep.
Big one.
Nailed it.
On a 4, I believe. So -1 AP.
4 up.
It doesn't matter. I know.
No worries. Take
1 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the assault cannon. On the
-1 to hit.
Oh, on the 3s.
Yes.
On 3s turn.
Whoa.
There it is.
All right, and then this is 4-ups. All right, so down 3.
3 wounds down.
You're
Makes it that much easier for True Claw to one claw it. What we're going to do is, from my sergeant here, we're going to shoot his bolter, which is 2 shots, 1 hit.
Cool.
No wounds. We did advance, so I can't do my crack grenade. I did advance with this rhino as well, mighty 1-inch.
Oh my gosh.
So great. I think that's all my shooting. No, I have a heavy bolter. But if I pulled even 1 bike, it could hurt me.
Yeah.
So the 1 shot, or the 3 shots heavy bolter is going to go with the Death Jester's vehicle in the back. Or, yeah, because that's, I think, all I could see. So 4s to hit.
Nice.
Triple 3. All right. It's time for the scary phase.
Let's do it.
Bjorn coming in hot. I don't know what he needs, but it's to any part of your vehicle.
Correct.
Oh, I just moved it. It's a 3 to the wing. 3-inch charge. I'm starting with the hopefully can't fail him.
Right. Jeez.
You tried.
He did try.
Blah. He's going to True Claw. The 1 sergeant here will go in as well. Can't fail, but.
Looks good.
Yes, yes. And the wolves, what did we say? 5-inch charge there. So.
Oh, right. Yeah, because they're pretty close. Dun, dun, dun. That's a 6.
Okay, 6-inch charge there.
You're almost to a 7. So.
Okay, sorry, that's what it was.
No
so
worries.
there, got it.
All good.
This is nice. Taking the points back.
I like it.
All right. Come on in.
Mm-hmm.
Can you heroically intervene?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Only with characters.
So here's where it matters.
5-inch
charge with the space dogs
over
there.
Oh!
Fails. So that's big. Using the reroll early sucks, but we're gonna go for it because it's my easiest charge. 5-inch, correct?
Oh, fairly still.
And it really was a 5, right?
Yeah.
Just double check that one.
Because of the +2.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that one's to the bases, right?
To the base,
okay,
yeah,
cool,
exactly.
Just making sure.
Ooh-wee.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
Oofa doofa.
Well, dang. Well, dang. Yeah. Well, they won't. Yeah. Because they only go 7.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a sausage
They
turn
should
too.
just, yeah.
Yeah. So this
that guy should be back. Yeah.
We'll put this
Does dense cover give -2 to charge?
Nope.
No,
Well,
only
so-
woods and things like that.
So woods are dense cover and -2 to charge.
Ah.
So people conflate them a lot.
So with the Thunderhammer Storm Shield unit, we've got a 7-inch charge.
This is.
This one right.
Okay.
Oh, that one
Did
there.
you
right
block
there.
any movement? No.
Nah, because I could go right through there.
Sounds good.
Fails. So with the one with the lightning claws,
Yeah.
fails.
What?
And with the chaplain,
It's really big, Adrian.
fails.
Holy
They all
crap.
failed. That's big.
That's insane.
He's just kind of out in the breeze now.
Yeah, I'm in big trouble.
That was nuts.
That's an oopsie.
You failed. That was an Adrian charge. 4 Adrian charge. 5.
Yeah.
Sorry.
it was
And
really
now
bad.
those wolves are just there.
They're like,
oh.
Yeah.
time
Exactly.
to dance with wolves, son.
Why does my chainsword not work?
That was incredibly lucky
So
for me.
I'm going to activate here first.
Mm-hmm.
So I do get my 6-inch pylon,
Okay.
which I'll put to good use.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yikes is right. It was
nuts.
not good.
Holy crap.
That's like, I feel like I'm playing the game now. That
Yeah.
was the thing that happens to me
That was, yeah.
every time.
Exactly.
Jeez. I mean, it happens. You can only make so many odds, right?
Oh, wait, where are the 2 units?
Diamonds and checkers.
Oh, okay. Diamonds and checkers.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, yeah, I think I have to move this way instead.
Okay, no worries.
Because I didn't charge the other unit.
Right. So yeah, because the other guy was back there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably have one out.
There we go. Oh, because of the space here. So hold on, I might have needed to charge them both in order to even fit.
Huh? Both mine?
Yeah, I didn't see where the squads were
Yeah,
ending.
I think you're fine.
To charge them both, you're saying?
Well, did you want to charge them both? I don't think you had to. Oh, to get more in combat.
That's right. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm good with whatever
Okay,
you need. I
that's
was just
fine.
saying you
So
don't
we'll do it like
don't
that.
feel like you have to.
Okay.
That's all.
We'll do it like that.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
It's time to fight. So that's the best place to fight. And I'll fight first against the unit that doesn't fight last.
Okay. Good.
I think that's the way to go.
So what's your strength? You got this
strength.
is all chain swords?
No, 2 Thunderhammers, 2 chainswords.
Okay.
So strength 8 and strength 4
you
respectively.
mixed up the squads. Yeah. You put
Yeah.
all your Thunderhammers here and all your chain swords there.
Did I?
Yeah.
My bad.
Go ahead and just
we'll swap.
after this we can swap
We'll swap them. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do the -1 to wound for melee.
And that's 1 command dealer point?
2
command
CP.
points.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you're running through
Yeah.
Madrian.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I feel like you're not dictating the pace of the game here. But you are going to win.
Well, he dictated that pace for me, so that was
Right.
nice.
Yeah.
Because that was really scary.
But the Harlequins don't want that to be happening. Harlequins want to control all the engagements, and Brian taking the initiative here, it's a little spooky for you.
It's fine.
I was worried if those Terminators had made the charge.
Listen,
for sure.
if 2 of those,
Moving back.
if the 2 Terminators made the charge, it would have been very hard to come back from. As it stands now, I'm in a not an amazing place.
Yeah. No, I get it.
But I'm not in a horrible place.
I was
either.
worried about a charge from the back, so I kept this boat to screen. But conversely, if I had just shot it forwards, I would have kept screening out on this side. So
correct.
That was my mistake there.
Oh, you can roll to get your CP back.
Thank you. I need a 2. It's a 1.
That's a 1. You're pretty good at rolling ones.
I know. It's so dumb.
You should only use 1 CP strats.
That's right.
Okay, I swapped heavy
Cool.
units around.
Sounds good. Yeah.
So I was trying to see if there was a strat I wanted to use. Not really. So I could spend 1 CP Bestial Nature, and they count as being in the Assault Doctrine. The only thing that's going to give me is those Exploding 6s.
Yeah, which apparently you have.
Which apparently I have, yeah. Which is something.
Because the AP doesn't matter.
Correct.
The AP does not matter. That is correct.
You lost Touch of the Wild.
Well, I could only use that on characters to begin with. So I think that's my best bet. So I'll pay the 1 CP.
Okay.
Because why not? And we'll go for it, okay?
Exploding 6s.
So it's time to fight.
Let's do it.
So I'm going to put everything in the squad on the left.
Right. This big diamond squad. Because the other one's fighting last. Right?
This one's the one fighting last. The one on the right.
Sounds
so the
good.
one on the left.
Same thing.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do my 2 Thunderhammers first.
You got it.
Let's go with them first. So hitting on 3s. Okay.
Yep.
And 6s explode. Okay, so 1 miss.
And then 6 goes back in.
Goes back in.
Looks good.
For Space Wolves, that's an extra attack, isn't it?
No, it's a hit.
I don't know.
Yeah. Check it, tell us, but it was always a hit before.
Was it?
Yeah, so 4 is to win now?
Face. No, this is Thunderhammers, isn't it?
Yeah.
So normally you're on 2s.
Oh, it's -1.
Going to
It's not
3s.
transhuman.
Yeah. You're reasonable. Wow. Crazy. All right, and
4
4-ups.
ups.
Let's see it. Pretty bad.
That'd be 4
Good
dead
stuff.
bikes.
Oh.
And then I'll reroll 1, make it. And then, so this is Feel No Pains. So 3 times.
Okay.
First one, kills a bike. Next one, kills a bike. Third one. That's, all right, so 2 bikes.
So 2 bikes down, and you want to roll to get your CP back.
Yeah. Looking for that 1.
Not this time.
Bummer.
Okay, and then my 2 chain swords. Let's go for them. So these are on 2s.
Sounds good.
And 1 6.
Yep.
And then on 4s.
To 5s, -1.
All right. So 3 more.
Monster.
Can I get that bike?
I think so. All right, this is 4 ups. Ooh,
Oh,
and then
6?
6 up. Nope.
No, so the bike goes down.
Brutal.
And then we have the dogs, which let's go for them. So they actually all got an extra AP.
That's
1,
great.
2.
Because they're heavy bolters. No.
They were already heavy
They
bolters.
were heavy bolters, now they're
better.
AP2, yeah.
They're reverse heavy bolters, -2 for 1. That's what everyone used to say. They're heavy bolters, but we can't say that anymore. They're just not.
So hitting on 2s, and then I flipped that one.
Yeah.
2 6s.
Right.
And then strength 5, so 4s.
What? Okay.
Heavy bolters, right?
Yep.
Okay. Can I get one more bike?
All right, let's see it. 4s. Nice. That was a great roll. And a 6. Nope. All
Okay.
Right, takes a wound.
That was a great roll.
That was a great roll.
Wow.
Ah, scary.
So now you're gonna have to
Fight with these guys.
You're gonna have to do it.
Oh no, we have it over here.
Also, I'm being told that you can regen CP for Brian strats as well. Is that true? Player of Twilight?
Oh, you know what? You're right. So what have you done?
Brian, we got to run through all the strats you use.
I did 2 CP for my commanding oratory.
Okay. Nope.
And then I just did 1 CP for combat doctrine.
Nope.
And I didn't do any others that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Sounds good.
Oh no, I did a CP to reroll my charge. Okay.
Cool.
Right.
Excellent.
It should be on. It's on a 6. I get command points. Mechanically, it's the same.
Yeah.
But like because it's moving around, it feels bad.
I agree.
It's like a moving target, you know.
So we're gonna go over here.
Yep. Let's do it.
So we'll do the chain swords first because that might just get through you.
Yeah. Let's do that. So this is these Thunderwolves into the fusion unit.
Yep. So 2s.
Solid.
They don't have the exploding 6s.
And then 3s. Wow.
Okay.
All right, and then 4-ups. Come on. Nice. Just 1.
Really?
Bloop. That's right.
Jeez.
That's right, Brian.
All right. 1 more white dice for me. These are the dogs.
Yep.
On 2s.
Ooh, so good. And 3s again.
3s. Okay. And I kill more than 1 this time.
Heck no. And then 4s.
There's the unit.
Oh.
That's them 4-ups. Half the time, they work every time.
Okay.
So you would have to pile towards the bikes with that
That
guy.
is
Yeah.
3 points to Brian for taking your objective away.
Nice. Yeah, like I said, it's a great one for this mission. It really is.
Totally fine, yeah.
Is
So
indeed.
let's do Bjorn, the fellest of hands.
Let's do it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hitting on Latus with
good.
True Claw. And yeah, just reroll the ones. So, okay. So hitting on 2s, right?
Solid.
And it is strength 12.
Cool.
So 2s.
Yep.
And I reroll failed quins. Thankfully. Okay, great.
Nice.
So
Wow.
it's a mighty -4. Not that you care.
Yeah, 4-ups. Okay.
You failed 1?
Yeah, but you still kill him, right?
Like,
Isn't
maybe?
it flat 3?
It's D6.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
And you have 3 wins left?
Yeah, you got this.
Jeez.
Yep.
Okay.
On a 6? Nope. I was like, why are you surprised? All right, so it's gone.
Okay, doke.
That's a vehicle.
Which is worth nothing to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I don't think I'm going to do anything else.
Cool. We'll swing in with me. So over here, I've got 2 bikes into the wolves. I don't get +1 attack because I'm not Space Marine. On 3s, looks good. And then winning on 5s, re-rolling. Solid.
Very nice.
So these are -2 for 2 damage each.
So I'm putting them on the chain swords.
Okay.
So I go from a 2-up save to a 4-up save.
You got it.
So 1 bike or one dog dies.
Sounds great to me.
So 1 dead so far.
All right. Then we've got the fight last, which is now it's their turn. Correct?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you pulled them wrong. Okay, so that's fine. So this was the squad.
It's fine.
Then one of the squads is supposed to have the -2 hit.
Those guys. Okay.
The big squad?
Yeah, the squad that is going to have more models is the one with the -1.
The
hit.
fight
No.
lasted squad is -2 hit.
Hold on. Yeah. You want it on the fight last or the not fight last?
I'm sorry?
Because you can't say big squad. That doesn't work.
No, the one I wasn't targeting.
The fight
The one that
last
was going to fight me back was the one with
I
the...
want the fight last. Okay, sounds good.
So these are hitting on 4s.
These guys are hitting on 4s. Sounds good. Here we go. Piling on in.
Bring it.
So 5 dudes, 15 attacks. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got it.
Okay.
4 and 5. Here we go on 4s.
Oof. That cost you a lot.
Yeah. And on 5s with a reroll.
All right.
So far a 3. And here's the reroll from the Troop Master. Oh, yes, money.
All right, 4-up saves.
Let's see it.
So
Solid.
2 more go down. That's the whole squad.
Heck yes.
Easy.
That's right, man.
Vicious.
Don't mess with the clowns.
That's what was going to happen if I didn't make the other charges.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it was bound to happen. And how many bikes did I take in return? 4?
3.
Only 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it still hurts a lot.
No, it doesn't.
That cost you.
What are they? They 40 points apiece?
45.
45.
No, 55 now.
And that was
55's a lot.
That was a lot.
It's still great, but
and you put like 280 points there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's expensive.
So,
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
All right. Cool. That's it. I owe you morale on 6. I could lose one more bike.
Hooray!
So let's see it. Cool.
Nah.
I'm genuinely shocked.
Yeah.
As you know.
That's all I got, my friend.
I like it. That was painful.
All right, scoring it up, Brian. That's it. We scored it up.
Cool.
Excellent.
All right. Good talk.
To Adrian.
Let's do it. Give me a Commandula point, which takes me to what?
You're up to 6 now.
Very nice.
To 6. So many. All right. Cool.
Gets us 10 primary.
10 primary.
Marinos.
And just a roundly reminder that you do have scramblers. So.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm just gonna do this every game now.
I wouldn't be offended, but our track record's not good. So.
Yeah,
both of you actually. Anytime you take scramblers,
for sure.
I'm gonna have to remind you.
I didn't take any scramblers this time.
Because you need.
All I have to do is run and charge things.
That's more our speed.
That's right.
All right, so I gotta decide. Those Terminators are really scary. They are the best thing to fight Harlequins in the army, basically, because they're 3 wounds. They have a good save, both of which are things I don't like. So I gotta decide: do I want to try to engage them? Do I want to try to just leave? You can intervene with everyone within 3. You can
and
give 1
characters
unit.
within 6.
Oh, characters are always 6.
No, I have a strat for it.
Okay, yeah.
But I think it's a 0 CP strat.
So everyone can do it within 3, and you can give 1 unit within 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So because you could.
No. So anyone can heroically intervene within 6, and characters do it for free.
It's all 6 inches. The whole army?
No.
No.
It's a strat.
It's a strat.
That is free for characters.
Okay.
It's 1 CP for everyone.
Fine. That's fine.
6.
That's
free
fine.
for characters.
Yeah, same to me, because you're going to do it no matter what. You have a good opportunity.
I'm being told Brian should have 1 more wolf. Are we sure that you lost 4?
I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he does 2 damage each, and I failed the wounds.
I recall you failing 6 saves, but
I think I failed them all.
Okay.
Like
I'll take your word for it.
saw it, right? We both saw it.
Yeah.
Right.
I think so.
We could have seen it wrong, but I was pretty sure I'd lost them. That was definitely what I thought.
I don't know.
Whatever.
I mean, a lot of people say it, but you guys are playing the game. It's your game.
Mm-hmm.
No worries.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Thank you, Connor. This is a continuation of the struggling with Harlequins thing.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
So his list is essentially the same as Adrian's from the TTTT.
Mm-hmm.
He's painting his last 4 of the 14 jetbikes while watching. And he also says, "Let Bridger play soon, please."
This is mostly up to Bridger. He had a chance to play last
It is
Tuesday.
up to me, yeah.
This is true.
Bridger, what army would you want to play next? You said Blood Angels. You'd want to play Blood Angels next?
Yeah, but I will play them like a maniac, which will likely lead to losing.
That's true.
I don't
Playing
play
almost any
patiently.
army like a maniac leads to losing.
Yeah.
Not Custodes.
Well, track record says otherwise on that one.
Thank you, Jason. Hey, Titans. Beyond the biker boss, what Forge World stuff looks interesting for orcs? The kill tank went down by nearly 200 points.
Right.
Yeah. They all got interesting,
better,
honestly.
really.
They're all better priced and interesting. Skugoth went up, but he also got better, so we'll see. I have to try that out on the stream. He got his 3-up
armor,
which he was well deserved.
We were actually looking at the Mega Dreads, and the Mega Dreads,
yes.
they're like funny. They're not amazing, but they're playable.
They're playable, exactly.
Which is fun.
They're reasonably points, which is one of the big
they're like
things.
165.
Yeah, because they used to be competing against the Gorkanaut and Morkanauts.
Right.
But they don't now. So they're cheaper. They're not T8, but
they're the price of a Redemptor.
Yeah.
And they have like 3 more, but they have 3 more wounds, and they have Ramshackle.
Yep.
And so
Yeah.
And they fight better than a Redemptor Dread.
They have a bunch of attacks now, and they get the extra D6 on the charge. And I think they also have Here We Go, so it's like we're really good at charging.
That's right. Yeah, they do a 3d6 discard 1 with Here We Go.
It was also kind of an unprecedented thing where there was the Mecha and the Mega Dreads. In the last Forge World Index, it was just Mega Dreads.
Oh, weird.
And this one, they actually brought a unit back, which is kind of crazy.
Whoa.
Pretty crazy. So, and the Mecha one just lets you heal something.
Heal vehicles.
It's cute, but I'd rather have the
Mega Dread with the
D6
extra charge.
Yeah, with those saws. They also got rid of the Rattler cannon on it.
It's only kill cannons.
Yeah. Actually, that's kind of everything. Even the Squigoth is like my 66 lava shots are gone. but it's in favor of the 2d6 like flat 3 damage because they're like mega squiggoth guns. So it's cool. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I agree. Orcs got more interesting.
For sure.
All right. Thank you, James. Hey, from Canada. My girlfriend and I love the show. Settle a debate for us. Saint Celestine a demon princess? I say yes. Her sisters flamers say no. We've brought this up a few times where like, why do sisters have literal magic? Are they psychers? Are they demons?
Right.
Do they believe
in the Emperor actually a god? What's going on here?
If I cannot explain it. It is like such a unexplainable thing because if the Emperor cared so much to be able to impart those abilities, why don't the Space Marines get them? You know what I mean? The Space Marines should be getting miracles all the time.
Space Marines are good enough, Brian. Let's
okay, I'm talking just even story-wise.
Also, the Emperor's just a dick to all the Primarchs
That's
all
true.
the time.
Maybe he just hates the Space Marines.
So like, why would he? Yeah. He's like, no, you guys figure it out yourselves, or you're worthless to me, and I'll let you all die.
Basically, what he did, he told everyone that he's not a god, don't worship me, and he's angry at anyone who actually listened to him. So the Space Marines are like, yeah, he's not a god. And he's like, who are these people saying I'm not a god? And then the sisters are like, he is a god. And they're like, yeah, that's right. I'll give them my miracles.
Exactly.
So that's what's really going on here. It was a trick question.
I love it.
Wouldn't Lorgar like be his favorite?
No, because he
son
changed. He basically stopped saying. He listened when he was told to believe he was not a god. He actually listened. And instead he started following the Chaos Gods.
Right.
So he hates him most of all.
He knelt before Gilliman.
That's right.
That's right.
What a weak Primarch.
I know.
Lame.
Worst husband you could have.
Thanks.
We can all agree on this.
Thanks, Edward. Probably going to miss most of this bat rap for a family Zoom dinner. So have a CP, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Vote.
That's true. It's coming up. Or I guess you could do it for a lot of people.
And additionally, there's a vote separately. Like, go vote. But also there's a vote for our Tuesday game that we put up. It's a short one because we meant to put it up yesterday. But yeah, so you get to pick which faction we're playing against Deathcore.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, go vote that right now. It's in the Discord. It's going to be great.
Super cool. Cannot wait. Bridget, would you be a darling and spend me a CP for Prismatic Blur?
Would you be a darling and get it back for me?
Ah! No, I've been rolling a lot of 4s.
Not this time.
You got to use a 4 CP strategy. That's the real value.
Oh, geez. Yeah, exactly.
That's where the money is.
It's a next level terrain breaking you're going for there.
That was like
where you break like a solid piece.
Chunky crack right there.
Exactly.
Oh.
Thanks to Vodder. Hey guys, I really dig the content. Starting a White Scars army with 2 Indominus boxes, con, and ATVs.
Nice.
What else would you add? Aggressors?
That already sounds... I wouldn't do aggressors personally. I think they're not your best pick at the moment. But 2... Okay, I don't know. 2 Indominus boxes is already an amazing start. Get even more bikes. Right? Like, why not? That you could get a 3rd unit of Outriders, which would be an auto include for me, and that just went for pre-order yesterday. The Outrider kit.
Oh, that's right.
So go get some more Outriders, and you can even get classic bikes. They're great.
Yeah.
You could wait for some of those new Javelin speeders. That's very in flavor for them.
Right.
So,
it's on brand.
On brand.
So Bjorn's in a wee bit of trouble from the haywire here. That's going to be very, very
like,
bad.
Ruh-roh.
I like how the bikes just ignored the wolves, and they're like, ooh, Bjorn, kill him right now.
Yeah.
Get him.
Okay.
We're going to fall back just outside of charge range for these Terminators. So we're going to be beyond 17 inches. So they cannot charge me back here. My only other decision is to leave this point or not to leave this point.
Well, Adrian, here's the trick. If you don't hold it, he can't take it from you.
That's honestly not incorrect.
But he will score 15 primary.
No, because he only has, what, 2 points?
Oh, you're assuming you're killing Bjorn and everything around him?
Well, I only need to kill these 2 and then not crack this, and I can almost certainly take it. So, in fact, all I need to kill is this one guy, and I actually take it.
You know what, Adrian?
Yeah.
I am down to clown. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
So, honestly, I probably will just walk away here. It's like, what if we just walked away?
Oh, but then he'll get his 3 just disembarking from the Rhino over there. He'll still steal an objective from you.
What do you mean?
On his turn, he'll just get out of the Rhino and steal it.
Oh, I'll steal this one. Yes.
Yeah. That's fine.
So either way, I do steal a point.
You can't stop Ryan from stealing your objectives,
Can't
Adrian.
stop, won't stop.
This is pretty much true.
This is.
Thank you, Tenebrae. Hey, y'all. Been loving the videos. Happy to finally catch one live. What are your thoughts on the Wraiths here shifting to heavy support and the Scorpion and Cobra?
Yeah, there's a lot of heavy support slots now for Eldar, so that's really tough to fit in.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, we're not a fan either.
I'll say this once, and I'll avoid ranting about it ever again.
Okay.
Wraithseer gets ignore AP1 as a Wraith construct, as opposed to Dreadnoughts that get -1 damage.
I know.
If GW thinks these are comparable rules, I'm offended.
I feel you. Yeah,
totally agree.
This deeply upsets me.
It's dumb.
So you're
Eldar
taking them
just
for
get
your
dumped on.
engage.
We're just gonna take them for engage, put them somewhere you don't really want to go charge. It like pulls you back. So that's more money right there. Yeah, it's cute that they get the Runes of Battle now, so you don't have to like. For me, it's always Farseer 2 Warlocks. HQs are done. So now you could, but like it's still a targetable character.
Yeah, they lost character keyword.
They lost character, so
which is big.
No Sniper Seer, no amazing Yanari relics, and it's like,
It's like they heard that people were using this model.
Yeah.
And they were like, how can we stop this?
Was anyone actually using the real model though?
Yeah.
I know I wasn't. So these guys are gonna pop out, and we're gonna scan in the back.
Okay.
As we do.
So you've scanned in the middle already?
Yep.
So you scanned in the middle, now you're scanning in the back.
You got it.
Got it.
You got it. And let's see, this boat over here, where do we want to be? We don't want to give you usually charges from these wolves are definitely still capable of charging all the way over here, so that's a thing. And yeah, so honestly, we're probably just gonna
Want to do another question?
I would love to. Thanks, Ty. 4 games in 1 week. Mad Men. It's actually 5.
Is it?
Counting Tuesday.
Yeah.
No, it's 4.
That is 4, right? Because we did Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
So it is 4 games in 1 week.
Count.
Yeah, we like this game.
Thanks for all the amazing content. Do you think White Scars would have fared better in the TTTT with the new Marine Codex?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Their new rules are just better.
In the matchups they had, I don't know how much of a difference it would make.
The ability to go into the Apothecary would have been big, but also the ability to go into the Assault Doctrine at any time. That alone is big for them.
Yeah. Because they got hit first turn, which is kind of what took them out.
Yeah.
First and second turn.
That's right.
So yeah, definitely.
I think it's only better. There's nothing particularly.
They didn't lose
worse.
anything.
Yeah.
They just got better rules.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the chaplain over the librarian. We didn't have the chaplain at the time, and so the chaplain over the librarian would have been a big change.
And being able to deep strike in Litany is huge.
Correct, or outflank in Litany in this case. Yeah. So yeah, those things would have been big advantages. I don't know what else, but there's a number of things that I think we could have done.
Yeah, agreed. Whoops, we're gonna zoom over here.
Thank you, No Chris. Finally getting to see you guys live again. I'm really looking forward to the Blood Angel support release or supplement release.
Yeah, me too.
What are your thoughts on changes for the Sons of Sanguinius?
I honestly have no idea what to expect there. Their index was kind of really surprising, right? They lost like all of their mobility, but at the same time, their data sheets got hyper efficient, and some of their their abilities stacked in powerful ways. So I don't know what to expect there.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah. Did you done do it?
I done did it.
Okay.
Let's do a thing. So Psychic, we're gonna throw a 6-up Feeling Pain as we do.
I'm just gonna measure my deny range.
You're probably
looks like I'm in this time.
I'm just right there.
Oh yeah, we're in 21 inches.
Dang. So this is a Feeling Pain. Watcha! Off on a 9. What do you think?
I don't care.
Sounds good.
It's a little high for my blood.
I feel you. A little thick.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's try to move again. Watcha! Only a 5.
I think this one's a 6 at least.
I will re-roll it regardless.
Okay.
Watcha! It's an 8.
Okay, I'll attempt to deny.
You're looking for a 9.
Not quite.
Ooh, I like it. And then see if I get a CP back on a 1. Ah!
Hey!
Very
nice.
nice.
He did it.
So, can I have the tape measure?
Of course.
I want to move the bikes again for the 3++, but I also want to move my
Did you give a unit a 3++?
Yeah, that was these guys.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm torn, but...
I see.
I'm torn.
So what would be the benefit of moving the Shadow Seer?
Getting away from this charge here.
Oh, you don't want me to come and charge you from the back there? I understand.
I'm going to move the bikes for the 3++.
Okay.
That's important. So do I already got a CP back for that. So they're going to move again. They're going to advance.
So another 2 for Prismatic Blur?
No, another 1.
It's 1 for Prismatic Blur.
Because it's amazing.
It's one of the best 1 CP strats. It's like up there with Tanglefoot.
Yeah. And we know you like that.
Yeah. Very, very good.
So they're going to They're gonna get close to Bjorn.
Okay.
And also probably want to charge here. So
sounds great.
That's what we got. All right, let's do this thing. So that's it for Psychic. Let's do some shooting, shall we?
Bring it.
So let's start off with the 5 fusions from here into your boys.
Into the Thunderwolves?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so this is on 3s. Let's do it.
Not bad.
All right, and then on
3s again. See if you can drop another one.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Look at that fusion roll.
So we're going to go one at a time. So we'll go on the 2 chain swords actually first.
Sure.
So 1 save. You want to roll damage?
Yep. So this is melted because we're within 3. So 5.
So 1 of the chain swords goes down?
Yep.
And then chain sword again? It's good. Okay.
Cool. All right. We've got that from this unit of troops. We're going to go into them as well. So here's the plasma grenade. 4 shots. Thank you. On 3s. Looks good. Strength 4, so I need 5s. You got 2 at -1.
Okay, 3 ups.
Got it.
We're good.
All good. And then the pistols.
Couple shurikens.
Yep, exactly. So that was 1. So we have the other 9. This is 4, 8, 9. On 3s.
Oh, this is a 10-man squad.
Yeah, that's the 10-man. And then looking for 5, 6s would be nice. Okay.
Not bad.
So 1 at 0, 2 at -3.
So 2 up save.
Oh.
Takes it.
Yeah.
And then 4 up save, so I take 2 wounds.
Sounds good.
2 wounds
down. 1
down
on that guy. Looks good.
All right.
All right. It's Tatewire time, I think.
Okay.
So actually, no. Let's do this first. We're gonna put these this shuriken cannon into the lone sergeant.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. So let's do it. This is
on 4s.
4s because I advanced. Terrible roll. On a 3. Nice. So 1 3 up.
3 up save. All right.
All good. All good. All right. Let's go ahead and do.
Is it haywire time?
It could be haywire time. No, we're gonna do Phantasm grenade launcher.
Okay.
Into that lone guy as well.
All right.
And he did advance, so this is on a 4. All right, misses. Or it's on a 3, but still misses. Death Jester. Do I need to slow anyone? That's obscuring. That's that. Where's my other boat? Oh, it's back there. Okay, cool. So he'll just do 3 shots at this one guy.
Okay.
Just see if we can get lucky.
On 4s?
On 4, no 3s because he normally hits on 2s.
He's PS2.
He's
he's normally 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on 3s. All right, 2 saves, no rend though.
All right. Takes 1 wound.
Sounds good. Okay, so yeah, let's go to haywire time.
All right.
So we're gonna use this 5-man. 4 of them can go into Bjorn. 1 of them had to come from this angle, so he's gonna have to go into the lone sergeant.
Oh, got it.
So here's into the sergeant. 4 shots. On 4s because I advanced. On 4s to wound. 1 at -1.
He goes down.
Got him. All right, and then 46 into Bayon. Nice.
Excellent.
So this is 12, 17 shots.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. So
Okay.
here's
You
5.
won't kill him in one go, but
No.
I like it.
Yeah, that would be.
Unless you go
optimistic.
real hot.
I'm just, if
I've
that's
seen you do it before.
if that's what the dice want to do.
This guy, he's in huge trouble. Let's be real.
This is on 4s.
Okay.
Oh no!
That's like the opposite.
That was the opposite roll. No.
Now I fear Bjorn will survive the turn.
Let's see. So 4s for haywire. Nice.
Not bad.
So 1 mortal wound, and
Okay.
then D3 from this.
So 2 mortal
So
wounds,
2 mortal
and then a
wounds
save.
and 1 save.
So the
That was
save,
so bad.
the save is on a 4 up. So he's good on the save, and then 2 mortal wounds on a 5 up.
He has a
So he
5 up
takes-
feeling pain?
Yes.
Cool.
So he takes 1 wound.
That's so bad.
That's his cranky roll.
Atrocious. All right. So this other unit, I've only got these guys for sure.
So this one
and
into the
then-
rhino?
No. So he's closer here. That's what I said.
Oh,
They moved
okay.
So they
Sorry,
can do that.
okay.
Yeah.
So then 2 can go this way, and then the other 3 that way?
Yeah. Let's see. 3 and a bit.
Yeah, we can move this if it helps you.
3 and a bit. Super close.
Yeah, move this, and then you can check it.
So 3.5. 3. I think it's just a hair closer here. So I think one of these can go in here because he's on this side. So basically, it's gonna be 3 and 2.
3 and 2. Oh, all right. Sounds great.
Except we're gonna put these 2 into the rhino.
What?
So 3 into Bjorn, 2 into the rhino.
You got it.
Bring it.
Let's do it. Let's see. Into Bjorn.
And this squad is -1 to hit?
-1 to shoot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they advanced.
Well,
Okay. And I have a
there-
spell
yeah,
on them for -1.
yeah, you
So
can't
yeah, it doesn't really
stack.
matter. But yeah.
The what for -1?
They have a spell on them for -1 to hit in shooting and combat.
Still 4s.
Sounds good.
Ooh.
All right. Much better.
Wow, really good.
Thank you.
And this is the one into Bjorn?
Is that all that? Did I roll enough shots?
12 shots?
I don't think I just took out 3. Okay. So let's see.
What's going on?
4, 6. It was 12 shots.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 9. I didn't shoot 3 shots. There we go. I was dumb. All right, here we go. 4s for mortals.
Oh,
come on. It's the same thing. So go ahead and do your save first. Okay, so it takes that plus 3 plus 1. So you take
5 damage.
5. Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes 3.
Down 4.
Okay.
Looking good.
And yeah, those are all 1 damage, right?
Yes. Yeah, just mortals. And then into the Rhino, 10 shots. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. On 4s.
Okay.
And mortal stuff. Nice.
So one save.
One save.
Goes through.
Good. And then takes 1 mortal.
Takes 1. Okay.
Wow, my haywires are not on point this game. We're going to do these 2 in the back into these wolves.
All right,
so
nice.
This is, yep, so 2d6, 10 shots.
Oh, lots of shots, though.
Money. So 4, 7, and 10 on 4s because they advanced.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do this thing.
There you go.
Okay.
Jeez, dogs are in trouble.
All right. And then T4, yeah. So 4s to wound.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, so 6 up saves.
You got it.
So I lose 4. I've got 1 left.
Wow. Okay. Looks good.
They probably have a terrible morale.
They do. Yeah.
I like it. Done. Scrambling. Out of line of sight. This boat is. Yes. Say nothing. Might be obscured. I'm not sure. Looks pretty good.
Okay.
Weird shooting phase.
Very
Not
weird.
sure what to think about
So Bjorn
that.
has how many wins left?
4.
Mm.
Not much. Enough that he could get popped. No problem.
Yeah.
Well, the -1 damage combined with the feel no pain.
Yeah.
-1 damage is a big deal.
-1 damage is big. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do we got next?
Charges. Let's
Bring
do
it.
this. So we're going to start with this unit right here into Bjorn.
Okay.
Actually, no. Let's, because I need to think about where my buffs are going. So I need to think about where the Shadow Seer is going to be landing, stuff like that. So Shadow Seer first into this 3-man wolf squad. Let's see it.
There you go. That's enough.
Looks good. So we're going to use it to sort of bury him a little bit here.
Okay.
And then we can also, you can see the bubbles.
You're considering trailing back.
9. Yeah, no, that looks good. All right, cool. So then now we'll do, these boys into Bjorn.
Yep.
Yep. Looks good.
That's great. Nice.
Yeah. So they're in like so.
Mm.
I'm just trying to hide from those Terminators over there.
Trying to take all the movement you can. Basically.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so then this unit. Let's do the troops next. The
Okay.
troops into these wolves. Looks good.
Looks great.
On 5. Checking this. So yeah, if we actually are smart, oh, you've got 1 there. Okay. 17. This is your max charge range. So actually,
You're trying to see how far is my closest Terminator?
Yep.
So it's right there to there. It's at 16. And is it right at the wall?
well, it should be 17.
So 17 it's at, and
Yep.
so that would be a 12-inch charge.
All right, sounds good.
+2 potentially to a 10.
I dig it. Yeah, that's true. All right, so we're gonna go here. 5. Get some pylons after this. Make sure
Mm-hmm.
the pointers belong to us. All right, then what else?
You've got this unit of bikes here?
Yeah.
We can move this, make it a little more clear for
Thank
everybody.
you. So they will go. Let's do Troop Master next, actually.
Okay.
Troop Master into these wolves here.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, woo. Wow,
It's a mighty charge.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And then these bikes, we'll go into Bjorn and these wolves.
Okay.
Oops. A 5 plus a 2, so 7.
7 inches. That's fine.
Looks good.
It's an unconventional way to roll charge.
Yeah.
It's 2d6.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. All right, cool. I'm feeling good about that. So you have obviously an interrupt available to you.
Yeah. How many CP do I have though?
You have 6.
Okay.
6 CP.
Plenty.
And Bjorn does not degrade, right?
No.
And he's got how many attacks right now?
6.
6. Hmm.
It's a few.
Pretty scary. So I will go ahead and spend 2 CP for the -1 to wound.
You got it.
I already got 1 back for this battle round.
That puts you down to 2 command points, Adrian.
Okay, that's fine. So that's not there.
I think you have to kill Bjorn before he kills half your bikes.
Do I though?
That's how I feel anyway.
Which one of these squads doesn't have a 3-up?
They both have a 3-up.
They both have 3-up.
Yeah.
So he's fine. Right? Like I'll kill what? 1 bike? 2 bikes at the most? And that's
you say that.
That's a lot. No.
You're hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s.
I'm wounding on 3s. Yeah.
And then I have a 3-up.
Oh,
I will
get
get
3s because the -1.
Yeah, but I do reroll all wounds with Bjorn.
Oh. Okay.
Is that not just against vehicles and monsters?
I don't think so. I think it's True Call just rerolls all wounds.
If he is rerolling, then I will.
Oh yeah, because it's like a giant lightning claw.
Yeah, rerolls all wounds, man.
All right. Yeah. The -1 doesn't actually do very much then. So yeah, we'll go with him first.
With which squad?
The big bike squad.
Okay.
Into him. So here we go. This is 15 attacks.
Yeah, because I think you would lose like 2 bikes there.
The reroll is a big deal.
He's pretty much going to hit and wound with everything.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
So this is 2 bikes, 3 bikes, 4 bikes, and you just have a 3-up, correct?
A 3-up what?
Well, what's your armor and invul?
I have just a 3-up armor save and then no invul.
All right, cool. Sounds good. So here we go. On 3s. Excellent. And then on 5s with reroll.
All right, and they're in range of the Troop Master?
Yep.
Where is the Troop Master?
Right here. Right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. So 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a lot of wounds.
6.
Yeah, it's a lot already.
And here's the rerolls. So 3, 4 more. That was, I think, 10.
So 10 wounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, that's
Plenty.
I don't know if that's enough.
you have a 5-up. It's -1 damage.
So you have 4
could
5-up
easily live.
saves
It's
and then
a
5-up
lot.
gun pains.
You could definitely live.
So 5 ups.
Yep.
I made only 2.
Okay.
That's dark, Brian.
Well, yeah.
So 1
Watch
damage
this.
each.
He's gonna convert it.
Yeah, right.
See?
So he's dead.
Brian.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
You're a monster, though.
Barely. Barely. Literally barely.
Okay.
Does he exploderize?
I think I'll pay 2 to fight on death instead.
Well, first you check if he explodes.
Okay.
Because if he explodes, there's a chance he can't fight on death.
I don't know.
That's
I don't
fine.
think they took that into account for Space Marines.
The exploding.
Every
fight on
other
death,
fight on death, if you explode, doesn't work.
Fight on death, I'm going to fight the other squad that hasn't fought yet.
Okay. Sounds good.
And that's 1 CP or 2?
It's 2.
2.
That shouldn't be 2.
What? Are you kidding me?
How much should it be?
1.
No.
Get out of here.
Because it's fight on death and you can't use it to fight twice.
So? It means you guaranteed fight with the guy.
Yeah.
That's insane. You're
So,
crazy, man.
There's one CP. That
You would
sounds
do
like
it
1
every
CP.
single game. You don't want
Anyways.
any strats to be like that. Wow.
I missed with 1.
Okay. On 3s, rerolling.
4 wounds.
And 3 ups. Okay, so 1 takes d6.
Is Bjorn T8?
Hmm?
Is Bjorn T8?
He is T8.
Are you strength? You're not strength 4, right?
Oh,
Okay.
wait, what's your
You
strength?
guys gotta tell me the rules.
Oh, I thought your strength was high, 5.
No, they're only strength 4.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's definitely T8.
Why is he definitely T8?
Well,
that's
let's-
new, isn't it?
No, he's always been T8.
That's insanity.
Perpetually T8.
I'm gonna
Just spend my 2 CP. I don't even care. Plus
For-
1 to wound.
okay.
Yeah, that's really frustrating. Okay, so here we go. 6s. All right, so kill bike.
All right.
Yeah. Why is he T8? That's
He's always been T8.
that's
yeah.
so dumb,
I didn't know either, Adrian.
right?
Sorry.
And I love Bjorn.
No, we've
I'm
never.
like a Bjorn fanboy.
I've never known that ever. So I'm gonna pile in here, like so.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big oof.
That's a big oof.
No more commandular points for Adrian.
That's unreasonable. Well, not really, but yeah.
How many CP do I have left? 4?
You have 4, yeah.
I guess I'll interrupt.
Yep.
Can I kill the Shadow Seer?
That's the question.
Tell me about the Shadow Seer stats.
5 wounds, 4 plus invuln, 6 up feeling pain, -1 to wound.
All right, everything into the Shadow Seer.
All right, sounds good.
Forget this Shadow Seer.
Yeah. Well, you've got 2 guys into the Shadow Seer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because
Because this guy is touched.
Oh,
and
okay.
you're not
okay.
within. Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
see.
the new fighting ranks.
Is that enough to kill the Shadow Seer? Probably not, right?
You could go hot.
You could go on.
Okay.
Harlequin characters can just suddenly die.
So, okay, so this guy with the Thunderhammer into the bikes.
Okay.
And then these 2 into the Shadow Seer.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
And I will pay 1 for exploding 6s.
Okay.
For the chance to have exploding 6s.
Yeah,
assault
yeah,
doctrine.
sounds good.
Okay.
Cool deal. Let's do it.
All right. So so let me do my Thunderhammer first. That goes into the Shadow Seer.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s. Let's get them 6s. No. Okay. And then winning on 3s. Great.
Jeez. Still, this is a Thunderhammer? Yeah?
It is.
4 up. Good.
Okay. So you live.
Well.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is the Chain Swords on 2s. And then on 4s.
Yep. And 4s. Takes both. 6s. Takes both. So down to 3.
Okay. And then the dogs on 2s. 1, 6.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's paying off.
That's what I'm telling you. So on 4s.
4s, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So you have how many ones left?
3.
2? 3?
3.
3. So you're fine.
4 ups. You're good.
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay, and then the Thunderhammer onto the bikes. 1 hit.
Cool.
1 wound.
Nice. 3 up. Good.
And then the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
1, 6.
Solid.
So there's the wounds on the bikes.
Yep. That was a 3? You are...
No, I took out a 3.
Okay, sounds good. 3s. All right, and 6s. All right, so it takes 2. Can I get the wound counter?
Of course you can.
Thanks, Sarah.
So I killed nothing.
Correct.
3 CP for nothing. Yeah, it's bad.
Ekans, yesens.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and do the troops.
Yep. It won't. I can't activate in any order there.
Yeah, sounds good.
So you might as well. Yeah.
All right, so they're gonna pile in. That guy hasn't touched yet. So like so. So like so.
I think these guys are 100% dead.
This is a ton of attacks.
Yep.
So these are the caresses. So this is the +1 strength, -1 rend, D3 damage.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's do this. So
Bring it
with
for me.
5 attacks each. 1 guy.
Uh-huh.
So it's 50
2
attacks?
guy. Yeah.
Okay.
3 guys.
I'm not sure I can withstand that.
That's a lot of attacks.
All right, here's 5 guys. We'll start with this.
Okay.
This is on 3s, no rerolls.
Yep.
1s and 2s are out. Got a little stack dice right there. Oh no! Whatever. Whatever it is, chat will know if it was worse or better, but call me what you will. So I'm strength 4, so I'm still winning on 5s.
Yep.
With the reroll. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Good thing you got that reroll.
I know.
This is how you can see how crucial this troop
Wait,
master is.
oh, you're strength 4, that's right. Because you're little baby elves.
Yep. 5s, so bad.
Still awful.
2 more.
So 4 and -1?
Yep.
So I failed 2.
Okay. So, and you have a wounded guy, so I'll roll them separately. First one kills him.
Which one is?
You got a 2 there.
Okay.
And then next one takes 3.
Okay.
Cool.
So down to 1.
And then we've got a 1 guy, 2 guys, 3 guys. Here we go. On 3s.
Okay.
Very cool. All right. And then
on 5s.
Nice.
Let's see it.
Much better.
It's gonna be scary.
A good start.
Much better. And then
One more.
that fell off. Nice.
Okay, so this is 3 up saves.
You got it.
I failed 1 more. And the bike died. He dies. So
Yeah.
he has 1 win.
Sounds good.
So I have 1 left.
Oh,
and then you
dang.
have Shadow Seer, True Master, and 3 bikes.
That's right. We'll do the Troop Master next.
Yep.
So he's got 5 attacks base, 6 for on the charge, and then it is battle round 2, correct?
It is battle round
2
2.
more attacks.
Yep. On 2s, everything.
All good.
And then on this one, it's...
Strength a bunch, isn't it?
I've gotten it wrong before, so I want to make sure I get it right.
This is the relic sword?
Yeah. I don't know if it's 5 or 6. This is the Twilight Fang.
Strong elves.
Yeah.
This relic is amazing.
This relic is really solid.
It's +2, so strength 5.
Okay.
So on 4s,
4s for rolling.
you got it.
Is that a full house?
Okay, it is.
All right.
-3 for 2 damage.
So I go to my 4 ups, and they're dead.
Yay.
All right.
Yay.
That's that squad.
Excellent. And then he'll just pile
I'm
in
in big trouble.
over here. All right.
We knew this game would go quick. That's
One
what
way or the other.
Yeah. Well, Harlequins versus this. It's like somebody's going to fight in white.
Right. No, I feel you.
So what?
And then I have these bikes and the Shadow Seer that can
they can activate and move. Yeah.
So basically, the Shadow Seer is going to activate like so, just to get away from your potential chargers.
Yep.
And the bikes can go towards the Rhino. No particular need.
Well, they're fighting last, so the Rhino fights before them, Adrian.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they didn't charge the Rhino, so it doesn't matter.
So I'm just going to go here to block you off from moving.
Okay,
past.
but are you touching the Rhino or not?
I'm touching it here.
Well, he can't move
With
until
both
after
units,
the
fine,
Rhino
I
has fought.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to fight this unit with the Rhino.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, Rhino gets... Oh, you didn't charge the Rhino, so it doesn't get extra. So it all misses.
Yay!
And that's the end.
Sounds good. And then I will do this, I guess. Like so. All right.
Okay.
That's plan. Brutal.
So I lose my banners here.
Correct.
Now I do have a morale there, and I would only be down on 1 objective.
You don't have 2 to auto pass. So this is not a.
Oh, I don't have. I thought I had 2, but I did my math.
You had 4 and you spent 3.
Okay. So he lives only on 1. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Scoring it up.
Well, let's do it. So I am engaging on 4 fronts.
That is.
So that's good.
3 points there.
Yep. And killed the character, so 3 points for that. And I think that's it. I did my back scramble.
Well, and also that was my While We Stand We Fight. So that's 5 more points effectively.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
Yeah.
The deal is huge.
Yeah.
Wolves turn 3.
Well,
so here's my litany. Goes off.
Nice.
So +2 to charge this turn. We'll start the moving.
Sounds good.
All right. Back to some super chats. Thank you, Git Kraken. Recently gifted a Land Raider Crusader for my Carcharodons. What should I be putting in it to take advantage of its large transport capacity?
Terminators.
It's always Terminators.
Yep, for sure.
The answer to any question is Terminators.
Yeah, if you're going to be putting Primaris or Firstborn into a transport, you want guys that want to get stuck in and get up there. Anything else, you're not likely to get like the points back, basically.
Right.
It's not that they're bad. It's just not. That's not the rule you want them in.
Oh. Thank you, Bobson.
Bobson!
Are you guys trying to bankrupt me? 1 CP for Bridger. What do you make? What would you do to make SOS more usable in Custodes detachments? I would make them troops.
Make them troops.
Instead of elites, so
Correct.
they're not taking up the most sought after slot.
Right.
And then they need OBSEC, obviously.
Clearly.
And then make them cheaper or make them do something.
Yeah.
All these good options.
Troops and a teeny bit cheaper.
Or they could do something. Like, you could make them really cool. Like, they could...
I think they do a thing.
Get, like,
it's
plus
the
1 wound against Psychers or something?
The psychic thing is good.
Yeah, it is good. I wish the great swords were better.
That's true.
Like, more... I wish they were more worth it.
Make them great.
Yeah.
×2 strength.
Because to me, you just run them with bolters. Just do their thing. ×2 strength.
×2 AP2 for 2
That would
damage.
still only be strength 6.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
×2 AP2 for 2 damage.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. They'd cut down some Marines, maybe.
I agree.
Maybe not.
Would be dope.
Thanks, Bradley. Hey, guys. Much love. Your 8th videos got me back into the game.
Oh, cool.
What units would you recommend bringing for Tau that are reasonably competitive? My group still thinks Tau are boring. Let's change that.
Tower Born.
Oof.
At the moment, I don't really know what to do with them, to be honest with you.
Brian is down in the dumpy dumps
He's sad
about
boy.
Tau.
We've seen success with, well, define success, but Devilfish, Piranhas, all those like small like scoring units, honestly, are really interesting, or the most interesting right now. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to.
Crisis suits with flamers are like fun. They're not good, but they're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring back crisis suits. That's what I say.
Bring back crisis suits.
And then house rule, jump, shoot, jump.
Oh god.
And there you go.
No, I hate jump, shoot,
Done.
jump. There's so many better ways to do mobile armies that actually let you interact with your opponent.
Thanks, Adam. Hey, from the UK. Excited for the game and loving Adrian's shirt. For a mostly Primaris Blood Angel successor, what units would you recommend? Blade Guard veterans.
Thank you.
That's true.
And assault intercessors.
Well said. That is
and
great.
Firstborn. You can't pass up like Sanguinary Guard and Death Company.
Yeah. It's the specialist Firstborn, right? That's what makes it. Like whenever we come around to that army and the Dark Angels, it's like, yeah, Firstborn. But really it's like the specialist Firstborn that just make it. Not that things like Vanguard are bad at all. Let's say that.
Like even if you want a mostly Primaris force,
No.
Thanks.
you should still have like one unit of one of the special Blood Angel units. Because they're just so darn cool.
They are so cool and so good.
Thank you, Ashto. Morning from Australia. Loving the bat reps. Just wondering how you would approach Wolfen in the new supplement, or if you'd leave them at home.
That second answer. They were already in a not great spot, and then they got worse. They just got totally wrecked.
The Storm Shield change, like,
Right.
just dumped on them in a way that I couldn't even conceive of dumping on a unit. Which is funny because it was a buff for like everything else.
And then they got even
even
more.
worse. Yeah.
That's the thing.
I don't know.
We're like, oh, it's gonna be tough for them. We'll see. And then, like, what if we gave them nothing?
Can you give them all Frost Claws?
Yeah.
And then can you outflank them?
Yeah.
All right. Here's how I would run them.
Okay.
Run them naked with double Frost Claws.
Okay.
And just YOLO them in. Just yeet them across the board.
Yeah.
With +2 to charge. And just see what happens.
That sounds terrible.
It's not good, but like if you want to run them, that's how you have to run them.
Right. I understand.
Thanks, Damien. Have a great game. For you, Adrian. 24 Grot tanks, 3 Grot mega tanks will be on the way. I hope we can see a Grot mob army.
24?
That's a lot of Grot tanks.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
What do we do with that many Grot tanks?
Oh my gosh. Well, we do have a certain Apocalypse game coming up.
That's true.
That's so exciting. And they got more interesting in the new Forge World book too. Like I said, I think the index was generous to orcs. It was good. Nothing's like amazing, but I'd say almost everything got better, which is really cool. So I'm super excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Loner. Good evening from Scotland. Been loving the show and first time catching one live. Hoping to see Harlequins do some damage. So sick of Marines now.
I feel you.
Me too. Me too. I think we're all a little bit tired of Marines.
So much Marines.
Just a couple more months. We'll get there. We'll make through.
I don't know why they didn't do Death Guard this month as a palate cleanser.
True.
Or just do the crate, go backwards.
Sorry?
Because you moved your guy. Yeah.
Oh, I would just put him there.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't do Death Guard as a palate cleanser for November. To be like, okay, let's give you different Marines at least.
Yeah.
I feel you, man.
We'll get there. We'll make it through. We're strong.
Let's hope so. I've got Psychic Phase.
Cool deal.
Ready to go.
I'm ready.
So basically what I did is I advanced them into the building there.
Yep.
They're going to be ready to strike one way or the other. Advanced them up on the point there. Brought Aryak back here to maybe deal with them.
Yeah.
It's totally doable.
Yeah.
And I advanced up he actually got a 6-inch advance and he gets +1 as well.
Cool.
And he can advance and charge. Remember, that's his Warlord trait. So he's coming up,
nice.
and he gets +1 to his charge as well.
That's
so
great.
He might actually make it in.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
That's a big deal.
Could be cool. We've got the Blood Claws,
yeah.
2 units of Blood Claws here, 1 unit of Blood Claw here, and then 1 lone Blood Claw who's going to charge down and go for your 3-wound Shadow Seer.
Sounds good to me.
Which actually could be cool.
It could be really scary.
So,
Brian, I'm realizing I didn't score your primary. How many?
So I was on 2, so 10. 10 primary.
Right.
That one, rolling that 1.
And then you
rolling
got
that 1 was a big deal.
2
I still have 2 banners, and
so 5 points.
I advanced there, so I can't raise the banners. So yeah,
Correct.
It is what that is. Yeah, so it's time for some Psychic.
Psychic!
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick a unit to fight last, and I think it's going to be which one to fight last? This big bike unit here.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah, big bike unit, fight last.
I like it.
Got it?
Yeah.
I fail.
You do have 2 CP, Brian.
Oh, jeez.
I'm in danger.
That meme is popping up everywhere in my life. Like at work, here on the Discord.
Brian started using it. I was like, now I can. Every time I see it, I just think of Brian.
It's becoming so popular out of nowhere.
Hey, the Simpsons are always relevant.
So I have 2 CP.
You do. This is true.
All right.
Looks at his cheat sheet. There's no Touch the Wild. Let's do it.
There's no
oh, come on. Fine, you got it.
Thanks. So
I totally would have rolled double 6s. Look at that.
The bigger unit fights last. The other unit will give a -1 to hit.
All right.
Fails. Cool. Psychic is not on point today.
No.
Paying a lot for it. So we do have some shooting.
Yeah.
Let's go with Aryak with his thrown hammer.
Okay. Yeah.
So it hits.
Nice.
It wounds.
Nice.
4 up.
Oh,
and
not
the bike
nice.
dies.
That's good. That's flat 3, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Thunderhammer.
Thunderhammer.
Okay. So 1 bike's out. We'll put the heavy bolter into the other one. 2 hits. 1 wound.
Yep. You did -1 to hit.
I did.
Cool. 4 up. Takes
So
it.
1 wound left.
Good
and I do have the twin bolter as well.
Yep.
1 hit. That's all it takes. 1
Oh
wins.
no! No!
Bike dies.
Unceremoniously
Not
too.
like this.
Not like this.
Um,
Wouldn't mind nice to have Aryak charge. Oh wait.
We have this Rhino putting its Stormbolter into the unit here with a wounded bike.
Sounds good.
So, not in rapid fire, I doubt. I threw a weird number of dice.
No way.
So,
Did you
2
roll
dice.
3
minus one to hit?
Yeah.
You did the minus one?
That was
There's only one
re-rolling
hit.
to hit because I threw 3 dice. So I missed with everything.
Everything missed. We're
Sounds
good.
good.
Cool. So I've got the bolters here.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. 1 wins.
Nice. 3 up. Good.
Okay. I've got 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to be in double tap range, so I'll do that again in a
Yeah.
second. There is a wound.
It was minus 1 to hit. You missed.
No, I
rolled a
threw
3.
2 dice.
Oh,
1,
okay.
4, 1, 3.
Okay.
I'm sorry that
It's
I'm confusing
okay.
you.
You're just rolling dice. Going
This
back.
is the so 1 hit.
Yep. So 4 is to wound. All right, there we go. 3 up. Good.
Okay. So that's literally my entire army's worth of shooting.
Excellent.
Good.
And it's time for charges.
Let's do it.
So
Charges.
we're going to charge this guy into here. It's
Okay.
like a 7 or something.
Okay. I like it.
All right.
Hey, it's a 9.
Kablamo.
Coming on in.
We're just going to try to
yes.
stay out of 3 inches here.
Sounds good.
And we're good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this unit of Blood Claws
Yep.
is going to charge this unit of bikes and your Shadow Seer.
I like it. Sounds good.
They're angry.
That means
Angry
they
charge.
fight immediately, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That is how
They're
this
actually
works.
night hunt wolves. Mm-hmm.
I dislike your
Shadow Seer.
Shadow Seer.
If you kill him, it's very bad.
It's a good start.
You're both going to be running on fumes pretty soon, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Both of you are out of CP. Super CP dependent, and all
Yeah.
your elite stuff
I have 1
is
CP
like,
left.
all your elite stuff is like
Okay.
Yeah.
not
So
in
just-
the
just
great
go here.
place.
Yeah. The
Fine.
small bases are a problem. But that's okay.
So, oh wait, Blood Claws. No, aren't this is the base size that Blood Claws can.
No,
Like,
nothing
you literally
is
have
on-
1 on the 32.
That's the leader.
They're supposed to be
The-
on 32.
That's the Grey
Nothing
Hunter
is on
leader.
25.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like,
sorry.
I have 200 blood claws in range. You're like, ah.
So my this Blood Claw unit here on the side.
So bases for these guys.
Sorry, what are you saying?
Just reminding you it's to the base, not the hole.
Yeah.
Because
So they're
it's confusing.
just outside an 8.
Yes.
So they need an 8. So it's down to a 6.
Yup. You got this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. 12-inch charge. Pretty good. Plus 2 litanies, so good.
Yes, it's extremely, extremely good.
Good. What you were saying there was good?
They're good.
Good.
They're so good.
So good.
So good.
Okay,
Just wanted
and
to
then this
clarify
unit
that.
here is definitively outside of an 8, but within a 9.
Yep.
So it's the same thing, 6.
Sounds good. Oh, that'll do it.
That does not do it, does
You
it?
said a
Oh, I
6.
said a 6. I was thinking I need an 8. Yes, I
Yep.
did not fail.
Now I get to say it. I'm in danger.
Okay, and he is within a 7, so needing a 5, and
Cool
he gets
deal.
+1.
Oh!
Ba-ba-ba-dum.
Sounds good. Yup. It's real bad. Real bad. Really bad.
Okay,
You're gonna kill all of them.
so I have
Everything
no more
fights last.
charges. No more charges, so it's time to make everyone fight last,
Yep.
except the Shadow Seer doesn't have to fight last. So I'm going to fight first with this squad.
Okay.
So I'm going to put 4 into her.
Would it actually be 4 with the real bases?
I think so.
Adrian can't interrupt, so you can just fight with everything.
Hmm?
Adrian has 0 CP.
Oh, I see.
So you can just go down the line.
Yeah.
So fight last is irrelevant.
How many do you think? You tell me.
I think it's 3.
You think I'd get 3 in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because look, this one would be here, and these guys would have to be here, and this guy can't go within range of that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is, because my blood claws are on the old base size, it's we're getting more into attack than we should, so we're just going to cut it down to 3.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. This is the Assault Doctrine. So let's Assault Doctrine you.
Bad news bears.
Yeah. So this is my Power Fist first, and then I'll do my 2 Changed Swords second.
Sounds good.
Do you have 4 more dice for me?
Yeah, absolutely. Got some snow dice too.
Cool.
They're white.
So
Not the yellow snow dice.
here's the Power Fist.
What?
3
and
plus
then,
1.
And then there's 2 6s. You want to give me one more?
Sure.
Okay. And you do have -1 to wound,
Correct?
so 3s.
Yep. Pretty good. All right.
She has 3 wounds left. I
That's
think I got
right.
her.
Yeah, for sure. So this is 4 ups, and here's a fistful of 6 ups. Oh, okay. So I have 1 wound left. I have to make all of these. Yeah.
She dies.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
What's
Do
next?
you still have the brain eating thing? That's still in the book?
When I kill a character getting a CP?
Yeah.
I didn't see it in there. It's literally not in my cheat sheet.
Yeah.
Ryan forgot it, so James also forgot it.
That's correct. That's correct. So what we're going to do then is activate with this 5-man squad.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend my last CP
Yes.
on +1 to wound.
Okay. How much does that cost?
1.
All right.
Oh, man.
One.
Thank you, Brian.
Nope.
Chad has been like telling you to use that all game. So I'm glad that you used it just to prove you know it exists.
Which one is this?
It's +1 to wound.
Nice.
And if I charged, +1 to wound if I charged.
I think this one was bad.
It's 2 CP. That's like the strat. Like I have a list of strats.
Yeah.
It's like the only one that's like maybe use this strat.
Right.
The rest, all the stuff I'm using here, so far it's been Space Marine stuff.
Yeah, which is still good.
Amazing. But like, yeah.
It's like the Death Watch, right? Like their uniqueness is going away. They're Space Marines.
Yeah.
With extra stuff.
So here we are with the Power Fist first. Okay. So the 1 and 2 miss, but then the 6 goes back.
Sounds good.
So winning on once with this.
Yep. Sounds good. This is 3 ups.
All good.
So far, so good.
Okay. Then we'll just do all the chain swords.
Yep. You got it.
So 1, 2. I want to pan me a bunch. 3, and then I need 5 more.
There you go.
On 2s. Them 1s out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And 1, 2, 3 6s. So
yep.
100%.
Cool do.
And then winning on 3s. Okay. Alrighty.
All right, let's see. This is 3s. And 3s. All right, so that's one bike, 1 and 2/3 of the bike.
Okay.
All right.
So,
you know how banks have bill counting machines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should
dice counting machine?
make a dice dispenser.
So here's the next unit of blood claws.
Okay. Yep.
This is just the chain swords.
Yep.
I think this feels like too few dice. I'll count in a second.
Sounds good.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And there's 4 of them, and it should be 20. So I'm 5 short. You want to throw me 5 more? Okay. Great. So now with the 6s, 1 here, 1 there. So 1 last in full. Oh, there was 3 6s? No.
That was a lot of 2s. Jeez.
A lot of 2s, yeah. +1 hit really pays off.
Yeah,
so this is here, wounding on 4s. Because the squad does not have the +1 to wound. Oh, that would be nice. All right. There's your saves.
And 3 ups. Let's see it. All right. So kills a bike, wins a bike.
Okay. And then the Power Fist here.
Yep.
So nope, not all hit. 1 miss. 2s. Okay.
And 3s. Okay, kills that.
1 more bike.
Okay. Beep. Sounds
okay.
Good. I think he's outside of 4 now, which is nice.
He piles in 6.
Okay. Yeah. Why not?
So
but do you have to pile into here?
Yes.
He has to end closer to the nearest.
To the nearest,
right.
yeah. So he couldn't get
fighting.
engagement range with this unit here.
Right.
So I'm not sure there's any real incentive for him to engage that other squad. Would you agree?
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to.
Yeah. I also don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all my fights. So now you get to fight with these bikes.
All right.
These 2 bikes.
Sounds good. So we've got, yeah, you've done everything, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. So we've got.
So how many bikes did I actually kill there? 2?
3.
3.
And the Shadow Seer.
Yeah, the Shadow Seer is a thing. But
it's a big deal.
Yeah.
We'll just start with these 2 into here. So this is 6 attacks. I'm outside of the Troop Master
At this point,
range.
honestly, killing the Shadow Seer at this point isn't that big because you didn't have the CP to use her abilities anymore.
We'll have spells that double move and -1
the spells
to
are
wound.
good.
So
the -1 to wound
on infantry.
On the infantry, yeah, it's good for the infantry, not the bikes.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So this is here on 3s. Okay, and then on 4s, no rerolls. All right, so you got 2 at -2 onto these blood claws.
Okay, 2 go down.
Sounds good. And then over here we've got 4 bikes. So 1, 2.
This unit's in trouble.
3.
But this is the unit with -1 to hit, right?
4.
Oh no, I didn't cast that this turn. I failed it.
I failed.
You failed. That's right. So on 3s, don't worry, I got you. Look at this. And then on 4s with a reroll.
Okay.
And flip that in half. All right, cool.
Okay,
So,
5 ups.
Let's see it. Oof.
One left in the squad.
Classic. I wonder who it is.
Did Lone Wolf also go away?
Lone Wolf is gone.
Oh, that was so flavorful.
It was flavorful.
Yeah.
It was really weird.
But yeah, it's gone.
I get it.
A ton of the stuff is gone.
All right. That's all I got.
That's it. So I did manage to take this objective back.
You did. That's 3 points there.
So 3 points for taking an objective.
Yeah. I lost 3 bikes. Cool. Lose another bike. Classic.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
And attrition test.
And attrition chest. Cool.
It's good.
Yeah. I'll make sure they're 8. They're not 9. I think the whole army is 8, and that's the deal.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's not whole army's
9 would be very, very rare.
Um,
That's your Ultramarines or something.
I mean, they are Harlequins.
Okay. What other? Remind me again my secondaries.
While we stand, raise the
Yeah,
banner, and shock tactics.
Shock tactic.
Okay.
All
At
right.
this point, I only got 2 banners this turn.
That's correct.
Yeah. Great.
Cool deal. Cool deal.
On Harlequin's turn 3.
Let's do it. I'll take a command point, sir.
And how many objectives do you hold?
Hold 2.
10 points to Adrian.
You got it. All right. Let me move these dead boys and girls.
Moving swiftly along. Thank you, Zolt. Hey, Titans. Much love from Hungary. Finally, my kill tanks got some much-needed love.
True.
On the other hand, do you know why Titans got reduced toughness?
They're talking about the Porphyrion and things like that.
No, I think he means literal Titans. Like the Warhound, the Warlord.
Oh yeah, they just reduced toughness in general. Like
Italy one.
yeah, because they. I don't know why they got reduced toughness. I thought it was cool to have some more of those high toughness
Were
models.
they T9 or something? Because I think everything T9 is gone. I think everything's T8 now. Is like the cap.
Yeah, I don't remember their toughness off the top of my head. I know that the Porphyrions went down from T9 to T8,
Right.
but I thought a Titan was even higher than that. So
No.
I'm not sure.
The Nergal Greater Demon went down from T9 to T8.
Yeah, right.
Do you have command points?
None right now.
Yes, yeah.
Here. Okay, cool. That's what we like to hear.
You have one.
Ha ha ha. Okay. Cool. Carry on.
Thank you, Martin. This is Custodes Martin.
Oh.
What up, Custodes Martin?
Titans, have a good game. Currently building your favorite AOS army, Squigs and Seraphon.
Yes.
Which shield host is the best? Can't find them in the 40k app.
Shield host.
Isn't
that a?
That's a Custodes rule.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume this is a question about Custodes.
It's
So
unrelated.
those are two unrelated points.
Yes.
We like Dreadhost.
Dreadhost.
I know it's kind of lame to say because everyone
Almost
says
always
it,
good.
Sure.
but that is the one we all like the best.
You know, Brian, we're actually in the minority.
Oh, really?
A lot of people are on the Shadowkeeper bandwagon.
Shadowkeepers, yeah.
For the -1 strength.
Mm-hmm.
That's
good too.
fail charges, and I need to make those charges to win games.
The whole army is about succeeding on charges, so yeah.
Yeah. So I'm real big on Dreadhost.
Okay.
Because we need reliability more than... We have plenty of survivability.
Yep,
Right.
that's definitely true.
Thanks. Go.
These boys will advance.
Which
for
ones?
CP. These ones right here.
Oh, and they can fall back in advance.
Oh no, you're right.
Okay.
Thank you. Good catch. So save my CP.
All right, you still have it.
Good.
Thanks, Kevin. It's been bugging me. Can Swiftclaws take a Wolfguard unit leader to negate headstrong debuffs? Maybe carry a Storm Shield.
Yes.
There you go.
You heard it here
Boom,
first.
done.
All the claw units can have a leader and lose the headstrong. It's the thing they've always been able to do.
Solid.
Thanks, Silent Eternal. Hey, Titans. The lack of dwarves in 40k makes me sad. If I wanted to kit bash Fire Slayers into a 40k army, what would you suggest? Space Wolves? Maybe Khorne?
Space Wolves are funny, the big beards.
That'd be
and,
amazing.
Yes.
Yes. Let's do that. Go for it.
Fire Slayers riding wolves.
And now you do them as Wolfguard Terminators, or like just Wolfguard, or you could do them as Wolfin, which could be cool too.
So
yeah,
funny.
yeah. Like the Berserkers would be Wolfen.
Yeah, but Wolfin kind of sucks, so just do them as Wolfguard.
Oh my gosh. But you have to buy the Caradron models, but use the Space Wolf heads.
No, we're saying use the Fire
Use the
Slayer.
Fire Slayer.
No,
models.
no, that's dumb.
It's awesome.
That's not dumb.
It's
That's
too dumb.
awesome.
It's awesome.
They're
I think it's
silly.
awesome.
Little
It's
advanced True Master.
fantastic.
Oops.
Thanks,
Silly.
Arthur. Hey, Titans. Question for Bridger. If you like the playstyle of running up the board and slapping everything, why don't you play Space Wolves? Well, I am on the Blood Angels side of that.
He likes to do it, but he
dispute.
likes to do it with the army that's strongest at the moment.
I'm just like, I don't know. Space Wolves have never appealed to me in any way. Their books, they just seem like idiots. And I know that the point of the book is to
Yeah.
make them not seem like idiots. But
It
at the
hasn't
end of the
worked for
book,
you?
I'm like, wow, these guys are idiots.
No, I feel you. That's my biggest issue with them as well. Come on over.
Thanks, Anthony. Hey, from London. Love you guys. What would you feel is the new meta for Tau? Still Triptide or something more exotic?
It is definitely MSU, pulling out all the fast units, just trying to play the mission, not even thinking that much about killing. The Triptide doesn't have the efficiency it used to. And even though, so its efficiency went down and its points went up, is never a good sign. So no, I wouldn't recommend the Triptide at all. I will say, it's still, like, as bad as it is, it's still one of the more viable ways to play. Like, it would be in my top 5 lists you could build. But that's just putting it on 3-up invulnerable saves and making it move fast, or using the trick where it goes into obscuring terrain and then it moves after it shoots, so then you can't shoot it back. It's not playing it the way you used to with like the castle and all that.
That's fair.
I think the shelf meta is actually quite strong with Tau right now.
The shelf meta.
Yeah, I hate
really
to say
holding
Tau,
down the shelf.
So I raised the alarm bell a lot on Tau. Like when I was playtesting, it was clear to me that Tau were getting a really, really, really bad draw on this.
Yeah.
And I wrote letter after letter to James saying like, hey, you screwed up. Like this Tau thing, like unless there's a secret you're not telling me.
Right.
And there was for instance, the fact that they kept their Overwatch, I don't think they made that decision until like 2 days before they made that blog post.
Right.
Because I'd been complaining about that. That was not something that I knew about. And the army was so bad in 9th. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, I've never seen an army so bad. And I made like a 100-point list of like, here's the 100 reasons this army can never win a game again.
Yeah.
And they're like, noted. And I'm
So
like,
sad.
no, don't just say noted. Like, tell me, what are you doing?
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
what's your plan? Are you giving them something else? Does jump pack keyword do a thing?
Yeah.
And they're all like, well, we'll let you know. And then nothing happened. And I was like, oh, your plan is for them to just be like, actually not playing the same game as everyone else. Great, good talk. It's really, really bad. We manufacture games where they have a chance to play. But if we put them up against any normal list that we're bringing to try and hang, it would not be a thing.
That's the thing. Totally agree.
All right.
Y'all good?
You done did it?
Yeah, I done did it.
Let's see it.
No psychic.
Good.
All right, let's do some shooting. Enough said about that.
Even if I lose the game, killing a Shadow Seer is a moral victory for me.
That like never happens.
It's rare.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
Yep. That was good because I brought him here to stay safe from this other stuff.
When funny enough, she was probably safer there because that was a 12-inch charge.
Yeah.
Than from here.
Yeah.
Because of these guys.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the way it goes. All right, so we have 4 haywires into this rhino. You have no one inside?
No one inside.
All right, let's do this. Right when I actually need the haywire. So 10 shots. So 5. Gosh. Just like, just average dice. Cool. Fine. All right, this is on 3s.
Okay. At least you're hitting.
Can we do that again?
If it's all 6s, you're fine.
Yeah.
That was a lot of 6s.
That was a lot of 6s. Roll. All right, so let's break the train.
So it's already 2 mortal wounds plus 3d3.
Yeah, so start with 4 saves at -1.
Okay. I failed 2.
My man. So plus the 2 mortal wounds.
I'll hold on to that. 2 damage, 4 damage, and then roll your 3d3.
You just failed. You failed 2? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Or 3.
No.
He failed 2.
Okay.
4 damage, and then 3d3.
Wow.
3, 6, 7, 8. So
11
dice.
damage. Dice.
Amazing.
Couple ammo? No.
Such luck. Skill.
So it doesn't matter how many shots you get as long as you roll 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. It's fine. It's fine. All right, right.
What do you got?
This bike right here. We're gonna do the haywire shots into this lone guy.
The lone man. Yep.
3 shots, 3 kills on nothing. Wow, trip ones. I'm digging it. We got the fusion in here. Oh, no, nice. I advanced.
Okay.
But we have the boat. 4, 5, 6. And the boat's going to go into this lone guy here.
Yeah, sure.
Wacha! This is on 4s because I advanced. And then on 3s. 6s are nice. Nope,
2 wounds, 3 ups.
That's all you got to do.
He's got 1 wound left.
Sounds good.
You can see this extra wound, it just makes a huge difference across the army.
Yeah, for sure.
Like these blood claws would be nothing. But the fact that I have these lone guys alive, it's a big deal.
Exactly. We'll do Death Jester. We'll just do
Take that last wound?
Yeah, single shot into there. He hits on 3. Nice. Minus 1, I think. Because it's not stricken profile.
Okay, he dies.
Got him. Close. That looks good. They all advanced over here.
For everyone to see.
And wait, no, they didn't advance. These guys advanced. So we're gonna throw plasma and pistols into. So dumb. It's such a waste.
You'd be
1-up saves, yeah.
Exactly. It's actually a 0-up save because I'm in cover.
Yeah, exactly. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to put all the pistols into here.
Okay.
I'll put my 1 plasma because I can. So
Okay.
D6 plasma, 1 shot. On 3. Oh, no.
Oh.
On 4. Oh,
okay.
Cool. And then we have 9 shurikens. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9.
Okay, into my
fours.
on 4s, yep.
Yep, because I'm going through the smoky land. On 4's a wound. Hey,
okay,
so that's
2
1
3-ups.
The 6s, yep.
Yep. So one takes a wound.
And then
1 dice.
1 dice. Cool.
All right.
I'm digging it. Troop Master, we'll just throw a pistol in here as well. Hits. And, okay, 1 and 6-up. Sounds good.
Takes another one.
Digging it, digging it, digging it. Do you mind if I move the unit I forgot because it's behind?
Of course. Yeah. What do you have?
I know. This boat that's just sitting here.
Is it an that's an empty boat?
It's empty too.
Okay.
So I might just want to. Oh, you're not obsec here, huh?
No. Do you have the movement to get over there?
Yeah, I can advance 22.
Okay.
Because I'm cool. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay.
So done. That advanced. I guess we could take some pot shots at. Actually, at these guys.
Okay.
So let's do this. This is on 4s because I advanced. Doom, doom. And then on 3s. 6s are nice. So just 3 regular saves on these blood claws.
Hooray. So 1 takes a wound.
Nice. Perfect. Ready for my two damage attacks.
Exactly. Nice efficiency there.
Yeah. These boys all advanced. Done. I think that's it for shooting.
Okay.
Charges. We're going to start with these troops into
my Terminators.
Well, let's do it.
Nothing I can do there.
They are in a big way.
I'm very curious to see how this one goes.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm going to not set to defend. What's the other one? The one where I get +1 to hit?
Set to defend is the generic. It's a term for both.
No, I don't think it is. Set to defend is the Overwatch, and then there's other one. The +1 to hit is silly. It doesn't matter because I already have +1 to hit. All runes are defensible.
Good to know.
But anyways, I already get +1 to hit, so I can't get +2 to hit. But I'm just doing it just in case you're going to lightning fast or something.
Cute, yeah. And the True Master, same thing.
The True Master could do work on this squad.
For sure. So we'll just come in on this side. Oh, yeah, you get the idea.
Got it.
She's gone forever. On this side, same thing. Troops going in. Nice. Troop Master going in. Nice.
So this is an interesting test. The Terminator should be able to hold up a little bit here, but again, with the weight of attacks, it might just get through it. So we're gonna have to see.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, looks good here. How many attacks do you have on this thing?
I think 3 or 4. Yeah.
Blip, 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 blip.
But you advanced, right?
Yeah, but I'm Harlequins.
Oh, right. Even the boats advance a charge, right?
No, you're wrong. I mean, you're right.
Okay.
I cannot. The boat's not. The guy's inside.
Keep in mind, this unit has the Fight Last spell on them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, just a heads up.
This boy into this boy.
Okay.
Looks good. Bloop. And
so we have 1 bike here into my 1 lone sergeant.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Ah, the Fight Last thing was brutal. Brutal. Who's your Why We Stand? That's left.
This one?
Yep.
And Arjak. Arjak over in the corner.
That's fine. Yeah, we're going in. We'll declare both squads because they can intervene anyways. Looks good. And I will stay outside of 3 of your character. You don't have CP for the 6.
It's free.
Oh, gosh. Space Marines, man. There's so many things. Doesn't matter. There's no way I can even stay out.
Poor Adrian.
Okay, I'll hop over.
Okay.
I don't know. 2 inches.
Are you trying to touch both these squads, though?
Well, knowing the 6, I just wouldn't charge them.
So you're not going to charge this squad?
Correct.
Okay.
It's not worth it. This whole situation just turned upside down.
I feel you.
To be honest. Because this also does nothing for me. Does nothing for me because you're OBSEC and your Space Marines. Oh, yeah.
It's a good song. I like that song.
Ah, gosh. The whole thing. Yeah, give me a second.
All right. You want to do a question? This is a very tricky little decision he has to make here.
Yeah.
Let's do a question. Remember that normal unit can also heroically intervene for free.
Correct.
3 inches.
Yup.
Thanks, Everett, for Russ and the Allfather squash the Xeno scum and rip Touch of the Wild.
Yeah.
I know. We all love Touch of the Wild.
Did we, though? Did we
I
all
certainly
love it?
So I'll go there just into the 3-man. Sounds good?
Okay.
Yep.
So heroically intervene with this squad?
Perfect. Because now I can fight them.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool.
They all fight last, so I'm interested to fight before you.
Adrian's so defeated.
It's so frustrating.
Aryak will heroically intervene into this one here.
What?
6 inches.
All right, sure.
So heroically intervenes over there.
Sounds good.
And is he within 3 of this thing?
No.
Okay.
But you can for free. Oh no, you did the other guys. Yeah.
I did the other one. That's what they did. They made it so that I can only do it once.
Yeah.
And I don't think the bike should go in. Or were you outside of 3 of the bike? Okay, then it doesn't matter.
Sounds good.
All right. So we're going to fight here.
Yep.
First. So
Let's
I'll just do the 2 units together, if you don't mind.
No,
because you might pull yourself
out. So
out.
what I can do is I can go here, and then I can potentially pile in the Troop Master to get them in buff range. So actually, we should do it correctly.
Nice.
We should do it correctly.
I like it.
So basically, I get first activation because it's
technically you do.
I do. So let's make sure we do it correctly. So we'll do all of these troops into here.
Bring the pain.
Let's do it. So this is
still a full squad.
This is a full squad.
So it's 50 dudes, but 50 attacks, but only 8 of them have the special weapons.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
That's a lot of attacks, Adrian.
4. Yeah.
It's just a
5.
few.
So this is 5 guys again, just like last time. So we're hitting on 3s. Nothing I can do with 1 CP really, which is funny. Here we go. 1 3s.
Okay. Decent hitting.
Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. And then this one is +1 strength.
So 4 is rerolling.
3roll.
Reroll is, as always, super clutch.
Oh, you need it. If this army didn't have rerolls,
it would be over.
It wouldn't be an army. Oops. All right, and 4s. Okay. Yep. You got it. So these are -1, so you get your 2 ups. Good talk.
Failed 1.
Yep. D3. Nope.
Takes a wound.
Yep. And then we have 1, 2.
Doesn't really matter which one.
3. This is hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Okay.
This is 5s roll.
No, this is the same. I just had.
Oh, you just had more attacks. I thought these were the little.
No. Get there in a moment. Terrible.
Okay.
All right, so you got those 2 ups.
Okay, one more.
So kills the guy. Or no.
Nope.
Because here you go. Yep,
now kills the guy.
And then the blades, Harlequin blades on 3s. Boom, boom. And then on 5s here. Wow, good. Okay, so still 2 ups.
So 1 takes a win.
All right. So we've got that.
Now you have your Troop Master.
Yeah, we'll do Troop Master next. So 5 attack space.
Oh, sorry if you don't mind. I
6
pulled my
charge.
max.
Yeah, no worries. This is battle round 3.
It is.
All right. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yep. All right, let's do this. Got 1 miss.
Okay.
And this is on 3s. The reroll.
Ooh, he could 1-man this. And these are flat 3 damage?
Flat 2.
Okay.
You're gonna be fine.
Still, what's the AP?
-3.
3 up saves? Or 4 up saves?
Or
4 ups, yeah.
So hold on, because you have lightning claws in here too. You only have 1 shield guy?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Wait, didn't the shield guy die?
Yeah, so that is the guy I pulled first. So
these are 5 ups.
So then these ones, yeah, 5 ups here. So 1, 2, and 1 was wounded, so 3 dead.
Cool. We ended up getting them in the end. The -1 and then just.
Am I short one?
There were 5. You pulled and then you unpulled and then you pulled. There should be 1 left.
Okay, there should be 1 claw left. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
4 died.
Beep. All right. So yeah, we're just here. Cool. We'll go over here next.
Yeah.
So same thing, except these guys are -2 rend, which is nice. And they're strength 5.
But they're 1 damage.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So might even out to be similar.
I think it's overall it's better.
It's probably better. Yeah. More wounds through.
Better wounding and more rending is better than I'm gonna roll 1 damage anyway. So 1 again, same thing.
A bunch of attacks. You want to do a question while he's counting up?
Go for it.
Yeah, let's do it. Thanks, Mike. This is a haiku. Fury, frost, fangs, wolves howl. The scared laughing clowns laugh no more. Let the ice run red.
That's beautiful. Touches my soul. Wow, it was really good.
You know, I gotta say, I don't really understand haikus. I don't.
You understand the like rules of them?
Yeah, but like.
Why the rules? You're saying why the rules?
I feel like those rules result in anything meaningful.
Well, the thing is, because you read it very well, actually. So I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Yeah.
You read it with the pacing. All right, here we go. -2 for 1 damage. Then I got some more after this.
So my 0 up save, or 1 up save goes to a 3 up.
You got it.
Wow. 1, 2, 3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6. 2 are dead.
Sounds good.
That was actually real big.
I told you. It was much better. Much better.
That was also a horrible roll by comparison to what I did last time.
True. Well, yeah.
No, because you rolled a lot of 2s last time.
Did I?
But you had 2
Yeah.
ups.
This is on 3s. This is the rest of the caresses. And on 3s with reroll. Most excellent. All those.
Okay. So 1 more wounded with 1 left. 1 wound left.
Sounds good.
And then you have your Troop Master.
Well, then I have the blades.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you still have 1 more.
Yeah, no worries.
It's a lot of attacks.
Yeah, seriously. Blades. And then these, I need 5s.
5 for rolling.
Got it. Up, up, up.
Not bad.
Yeah. Whoops. Good.
Dropping dice. Okay,
so
none extra.
No conversion.
So I just need not a 1.
Yeah.
Dead. Okay, now the Troop Master.
All right, so he is again.
So if you're counting at home, I have 2 Terminators left.
And 6 on 2s, and then
How much is one of these 10-man squads?
1 million
they're like
points.
I'd have to look it up.
Less than 260?
Yeah, for sure. They're like
Yeah.
175 each.
Oh, so yeah, they're definitely outclassing these Space Marines.
Okay, this is strength 4, so
Okay.
these are only -1 though. These
Okay.
are kisses.
So then still 2 ups. Okay, and how much damage?
D3.
2d3.
So first one.
You have 1 CP.
He's trying to get the efficiency of killing both Terminators.
Yeah.
Very unlikely.
I
But...
don't think I need to. So we'll kill 1.
Okay, so 1 goes down. So I have just my Sergeant left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So now it's my fights.
Yep. And they would try to pile in here. Try to pile in here.
Okay.
Cup.
So we'll just fight with my Sergeant over there.
Let's do it.
Yep, he's got his 3 base. 4 because charged him. So hitting here on 2s. Okay, or 3s. I'm sorry, because he has Thunderhammer. And there's 1 wound.
Nice. 4 up. Got it.
So no one dies there.
Yep.
You didn't fight here, so we'll do that in a second.
Yeah.
But I do have my. This isn't my Sergeant. My Sergeant had the Power Sword. So this is 2 base, 2 lightning claws, so 2 extra, and then you charged me.
Sounds good.
So hitting here on 2s, and the 6 is an extra if you want to throw me 1 more dice.
Sure.
And then 3s to wounds. And I roll
Solid.
my wounds. Great.
Oof, oof, oof.
The lightning claw is the real weapon against you here.
Right. 4s. Money.
Only 2.
Just 2. We'll pull the 2 scrubs.
That's why the scrubs are there.
That's why they're there.
So you can do your fight, your 1 bike against my lone Sergeant.
1 bike on 3s. Nice. And then on 4s, no rerolls. Ooh, it is 3 though.
Yeah, he's
-2 for
dead.
2.
Yeah.
Got him.
So he's gone.
Digging it.
Cleaning house.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I will do my attacks, and it still makes sense to do them separately, you're saying?
No, now you can do them all.
Okay, so I just need a bunch of
I
white
think.
dice if you want to hook me up.
Sure. What do you? I'm just handing you fistfuls.
I need a bunch of them. I'll count them in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Like, do you want me to?
I'll do all the power fists first.
That was
1, 2,
amazing.
3, 4,
So
5.
good.
Okay, so here we are.
Uh-huh.
These are power fists, so on 3s. And let's get the 1s and 2s. And then we've got 3 6s. Great, so almost full house. And then on 2s. Okay.
This is what?
Power fists.
This is both power fists.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So 4 ups.
And 4 ups.
Ooh, is that the squad?
Yeah. We actually should have done this. That's okay. Kills a bike. Kills a bike. So 2, 3 dead.
Okay.
1 wounded. Yeah. Shoot. Okay. That's fine. I don't know.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. 5. So that's 3. 2, 3, 1, 2. So I have 3. I need 2 more. So I need 10 more dice.
Okay.
That's
3, 4,
a lot
5.
of dice, Brian.
Yeah, both these armies throw a lot of dice at one another.
Yep, doodles.
On 2s. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A few 1s.
Okay.
And then how many 6s?
Oh, you got 1 more in there?
Thank you.
No worries.
I almost need them just for the 6s.
3,
1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6. Same number. 1, 2,
Oh.
6. Exactly the same.
It's meant to be.
The odds even out.
Nice.
Okay, on 4s. It was fine.
Yeah.
Just fine. Okay. I think we got this last bike. Let's see it.
A little bit. All right. And a bucket of 4s.
4 ups.
No problemo. And he's dead. All right.
Okay, Aryak.
Spikes die.
All right, bunch of attacks on 2s. Great, 2 more 6s.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is on 3s.
Go.
Okay.
Solid. And 4 ups.
Whoa,
Nice.
so just 6 damage, and it does.
Still kills him, yeah.
Oh, and it blows.
Yep, take more
So 1
wound.
damage.
Yep.
1 wound to each of those models there. Okay.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
The bike would not, because if it couldn't intervene, it couldn't take.
Oh, it's only a 3-inch explosion.
Yes.
Yep.
Understood. So he'll just take his loop 3 inches that way.
Yep.
And then he's down to mighty 4 wounds. All right.
Good. Let's do it. Did we do everything? I think so.
That was your turn.
That was my turn.
You know, you can never tell with all these combat
I know, it's crazy. So you have some leadership? Killed
Yes.
4 and 4.
So over here, I passed.
Good, yep.
And then the lone sergeant over there
Yep.
lost
Good.
4, so he's fine.
Awesome. Sounds good. So I'm
And-
engaging on 3 fronts because I didn't see Aryak. And that's it. No scramble this turn. Cool deal.
Okay, and you do have a fusion unit in here.
I do.
So that's the, if I kill them, that'll help me get the, prevent the scramblers.
Sure.
So you engage on
3 fronts,
so 2
so 2 points.
Yup.
Alrighty, and no assassination, correct?
No.
All right, it's
We're
game's
both
winding
on.
down.
We're both on 3 objectives.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got. So I've got 10 primary
Yeah, and you have
and
your
2 banners. 2 banners is all I've got there. And I still won't be able to raise a banner here.
Yeah.
Which not my favorite, but
Nice.
totally fine.
Yeah.
All right. What turn is this for me? 4.
4, yeah.
It's turn 4, and what's the score?
It is after scoring your start of turn, 43 to 30.
So very, very close.
It was 31 to 30.
Right.
Yeah. So it's very close. And the 43 is for the
For you.
for me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's play the game.
Let's do it.
Thanks, Parias. Titans, I love your dice rolling box. It looks and sounds very sturdy. What are its dimensions, and what is it lined with?
Take a
Well,
look.
it's 12 by basically 8, and it's pretty deep, about 4 inches.
That's right.
And
Nice.
it's lined with felt, purple felt at the bottom.
Yep.
And it's made with some very hardwood, which I should have used softwood for. But the hardwood's what's making that sound.
Yeah, I like
But yeah, I probably shouldn't have used hardwood.
it. Like solid pine right here.
Yeah,
Well, if we had used wood glue instead of screws, it wouldn't have been an issue.
maybe.
You can use
Which
hardwood
one's
at
the true
home.
master?
The one that is right here.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Sometimes hard to tell.
Thanks,
The giant
Manuel.
crest.
Thanks for your awesome work. Your thoughts on neophytes versus Brood Brothers in Jesus Cult. I don't see a reason to play Brood Brothers when I could also take neophytes.
Totally agree. Unless you're really strapped for points, you're saving what 1 point a model. Then just run neophytes.
And they get fearless.
right? No, they get no.
No? When they're near a patriarch, they're not
Everyone's
fearless?
fearless next to a patriarch.
Even
though.
Brood Brothers?
Yeah, man. Everyone.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, but
They're
you get
fearless guardsmen.
you get your traits, right? So Brood Brothers don't get traits, and you also don't get special weapons like mining lasers, which are amazing. So yeah, that's kind of where they're at right now. I think technically, if you wanted to run guard, they would gain Brood Brother, and then you could still use your unquestioning loyalty on them. That's basically the only reason, though. So
Oh, I'll do
you're
my
not missing anything.
litany.
Oh dang.
So I don't think I need the charge range. I might just do the litany for reroll all hits.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, it does. It makes a bit of sense. But so I'm trying to decide where I want to go. I want to take an objective back from you somewhere.
Right.
This is the only easy one, like easy to take.
Yeah.
So that would be worth something.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't get me a whole lot. You'd still be on 2 points.
Yep.
So it doesn't. It just gets me my 3 points. But you're on. Like I can't take that point from you. You just have way too many bodies.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, in case you're wondering, this guy is here.
who's that?
Your master.
And he's engaged or unengaged?
Engaged. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I think you just have a few too many assets. The fact that they can fall back and shoot is very challenging.
Well, yeah.
Denying your scramblers is a big 10-point swing. But I'd have to put all my assets over here to even have a chance at it.
True.
Because I'd have to kill this vehicle in combat and then pile into your troops on the inside because they can't fall back and do the action.
Sure.
But then they'd get to fight me,
Yeah.
And but they don't have good close combat
they
weapons.
Just have swords. Yeah.
So I'd probably be able to survive it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So is getting my 3 points better, or is, you know what I mean? We should Hail Mary it. I'm going to go for both. So I will go for the extra charge range.
Yep,
okay?
sounds good.
Doesn't matter.
Cool.
It's a good talk.
All right, thanks CMS. Hey
He
guys.
advanced in charges, so he'll be
With
fine.
the near 100-point drop for Fire Raptor, along with damage to heavy bolters, is it now worth bringing to a game?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really cool, actually. I think
Fire Raptor is totally interesting.
Both of us are painting up Fire Raptors.
And they're a fun model too.
They're
like
so
I'm
fun.
actually like
I've always wanted an
genuinely into them.
excuse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Captain Yort. How are you feeling about Harlequins after the new Marine Codex? I feel relatively confident against Necrons, but new Marines, I'm not as confident.
New Marines are definitely tough. They can still hang. Harlequins can still hang, but it's tough. The nerf to Judiciar was a godsend because that on its own was just so devastating to Harlequins.
Correct.
So that's where actually the Space Wolves have some of the better counters to them, I'll be honest, because of a spell to fight last at 18 inches. And
It's a great spell.
The Armor of Russ, which is only engagement range, but his
Everything
whole army he can intervene within 6 inches too.
Right.
So basically, they have 2 fight last. That's really, really, really hard to avoid.
And I could have all the Space Marine fight lasts as well. Judiciaries, Whirlwinds.
Sure, yeah.
Like if this army needed to, it has access to a preposterous amount.
Yeah, totally. I think
Yeah.
people are sleeping on the Whirlwinds personally.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
crazy ability.
So
yeah.
Okay,
But
I'm
they're
ready
good.
for Psychic.
Go for Psychic.
Let's do it.
Okay, so speaking of fight last,
Yeah, seriously.
this is a very valuable ability, and it's actually valuable both here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Here because I could take a pound of flesh a bit. No, you could fight with your Troop Master because you're saying he is engaged?
Yeah. In both places, I have a Troop Master engaged.
Oh,
this is a scarier one, but yeah.
Okay, okay. And which one is the Troop Master?
This one with
Okay,
the
okay,
sword.
okay. Got it. So it's more about next turn. Like, let's say you come away from here and charge here.
Sure.
Fight last could be good there, but same thing over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably more valuable over here, but the Troop Master alone can clear most of what I have left.
Mm-hmm.
You could fight last the Troop Master.
Yeah, then it doesn't really solve my problem. So anyways, I'm going to fight last this big unit here.
Okay, sounds good.
I think, does he have 2 CP to interrupt?
No.
I have 1.
Okay, so I failed the spell anyways.
Cool.
It's on a 6.
Good talk.
Good.
This is why we roll spells before choosing targets.
Yeah.
I have 1 CP.
You do. Both of you do.
Fight last is very powerful. So
This is true.
I'm going to reroll it. So it
oh,
goes
it's
off.
an 11. Do I get
Every
that
time I
CP?
reroll,
Yeah.
every time I reroll, it turns into an 11.
Right.
So the -1 to hit will go on the bigger squad over there. Try and blunt them a teeny bit.
This one?
No, that's the one that's fighting last. I'm thinking I might put it over there. Or I'll put it on your good Troop Master, maybe.
Fight last versus -1. Different
-1.
spells.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I fail.
Okay.
So fight last is on the
This one here.
Yeah.
Yes, the one in the middle.
All right,
And
cool.
no one else has the -1.
Sounds good.
Great.
Cool, cool, cool.
We're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Let's shoot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put my bolters into your plane here.
Okay.
Or it's not a plane, but it's close to one.
Yep.
So heavy bolter,
And on 4s.
2 hits.
Cool.
4 wounds. 2 wounds.
Solid.
4 ups.
4 ups. Fail both. All
It's down
right.
to 2 wounds.
What?
It's heavy boltered.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of damage.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds good.
And then this is a biker, so he always rapid fires. I suck. Misses with everything. All right, so I have all the bolt pistols here.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. Great. And then I'll rapid fire because I'm not being. These are bolters, not bolt
What?
pistols.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So on 4s, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They lost or they gained a ballistic skill. They used to have
yeah.
ballistic
They're
skill.
just
Right.
Marines now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2, 3 wins.
Okay.
So I could get you.
Sounds good. On 4s. All right.
You're
So
good.
good. So far, so
So
good.
the Rhino,
Yep.
yeah, it's just 1 Stormbolter. So
Nice.
1 hit. 1 wins. No wins, 5. I'm done with
Cool.
the shooting. None of them have pistols. Arya can't shoot at anyone because everyone's engaged.
Yep.
So it's charging.
Charges.
It's charging time.
Charges.
I'm going to charge these here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it matters a lot, but it's fine. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So here. And then this one here.
Cool.
And then the Rhino there.
Cool.
Great. This guy's going to charge there.
Yep. Into the Death Jester.
Yeah, Death Jester.
Sounds
that's right.
good.
It's fine.
Coming on in. That's where I get my assassinate.
The death gesture in combat.
Yeah.
Aryak's going to charge the squad up there. The troop squad.
Sounds good.
And if you want to roll me a charge for my librarian.
Oh, sure. Whoops. It's a 1.
I need
and a
an
6. 7.
Nope.
I'm sorry. I failed you, Brian.
Okay. You rolled in perfectly average. No one can ask you more.
That is literally average.
No one could have asked more from
Yeah.
you.
Only, not even Nurgle himself.
That's correct. So,
Like, what do you want? I only roll 7s. I do.
So it's time to fight.
Cool.
We're going to fight right here.
Okay.
So we'll go first with the smaller squad right
Sure.
there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's these guys?
Yeah. Power Fist. Right? No 6s. 3s.
Okay.
2 wounds.
And 4 ups.
It lives.
So far, so good.
2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So chainswords.
Yep.
On 2s. Whoa.
Wow.
And 1 goes back for the 6.
Yep.
On 5s. 3.
Okay. Okay. And 4s. Down to 1.
Wounds. Okay, the Rhino will fight next. For style.
Wait, 4th? Oh, right.
Gets +1 hit, so 3 hits.
Oh, that's so dumb.
1 wound.
Oh my gosh.
Is the Rhino gonna kill it?
4 up.
No.
Wow.
Okay, I'll do the Power Fist from the next
Why
one.
would you do the Rhino first?
For fun, come on.
Oh man.
When does a Rhino ever? And one more for 6. When does a Rhino ever get to kill a thing?
Well, not now. I'll tell you
So
that.
4 wins.
All right. So this is 4 ups.
So it goes down.
Guys inside. I'll get them out.
You explode first.
That's true, and I actually have 2 1-wound models.
Oh dang! Come on. Nope. Would have
Okay.
been nice.
That would have been nice.
Would have been nice. Would have, could have, should have been. All right. So we got to do some measuring. Like this tape measure is too heavy for my
Your delicate Harlequin hands.
supple nature. So who's fighting right now? Which unit?
This one.
This one right here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Cool. All right. Then I'll just get on this side.
I don't think you'll be able to get within 3, but outside of an inch of this.
Okay.
Is emergency disembark 1 CP?
I don't know how many CP it is.
Do you mind checking that out?
Bro, I will check it out.
Check that out. Check it.
Oh man, I opened right to the transport page. If only
Oh.
that's where the strat were.
No,
Amazing.
it's not.
Yeah.
Because you do have 1 CP,
That's
right?
what it's going to take. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because if he has it, this is the prime time to use it.
This is it.
Okay.
This is it.
While you're figuring that out,
Yep.
I'll go with Aryak.
Aryak. Ready.
Okay, on 2s. And no 6s. And then on 2s.
You got it. Solid. And 4 ups. All right, killed
Only
the
2
2
go down.
scrubs. Bloop, bloop.
I'm gonna find it. Don't worry.
And,
They're fighting last, so you can do that.
well, you have your Troop Master before me.
Oh, you're right.
Potentially.
It's 1 CP.
Okay. Yes, spend me
And
that
then
CP.
it's on a 1 or 2 models die?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so do I get my CP back? No.
Okay, so 5 models and 1s and 2s, they die, but he doesn't
good.
care.
Don't care. 3 of them get
3
out.
get out 6 inches. This is big.
That
And
is
this is
big.
the first time on the channel we've used it.
Yeah.
And it's being used to great effect here.
We used it as AdMech.
Did we?
'Cause
No,
it's
the
free
AdMech
for
has a
them?
free, no, they have a free,
It's a different strat technically.
they have a 0 CP strat that allows them to take not have to roll.
Yeah.
But they still get a 3 inches.
We got on out. We done it.
So what that's doing is he can instantly scramble next turn and there's
Yep.
nothing I can do to stop him.
That was great.
Okay.
And this gun.
So next it's my Terminator Chaplain.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if he can
Death
see if he
Tester?
can slap you.
No, it's fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So here hitting on 2s.
Oh. Oh!
That was
Whoa.
quite bad.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh, you tease. How much damage is this?
2.
Oh, so he
So you're alive.
won't kill me.
That's right.
Okay. Sounds good.
So the dude has 1 wound left.
You got it.
Super sucks, but
That does.
it can happen.
Yeah.
So now your activation somewhere on the board. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. I don't know how much it matters.
It doesn't matter a whole lot.
I don't think it does.
Nope.
So we'll do Troop Master.
That's right.
Oh yeah. 4.
I think
5.
that's the obvious choice.
Yeah. 5. I did not charge. It is battle round 4.
It
I
is.
get +4 attacks on 2s. Oh gosh.
I would have cost him 1 more if I got this fella.
That's right. 3s, rerolling. Rerolling. All right. So that many 5 ups. Otherwise, he's dead.
He's dead.
Got him. Popping out those cuts.
Okay.
She's going to pile towards Brian. She's on the bottom floor, but you guys can see her. Now
okay.
You're going to hit me back.
So I'm going to fight over there with that...
Lightning Claw Man?
No, he's not a Lightning Claw. He's a Thunderhammer. So I'll go... Your True Master has a 3-up involved? Or a 4-up?
4-up.
I'll try to pop it.
Ooh, I like it.
I'll try to pop it.
Very
Why
possible.
not?
Very
it's
possible.
not. No, it could. It could happen.
You could. How many attacks do you have?
So it's a Sergeant. So Sergeant has 3 base, and then I don't get an extra one because no one charged there.
True. So just 3 attacks.
And hitting on 4s.
So no hits.
Because nobody charged.
Wow. Okay. My True Master back at you. Haha. 4. That's it. No, 5.
5. Yeah.
On 2s. Okay.
Okay.
And then this is the on 4s with the reroll. Nope. And with the reroll. Oh, come on.
All right.
2-up. Okay,
all right. So far, so good.
And then all the dang attacks.
Just a boatload of attacks.
Just a boatload.
Because I only killed 2 with Aryak, right? So it's
Correct.
still all the good attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't know who it really matters how I split. I'm just going to start gathering some attacks.
Okay.
You guys can go ahead and do a question.
Do you want to do a question while counting some dice?
I would love to. Thank you, Miko. Hey, Titans. On my way to work in the merry old land of Australia. Thoughts on Sterngard company bets in Ultramarines? Good luck, Brian. Purchase Xenos.
Sterngard are okay, but they don't shine in any particular way for us. We didn't really love them.
No, they're in a weird spot right now. I'm not the biggest fan, to be honest.
Agreed.
Normally, yes. I'm going to do... Everyone's already attacked, correct?
Yeah.
So I'll just do half and half. I don't think it really matters.
Okay. Half into Aryak, half into my Terminator Sergeant.
Yep. So here's into the Terminator Sergeant on 3s.
Okay.
And looking pretty good. And then on 3s with the reroll. Let's do it. Solid. Wow. Ah! All right. So these are -2. So you got your...
Who's this one on?
Terminator Sergeant.
Okay. So this is on 3-up.
Yep.
You're dead?
Yay.
So 4 wounds and he dies.
Sounds good. And then into Aryak on 3s. Also good roll. And then he's the same toughness, yeah?
He is.
He might be T5.
I don't think so.
No.
And I don't have his data sheet in front of me.
Even though I asked. And all right, and here's the rerolls. All right, so same thing on Mr. Aryak.
Okay.
4 wounds left.
3-up.
Ouch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He dies. That's another wow. We stand with fight.
Yeah.
So.
That's nice. And an assassinate for me.
Oh yeah, you have assassinate?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Big old swing right there. They're gonna pile their 3 towards Brian.
Okay.
Is your name actually spelled with a J?
If you want.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna start saying it's like Arjak.
Like Aryak.
Oh, like
Brian.
Trayan.
No, that one's. Yeah. I always call
that's
him
a Roman name.
Treyhan's Valores.
So that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Scoring it up.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn was good for me the way that my turn was good for you.
You
Yes.
didn't. You didn't shock tactics, did you? You didn't get.
I tried, but the Death Jester lived on 1 wound.
Yeah, that was nuts. You have to take it. Not just take me off of it.
Yeah,
Right.
I have to take a point by the
Just
end of
make
my
sure.
turn that you used to hold.
Oh, by the way, here's my Death Jester. Watch out.
Oh, listen, you can do it.
5s. Oh, no red.
Okay. You didn't wound me.
Money.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Sad.
Anyway, sorry. That's that.
Adrian, you
Oh, he's a Terminator
hold
captain.
2.
He holds 2, so 10
Just
points.
2. Yep.
10 points
Correct
to
Mundo.
Adrian.
And I have 2 command points again.
Now you what?
No,
Have
I
you
just
for-
spent it. 1 command
Yeah.
point again.
Yeah.
And these guys fight last.
Yes.
He's playing. He's playing. Alright,
Okie
sounds good.
dokie.
I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs over here.
So he got his 10 points for scramblers?
Yep.
Ooh,
I'm
that's
not
a
even.
lot of points.
It's a lot of points.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna step back off the point, as we do, and
It's gonna put Adrian in the lead.
yeah.
Yeah. I think
was the nail in the
he's
coffin.
very confidently got this game.
Yeah.
Thank you, Death Guard Martin, formerly Swedish Martin.
Oh, Deathguard Martin,
What
welcome.
He says, "Go to often." You asked about factions last time. I will henceforth be known as Death Guard Martin. No offense for wrong pronunciation. See, that one didn't have any funny characters in it, so I felt reasonably strong going in.
Good. I'm glad you tried.
And
I
I
appreciated seeing it.
pronounced it mostly just like it was German.
Yep. Okay.
Guys, I watched Midsummer last night. Kind of scared.
Did you?
I'm kind of scared of Death Card right now.
It's a weird movie.
What?
I don't know. It's a horror movie that.
About Death Guard, Martin?
It takes place. It takes place in Sweden.
Yeah, it's a Swedish.
About Swedish cultists. It's amazing.
Oh, spooky.
It's super weird.
It's super weird. It was not as scary as I thought it was going to be. It was just really weird.
It was really weird.
I was like, what? My wife and I are watching it, and we're like...
It's super weird.
Yeah. The funny thing is she's a grad student, and the characters are grad students. So, like, before it was actually scary, it was, like, scary for her. Because they're like, oh, what are you going to do for your thesis? And she was like, I don't want to look at that.
That's the scariest part of the movie.
Exactly. You guys keep going.
Thanks. Downsize it. Looking forward to more games against Space Marines. I've become lazy as a player, as my friends have armies that are subpar, and I must tone my sisters down.
Sisters are real good, especially
really
if you know how to play them.
Yep.
They're actually another faction that's easy to mess up if you don't know what you're doing.
Agreed.
So props to you.
Like you lose some of your auras, you lose some of your key characters, it all just goes away real fast.
Absolutely.
Thanks again. Ultra low scoring domination game, as we each kept wiping each other off the primaries and both picked up non-optimal secondaries.
Yep. Secondaries
right.
are super duper rough. Like I'm gonna my total secondary count in this game is gonna be super low.
Right.
And secondaries are really, really challenging. Yeah. I don't do this a ton, but you really should be building your army specifically around secondaries. And if you're not doing that, you're gonna have a lot of trouble.
Yeah. True.
It's actually two more from Downsize It. Brought my BR versus White Scar. What's BR? Battle Ready. Brother Rhaegar.
BR, I don't know. Acronyms for the win.
I don't know. BR versus White Scars. First time we each played against said armies. We both underestimated each other. Me versus him, speed. Him versus my killiness. And miracles.
Miracles.
Well,
Bloody Rose.
Bloody Rose if he has BR. Yeah.
That's what those BRs are.
And
there's a wolf there. You sneaky. He's like gray on gray right there.
Isn't that wolf a good thing for you?
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to charge here and slingshot him to that point, but I'll just charge here.
Whoa, that would have been a long stretch.
Huh? Well, I'm going to kill him with everyone else, and then they'll pile-ish.
I get you.
You get the idea.
Ooh, Blood Ravens is another good BR.
That is a good BR.
But they don't get miracles.
That's true.
Because they're not demons.
Well, some would say.
Because the Emperor just doesn't care about them.
He doesn't care enough.
Wow.
All right, last one from Downsize It. Can't wait to see Adrian bring the Sisters of St. Mina against the favored GW children. Let your righteous rage burn hot and your faith never falter.
Well said. Well said.
I'm really excited to see them on the table. They're a great faction.
Yes.
And they are Imperium, but they're an Imperium that is so unique.
Right.
And so I don't think people worry too much. It's like you don't get tired of seeing them the same way you get tired of seeing a lot of other Imperium armies.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
I wonder what should be their good first matchup. We'll probably do a vote on that.
Yeah.
See if we can.
Well, do we trust Chad to make it a good fight, though?
I think we should debut them first during a Tuesday premium game.
Oh.
Let our members see the army first,
Sure.
and then let them vote on it. We'll put some options up that could all be good, and let them vote.
Good point. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
They're going to pick Gene Stealer Call, guaranteed.
I can't play myself.
No, we won't put up Gene Stealer Call.
All right, shall we do this thing?
Let's do it.
So
he's in position to table me. Oh, you didn't come this way.
No, because these guys fight last. They're the only real tool that can do this, so I'm just going to not give you that.
That's right.
Yep. Let's do it.
You're basically in position to table me.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically. All right, so right here we've got a plasma grenade. Oh, dang. 5 shots. On 2s.
Okay.
Nice. And then on 4s. Just one at -1. Mr. Terminator. Solid.
Save.
Solid. All right.
You're going to Death Gesture me?
I'm going to Death Gesture. Actually, no, we're going to Death Gesture these guys.
Because he's got a wound.
Because he has a wound. So with the Shrieker profile, cool. I'm shocked that
it actually hits.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. The Death Gesture always misses.
Yeah. Classic Death Gesture. All right. This bike did advance all the way over here, so we'll just throw some shots downfield at your bike. So D6 shots, 2 shots.
Okay.
On 4s, double minuses for you, Bridger. And then on 5s to wound.
Whoa.
Okay. Wow.
4 up saves. Takes 1 wound. It's got 2 left.
Sounds good. Everyone here advanced. Scrambling. That's it. Let's go ahead and do some charges.
Yep.
So we're going to put
your Troop Master into me.
Yep.
Great.
The Fang. Ching, ching, ching. All right, right there.
You can charge me with the Death Gesture.
And
I have nothing for killing it. You might as well.
Until you survive my other guy.
Yeah, I guess.
Actually, no, we'll do this one first. There we go.
Okay.
All right, and then over here, we'll go against the wolf.
So there's a wolf here. So this would be huge. You take my point and my. So you need a 6.
6. Whatcha!
It's all good.
11.
That's a lot.
They're going there.
Big numbies.
Right. We'll do a Troop Master into the Psyker. It's 5.
Adrian, you're doing it.
Oh, it's
no. This it turned sudden. Well,
it was
a turn for sure.
Yeah, it looked like I had a glimmer of hope, but I didn't have the tools left to do it.
Right.
You got to keep in mind, like with the 4-ups in these units, it takes a lot more than it looks like to kill them.
True.
And if you have a bunch of high value attacks, which is all I had left on the board,
you guys are actually dead.
you can't actually do it.
Right.
I
feel ya.
All right.
Sounds good.
So we don't actually need to do these attacks. The dog here is dead. The attack bike is dead.
Yep.
And the librarian is dead. He has all the attacks in the world, and I have nothing to save me.
Yeah.
So all of those are definitely dead. We do have against my chaplain though. That is a fight. That is a fight worth doing.
That's right. So that's the base. Here's the charge. Battle round 4, 5.
Is there? This is turn 4. Is there armor of Russ anywhere?
It's over here.
Oh yeah.
So doesn't he fight before they do?
That's true. So I'll make your True Master fight last, but then your Death Jester can still fight first.
Sure. Oh, you're gonna get it now. 4 attacks. Don't actually know. We'll see. Nope. And then
does he reroll wounds?
Yep.
So 1 wound.
So 1.
I don't think I'm fine.
Another guy, just in case. That would be 1. So just me roll me a 2-up. If you roll a 1, I'll have to look up my roll. Cool. Thank you.
Because you didn't know what your weapon skill was.
I didn't know what his weapon skill was.
Okay, so I'll fight your True Master, I guess.
That's right. Oh, you gotta go for glory here.
Okay. So on 2s.
Uh-huh.
Kind of I wanted more than I attacked with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow. And then 4-ups. Cool. How much would you do?
Those 2 as well?
No, it was just 2.
No, it was all 4.
Was
I went
it?
on 2s.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's string 6.
I'm just picking up dice, yeah. Okay, so 2 go through, and it would be how much damage?
2. So 4 damage.
So 4 damage. So she would live, but I'll CP it. So she takes 2, down to 3.
Okay.
Cool. Sorry, I don't know why I just picked up those dice. I was like, you don't get these.
Yeah, exactly.
These are mine now.
Right?
That should be one army should have that ability. Like, just take the dice that they give you and take the ones you don't want out.
Should be a new GSC ability.
Yeah.
So here we go. Here's the Troop Master with the relic. Hitting on 2s. Looks quite excellent. Wounded on 3s with a reroll. Boom, 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 boom. Wow.
Let's get that reroll.
Whoops.
There you go. Full house.
Okay.
Minus
3 for 2 damage each.
I think he's dead.
Got a 4-up.
He's dead, Jim. You never know. This is Brian, so.
I failed 3 to die.
Oh, there's
only failed 1.
He's doing it.
I only failed 1 more. Dead.
Yeah. See, you figured it out. You're like, okay, I fail half of them each time, so I'm just going to go down to 1 dice. So that actually rounds up because this is Games Workshop.
That's right. So Chaplain's dead. That's my last Why We Stand We Fight. And that's that. Yep. You took down my banners both places here.
Right.
And I'm only going to be on 1 point next turn. So my turn 5, I get 5 points.
Yep.
And there's a chance I could get 3 more points from you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it.
Yep.
And that would be the end for me.
Yep. I feel you.
And then you would get 15 on your primary.
Yep.
You would max your corners.
Engage on all fronts.
You're engaged.
Scramblers is done.
Yep.
Do you have any characters left? No.
No, you killed them all.
Okay, so I got my 12 for that.
Yep.
Brutal.
It ends up being 80 to 48.
Wow. Good game, man.
Big win for Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think halfway through it was pretty clear that it was going to be a win. We called it already.
Yeah, a couple turns ago it really turned.
And, I'd say you made 1 mistake, which gave me a bit more efficiency, but realistically, you should have even still had a whole unit of bikes left. And you would have had it was like a full 4-man or 5-man unit of bikes still.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have lost any of them.
No, yeah, exactly.
There's
a couple mistakes.
Because those bikes could have just been here on that turn.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I would have had something like 8 points less.
Right.
And you would have had 5 more bikes, and I would have been 100% tabled last turn.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a couple mistakes I made here. I was able to recover, but yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, and we knew it. Like this army, the strength of this army is it generally chooses its engagements.
Right.
The only chance I had is if I chose the engagements was that start of the game.
Yeah.
And if I made all 3 of those charges, I think I would have been up from that moment forward.
It was really, really, really scary.
It would have been bad.
Yeah.
Not making those charges meant that the game was still going to go in your order, and in fact, even stronger because I was so heavy on one flank.
Right.
And your speed allows you to just avoid me.
Yep.
And so once I'd failed that, it was pretty clear that I was going to be at a big disadvantage. And then everything went fine the rest of the time. You know what I mean, for you and me.
Exactly.
But it went fine with you in the lead.
If we're trading blows at that point, I'm still up.
That's right.
Exactly. And then it just snowballed at the very, very end, which is why the points don't truly reflect the game in this sense. I feel like it was closer than that, but you know,
it was closer for a moment, right?
True. Yeah.
Like I had the one chance to hit you. And that was it. The game was actually decided roughly there, as long as both of us didn't make any weird swings one way or the other.
And it was another good example of like how to fight Space Marines. Like you just can't fight them, at least on their terms, right?
That's true.
Just saying everything's here. You know, obviously Harlequins are really good at just pulling away and doing this other thing. The same principle applies with other armies. So
yeah,
I know something people are always asking is like, how do I deal with Space Marines?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Absolutely. This army is an absolute specialist at dealing with Space Marines.
Yeah.
And even this Space Wolves army is by no means the best Space Wolves army, because I think if I took a lot of the new Indominus units, I would have even had a little more efficiency, but not that much more, right? At the end of the day, this army has roughly the kind of tools that you would want to see in a Space Wolves army.
Yeah, I agree.
It's probably a teeny bit short on shooting, but the shooting I would have brought wouldn't have been anything against.
No, it would have been very incidental, honestly.
Yeah.
You need a lot. You need a lot of weight of fire to deal with Harlequins in shooting. Otherwise, doing what you did is the right thing. We don't have much, right?
Agreed.
So yeah. No,
wow, what a fantastic game. What a great chunk for them. They're still undefeated on the channel. How many games is that? It's like 5 or 6 now.
On the channel, yeah.
Yeah, that they're undefeated since the start of 9th. They're the real boogeyman.
They're great. I think people are forgetting about them with Space Marines, but like they're still out there.
They're still really good. I would still put them a tier behind Space Marines.
Yeah.
But the one thing about this army is there's so few builds.
Right.
So it's like the only build you could bring for this army is its super tier.
Exactly.
Whereas Space Marines could down build, and then this army has the advantage.
Yeah.
But the best Space Marine army I could build is still better than the best Harlequin army you could build.
Absolutely.
I would say that's definitely the case.
You cannot make any mistakes in that game, and even then, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, we should since they're so high on top, we should build. We should try to like, can we build an army that can take them down?
I'd be down for that.
We'll come up with something
for sure.
I wonder which Space Marine faction would you say be best positioned? I think probably Salamanders.
Salamanders.
Salamanders would be best positioned to take them on.
+1 to wound is like.
And negating your -1 AP, which you have in a lot of places.
Yes. Well, we saw it even here, just having the 2-up armor, or the 1-up armor.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. When I landed against the Terminators and I was just slapping you, I was like, this is really bad.
And the Flamers are really good against you.
Yeah.
So that might be the army that we bring to have a chance. And there's still a slow army.
Right.
So that you would still choose your engagements and things like that.
At least you don't have a whirlwind painted up in salamander colors.
Not yet.
Right?
I could.
You have a rhino.
I couldn't. I could in probably about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. But we have another exciting game coming up on Tuesday.
Only 2 days.
It's a members-only game. We're going to show the Death Corps of Krieg.
That's right.
Death Corps of Krieg. Fine.
There we go.
For you.
They're all corpses.
Death Corps of Krieg. They're going to be all corpses, yeah. And the vote is up now in the Discord. What is there something winning in the vote there?
Yeah, it's Orcs.
Oh yeah.
Country Mile.
And that's a classic game. That's a classic match. So I'm really excited to see that. All the matches there would be fun, but Orcs in particular, I think, is the one we were rooting for too.
Oh, for sure. I'd love to get Crumpin on some Death Corps of Krieg. But if you guys do want to influence that vote, go check it out. It is our Discord is completely open for everyone. So there's an amazing budding community there. We have a TTS tournament going on right now with Crusade. We have people sharing lists, hobbies. It's all broken down by faction.
The memes are the real.
Great memes.
The memes are the reason to join.
We need to do a meme show pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll show you some of the memes.
They're amazing. But if you are a premium member, you can get into the voting section and influence that and the future votes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bridger, you want to do some Q&A?
Let's do some Q&A. Thank you,
We're doing it too simultaneously.
Glalizas? I don't know. My friends got sick of losing to my Necrons, so they got me a few Tau, and now I need to start a Tau army. What should I start off with apart from troops?
I have no idea what the book will hold for them in the future and how that army will change. I would generally stick with the core of the army, which is, some battle suits, as you said, a few troops, some drones, things like that, because you would hope that when they write the codex eventually, they make that core viable, although they didn't in 8th edition, so who knows. But I would say if you're starting an army that's not very powerful and it's so far out from their codex, paint the stuff up that you're most excited about.
That's true.
Right?
That's always
Just paint
a good
the cool
bet.
kits and the things you like. Take a smattering of everything.
Well, especially because you are playing it right now intentionally as an underpowered army, so you might as well just play the fun stuff. And then later on, you know, who knows? What a weird time to be in where people are told to play Tau because it's more fun than something else.
Against Space Marines, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Big oof.
Fun for your opponent.
Yeah.
Not fun for you.
I think it's a cool challenge. That's a good thing to, you know, if you're willing to start the new army for them, that's great, man. That's awesome.
They're great models. I love the look of it.
Totally.
Thank you, Metalhead. Good evening, Titans. Love your content. I'm in the process of building my Blood Angel army, having a hard time finding transfers. Tips for finding them.
Forge World.
Yeah.
They're expensive, though.
They are, but they're really nice.
They are really nice.
And they're subtly different from the 40K transfers, so they don't have all the... If you're looking for exactly the 40K, like as in the book, you're not actually going to get it with the 30K transfers, but you'll get other special things, which are worth it.
Funny thing is the Indominus box came with a bunch.
It did. But we collectively got like 9 Indominus boxes, so we had lots of transfers.
Correct, yeah. So you'd have to...
That's where I got all my transfers, was from like 9 Indominus boxes.
The new sheet's really nice.
The new sheet is really nice.
I love how they had Space Wolves, Blood Angels, Dark Angels.
Yeah.
But no Imperial Fists.
Yeah. They knew that they were nerfing
They didn't include the core books, but they had the... What?
They do that. I think that's a classic thing they do.
Like, no one's going to play them.
They have Ultramarines, and then that's it.
Yeah.
That's normal.
I always bought them from Forge World.
It's not like we're seeing like
every
Raven Guard or Salamanders transfers.
Why not?
I bought my Salamanders transfers from Forge World, and my White Scars ones from Forge World.
Yeah.
So that's where I get them.
And they are big sheets. I know they're kind of pricey, but they're big sheets that last you a long, long time.
They will, yeah.
Thank you, Matt. Can you help clarify what Harlequins lose by not being Harleys, and why Harleys are the champions of 8th in 9th and not Harlequins?
Champions of 8th in 9th. So
meaning they have an 8th codex and they're really strong in 9th.
Yeah.
Whereas Harlequins are not, despite having the same models.
Ah, gotcha. Thank you. So they lose a couple of the most really important abilities. The reason the Harlequins are one of the reasons they're so powerful right now is the updates they got in Psychic Awakening, right? So the ability to we didn't even do the 6 inches farther away because you don't know much shooting, but they have ability to actually put the -1 to wound from the Shadow Seer onto the bikes as well. You should only be infantry locked. If you're Ynnari, you lose that ability.
Yep.
You lose the ability to fall back after you fought. That's a new one as well.
So big.
One other one I was thinking about, if you had killed these guys for scramblers, I have another one where I can pick up an infantry squad, put them in deep strike, next turn they come down.
Amazing.
That would be gone. The new relics.
The extra range ability.
The extra range ability, Shadow Stone.
And then, as you said, the -6-inch range for shooting.
Yep. All of these things, and you can also give a reroll to charge for Troop Masters.
That's right.
So you lose all these amazing new abilities, and so you kind of just have the core book, and you lose their spells like Double Move. We saw how important that was here.
And Double Move gives you double 3-up invulnerable saves.
And yeah, which is also a strat you don't get in Ynnari. So there's so many things that just make them much more flexible. Whereas in Harlequins, like you have to play them, Harlequin-like, but they're much less durable, much less flexible. They hit harder, I guess, but again,
that's debatable.
I'm getting +1 attack, +1 to wound.
The +1 attack is crucial,
and double fight.
Yeah.
So
it's just strictly worse.
Yeah.
And you don't need anything from Drukari or Craft Roll.
No.
So
especially now that Wraith Seers are.
Yeah, Wraith Seers used to be an interesting pick,
sad,
but now they're not. And so it's only losses, no gains.
Yeah.
Now it's still funny enough. Harlequins are so good that with their losses as Harlequins, they're still a great army.
They're the best of the Ynnari for sure.
Yeah, but it's still a deliberate nerf to yourself.
So I don't know. I'm hoping yet again for a more interesting update to Ynnari in the next iteration.
And the fact that in this edition you start with many more CP, and the fact that they fit one battalion perfectly, right? Like you could generally make one battalion just perfect. It all just lines up so nice. The closer boards, redeploy works better in the new missions. It's all really good.
That's another new strat too.
Oh, they didn't have the redeploy?
They redeploy one unit for 1 CP. And now it's 2 CP to do 3.
Yeah.
That was another massive change.
So it's night and day.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sean. What in the new Space Wolf Codex hurt them the most?
A loss. They lost a bunch of strats, which I'd say was big. They lost a ton of ways to get extra attacks. So they had 3 or 4 separate abilities to get +1 attack. They lost every single one of them. And they didn't solve for their greatest weakness, which is an army that gets just shot off the board really easily. That didn't happen here, but this was like, we're a fighting army, and despite my quality of fighting, your army is actually a better fighter than mine. And yours is faster, and it shoots. And so it's like, okay, I used to be able to match you in fighting with all my buffs to fighting, and now I lost that.
Yeah.
And I didn't get better at being more durable in any meaningful way. So they just are an army that has many weaknesses, and the one thing they do, which is combat, is not better than Blood Angels, not better than White Scars. So that's the crux of it.
The other one, which is big weakness, is they actually are more susceptible to mortal wounds than ever before. They lost Psychic Fortress for the 5+ Feeling Pain against mortal wounds in a bubble, which was like again before 9th edition when you could pick the spells at the table. Sure. Cool, you're playing against a bunch of mortal wounds. You take that of the game was not a game. Well, now you're never going to get that. So mortal wounds, they're actually very susceptible now.
This is also one of the factions that was all about characters doing combat.
Yeah.
And in the court keyword, which basically mean all your characters don't give themselves rerolls.
Yep. It's
a big difference because if you were relying on those, you're relying all the punch coming from your characters, and you lost like 10%, 15% efficiency or whatever it is. 16% efficiency, I guess you lost, something like that, right?
Right.
16 point something.
Yeah. So that's actually huge. Yeah. So there's actually a number of little cuts to them, and they were already one of the weakest Space Marines to begin with. Now they're still a top-ish tier army. I would maybe put them at a bottom of A tier. So they're still good, totally great, but they're nowhere near their other Space Marine cousins.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wallace. Hey, Titans. What do you think of the new CP boxes? I have an Indomitus and SE Vanguard at the moment. Do any of the new boxes look good for Blood Angels?
I haven't looked at the Combat Patrol boxes. I've seen them, but I haven't really done a calculation of how good they are.
Yeah, I haven't. I think. Do you see anything for dry? I saw someone saying they're actually much worse deals.
Yeah. So if you buy the Indomitus box,
yeah,
and you give away the Necron half,
well, yeah,
for free.
But
it is still a better deal.
Yeah, but that's different. These are like none of this. So the Death Watch one, for example, is I believe a box of Intercessors, box of Aggressors, and the Apothecary, and you actually end up paying like $45 for the Apothecary. So it actually costs you more in some weird way. I love the design of them.
It's a good idea.
Built towards the game, but I don't think they're actually financial deals.
And also, often you'll have one thing in some of those boxes that's like a thing you didn't actually want.
Yeah.
And then you really pay the tax.
Right. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So, and I definitely didn't look at it in the context of would I use the Death Watch one for Blood Angels. So
they're not putting easy to build or anything in there, are they? They're giving like you the full kit.
Jeez, I hope not.
It better be.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. They don't look great to me. I wouldn't be. I would just buy them separate.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Adam. Hey, Titans. Fantastic day yesterday. And go, Children of the Meme God. Also, what is Kegarak's favorite comedy movie?
Wait, is this a joke or am I actually answering?
That's up to you, Adrian.
It's definitely It.
It's
because that is a comedy. A clown murdering people is comedy.
But let's also come back to the previous. It's the Tim Curry It because it's Tim Curry.
It's definitely Tim Curry It. Yes.
Yeah.
How are we not addressing The Mask?
Huh?
It's got to be The Mask.
No, remember
Jim Carrey
the Deceiver is Jim Carrey as The Mask.
That's right.
It's different.
They can watch it together.
That's true.
Apparently, the upgrade sprues are what make the Combat Patrol boxes worth it. But if you don't want the upgrade sprues,
upgrade sprues are cute. They're nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
And if you got the full upgrade sprue, then that's nice.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I hadn't really looked through them yet.
Nice.
Thanks, Kevin. What units are allowed to use Wolfguard leaders?
Wolfguard leaders can be in any of the claw units. So Swift Claws, Sky Claws, Blood Claws. I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they all get leaders. I'll have, I could be mistaken. I did not playing the Swift Claws today.
Right.
Or the Sky Claws. I was going to, so I didn't put a ton of effort into reading them yesterday. Right. I hope they didn't take them away. That was central to the way the army worked. Yeah. So, but definitely the Blood Claws do.
Thanks, Jay. What's up, Titans? First time catching live and having a great time. Which armies would each of you like to get an update the most? Keep up the good work.
Tau. Fix my Tau.
Yeah.
Orcs?
You can say orcs.
It's
Adrian?
orcs.
It's orcs. I was going to say our favorite factions.
But GSC need it way more. If I'm truth. Like, I can play orcs right now. They're not great, but...
They're not great.
Yeah.
But they're better than GSC.
Yeah. But I'd still say orcs, yeah.
Yeah, orcs and Tau.
I'm gonna
Don't do it.
Throw a curveball here.
Okay.
Craft rolls.
Wow, that's very kind of you.
I like craft rolls. I've always liked Eldar.
Me too.
Yeah.
I just haven't wanted to own Eldar.
You can always use mine.
I kept saying it, like, as soon as just even a few new kits.
Yeah.
Throw me like 3 new kits and I'll buy them all. Because I'll start an Eldar army if they send me the kits.
Right?
Thanks, Ryan. I'm so glad my NIDs made like bandits from the new index, but my big Tau suits are now near unstable. think that means unusable.
No, they're very unstable.
Was wondering what Brian thought of the new Tau Forge World changes. Seems hazards were the only winners.
I don't even think hazards are winners. I think they're way overpriced. So I'm not excited about them at all. Is there a winner for Tau in there? No.
Does anybody win?
Like, the Tetras are the winners.
Oh,
I take it back.
Because you get 4 marker lights now, right?
You get 3 shots per, and I think they even went down in points a little bit, and they were good as just outflanking, harassing units.
Cool.
So, okay, I'm giving it to the Tetras. And actually, I've always thought that Tetras were stylish.
Yeah.
So I've got 2. Because what I did is I was buying them at the start of 8th, and I was like, they had the worst rules at the start of 8th for all of 8th. And I bought them, and I was like, okay, I bought 2, and I played them, and I was like, I love them, but they're horrible. I really wanted to buy more, but now there's kind of an excuse to buy more. They're actually good. Like, if you had 6 or 9 or whatever, they'd be great. That's
exactly it. Same with the NIDS, too. The Barb Hybrid Duel moving to heavy support. Yes. When we do our NIDS army, we now have to get...
We will. Yeah. Their Forge World models are some of the most epic.
Amazing.
So I'm really into them.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, Vatrix. Subtitans, I'm leaning to a Chronomancer as my Necron Crusade Warlord. What staff, traits, relics, arcana, and supporting units gel very well with it?
Ooh, we don't have the arcana memorized.
No, the only arcana I've used with him, and I've now taken it off, is the Nano Scarab Mines. Yeah. No, this is Chronomancer, not Technomancer.
Correct.
So the Chronomancer has the one pick an enemy unit with an 18, and it's a slowing thing. Halves their advance and charge.
That's right. But you have to be fairly close.
It's 18, and it's 30 points. So, but in Crusade maybe because it's less units, right? Yeah. So that's the only one I've really played with. And then as Bridger mentioned, for the Technomancer, the command node for +1 to hit.
Yeah, and for the Psychomancer, the targeted smite.
Yep, exactly.
That one's good. Yeah.
Thanks, Travis. Hey, Titans. Glad to see the Wolves on stream. With the new Codex, do you feel the Wolves have good shooting options now to maybe stay competitive?
They do, because they get the whole Space Marine Codex, basically. Yeah. They don't get the whole Space Marine Codex, but they get all the parts that matter. And so if you wanted to just be a shooting army, you could do that. Obviously, other chapters do it way better. Yeah. But you could splash it in. They still have Longfangs, which are still cute in the sense that, like, a Longfang squad gets 5 dudes with a heavy weapon instead of 4, like a Space Marine. So, like, cool. But there's no really awesome Longfang strats that I'm really pleased with.
Right.
So,
well, they don't have did they lose the ignore modifiers?
I think they might have. I don't remember.
And the new plasma is bad for them too, because that used to be their thing, right? You run out, overcharge everything.
Do Space Wolves still have Forewarned?
The one where if you're near a character, you get to shoot it? I don't think so.
There's like a specific character.
I know what you're saying.
The,
you had to be near a Psyker.
The Rune Priest?
The Rune Priest. And Rune Priest don't even exist anymore, so.
Right, so they probably lost Forewarned.
Yeah, they lost a bunch of stuff.
Like an Aspect Scan.
That was such a cute, like, nod to the lore that they had an Eldar strat. That was cool.
I liked it. But no, they're not particularly a shooting army in any way. They're definitely all about combat. You should tech them that way.
Yeah, but
like, what would be the shooting you would splash in?
That's what I was trying to think.
Like intercessors?
I was partially thinking Dreadnoughts, yeah.
That's true, like a Redemptor.
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah. Like a Redemptor would work out well with them.
Pretty cool.
Because the +1 to hit and the exploding 6s is great.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, we didn't have Dreads today for haywire reasons, but...
So here's the thing. I already knew that the best army I could build was slightly disadvantaged against the Harlequins.
Right.
I wanted to put 4 or 5 Dreadnoughts on the table. I would have lost them all in like one or two turns sort of thing. Because these are Dreadnoughts with only like 8 wounds.
Right.
And they don't have the inbuilt feel no pain or anything.
They're not T8 like you are.
No.
Apparently.
I'd be in big trouble.
Thanks, Falcon. Off to work, so have fun, guys. Would you ever do a best of the worst tournament, pitting the game's lowest ranked armies against each other?
Thanks, Peter.
I think we would.
No, not that Falcon. Different
Falcon?
Different.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Falcon. Yeah, totally. That'd be super fun. Plus, it's like, just because an army is bad doesn't mean that people don't love them and want to see them. So it's a good excuse to like have interesting matchups between
What's
evenly...
What's the smallest number of armies you could do to make a tournament interesting? Like just start with 4?
Well, you could do round robin with 4.
And so what would be our 4 worst? Tau?
That's a lot of games.
GSC?
No, round robin. They just play one person once. 4 games.
Oh. Which is still a lot. Round robin normally means everybody plays everybody else.
Yeah.
Which would be 6 games.
That's fine. So moving on.
We've got 4 armies. Tau. This guy plays 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
3 games.
And then the next guy has to play the other 2. And then the last pair,
no, I see
it's still 6 games.
Yeah, because we wouldn't just do,
That's right. So we do Tau, GSC, Knights, and what? Orcs? Something like that?
Maybe.
We're in that territory, right?
We are. Night Haunt.
Night Haunt, yeah. it could be fun. We'd have to get to it.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Now I'm thinking.
Who would win that if we had those 4? Tau, GSC, or Orcs would win it. Orcs would win.
Yeah. Orcs are like barely in that category.
Yeah,
even.
That's true.
Yeah.
Thanks, Miko. Hey again, Titans. Our scouts completely useless now. I bought 5 before the codex dropped and still want to try and make them work. Help, please.
Oh, just 1 unit?
You're fine.
You can splash.
I don't know if 5 means 5 units.
I hope not.
I should hope not.
If you bought 25, you're in big trouble.
So honestly, 1 just super cheap screening unit to stop like Veil for first turn with Lich Guard and things like that. It's not terrible.
It also hurts your other opponent's scouting units.
Yeah.
If you get to drop first, you could put it where their scouts want to go.
Totally.
So yeah, it's fine. And now it's not giving up a kill point per se. So
yeah.
But they're not very points effective because they don't get the extra wound and things like that.
Correct. Yeah. But then like it jumps up a lot for like infiltrators and stuff. Then you're like
true, but at least they're OBSEC, and they can shoot and fight.
Yeah.
Because the other ones aren't even OBSEC now; they're elite slots.
Yeah. But their job is to just stop something or banner or scrambler turn 1 and then die.
Cool. You're right.
Oh. I don't know.
Thanks, Steven. Hey guys, painted 5K worth of flesh tears over the summer.
Whoa.
What do you think about Gabriel, Seth, and Terminators and a Storm Raven? Spending my 31st birthday watching this game.
Hey.
Whoa! Happy birthday.
I think it sounds cool.
That sounds rad.
Yeah.
You have to get really good at figuring out how you want that to work, because normally it's like, cool, it zips over here and it's standing here next to my opponent. Any army in the game can shoot down a Storm Raven basically in one go. Not my Space Wolves, but most others can shoot it down in one go, and then everyone's just standing there waiting for you to come out. So cool, you lose like a Terminator or 2 in the explosion basically, and then the whole army charges you.
Right.
So you have to figure out how you're going to make that work. It's not an easy thing to make work.
It's like coming up, not too deep into their lines because of that exact reason, and looking at places where you can get out, right? So things like crates are really useful if you're looking for these in the mid-board where they can't just charge through it, right?
That's right.
You get a lot of value. If I'm coming up here, Brian shoots me down, I get out in this building. Well, this might as well not be here.
Yeah.
Right? But if it was like crates that's unchargeable, make those charges longer. You can't be shot by more stuff.
And in every game, you don't have to put them in it. Like, if you're like, I'm going to lose this first turn no matter what.
Then don't.
Then don't.
Yeah, that's well said.
Thanks, Victor. Hey, Titans. Loving your game since the Codex hit. Knowing that you can't say much on playtesting, are you at least pumped for the direction Ninth is going?
Oh, for sure.
And is it likely that the love will keep on coming?
For sure.
Oh, yeah. Like, listen, there's some real... The people at GW know the challenges. They work really hard, and it's a really challenging game to make, right? Like, writing these rules, the rules are so complicated. Writing them all, they come out months and years apart from one another, yet they need to be balanced together. You know, it's like you're writing a book now, and there's going to be 2 facts to the whole game before this book even releases. And so... You know, you might have discovered that a rule is broken, but you already wrote it, and you know what I mean?
Right.
It's an impossible challenge, and they work really hard. And the one thing that I'd say is, like, the culture, I think, of GW has gone more towards making more interesting rules, supporting the game more, releasing it as fast as they possibly can, which is a crazy pace for us.
It is.
Right? So I'm really excited for 9th. The armies have a ton of personality. They work really hard to make... They've learned a lot of lessons from 8th, so they've tried to make everything good in all the books, and... So good.
Yeah, totally agree.
And there's going to be imbalance.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
And you're going to live with it for a little while until they get around to facking it. But it's not easy to write facts either.
No.
Like, I know you could fix one thing easily, but they don't want a fact to come out every day. Right?
Yeah.
So they'd rather bulk them up and then release it.
Thanks, Kieran. Hey, guys. Great stream as per usual. What do GW have against Tau? It just seems they keep piling on nerfs right now. Our blue boys need help.
So,
they have nothing against Tau.
They have nothing against Tau.
They love Tau.
And I will say this, like, the Forge Rule book in particular has a difficult problem of making rules for all the units, for all the armies, regardless of what is already written.
Out of phase
like
of the
that.
Codex coming out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we obviously saw the ones that are like with Space Marines and even Chaos, I guess, a little bit because of Death Guard, they have more of a sense. But the ones that are further out, they have to like, well, this Codex is going to happen. This is this thing.
Yeah.
You have to balance a million things. So
they have nothing
I wouldn't
against
read
Tau.
into it, is what I would say.
They have nothing against Tau. I think, if I was to guess, I think they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I think they're like stumped.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, on how to fundamentally change the army.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's an army that could easily become oppressive in the wrong way. If they made them good, it could be a big problem.
Yeah.
The way you played against them when I had the strongest lists I could do.
Yeah.
There was no army you could bring. You could tailor all you wanted.
Yep.
There was no army you could bring that could even kill an asset of mine.
No, it was insane.
Right?
It was so ridiculous.
And that was them without even truly a good codex.
Correct.
They still had a losing win rate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, exactly.
So, and I would walk up to any tournament, any game, and I would know, cool, there's nothing this army could do to even kill a model of mine that isn't a drone.
Yeah.
And that's a weird place to be in.
So nuts.
Right? Everyone was afraid, like, oh, am I going to get first turn? I'm like, you can have her. I don't care.
Right.
You can't hurt me.
I think they were so underrated. It was so funny throughout.
It was a hard army to play.
Yeah, it was hard. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's like Harlequins. It's like, hey, we could, somebody, you could do this because you played a lot of games with them.
Right.
But if you're picking up this army for the first time, you'll be like, I killed no things.
Right.
And everything died. What happened? And this is the same with Tau. You could easily kill nothing and lose, oh, I lost 2 Riptides turn 1.
Right.
Because I would play mirror matches against other Tau players. And I'd be like, cool, I go first. And I'd cripple their army in a way that I'd like kill a Riptide and I would lose 2 Riptides a year.
Right.
And they lost 2 Riptides in my first turn.
How?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's a very, very good point.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
Thanks, Thomas. Thank you all for the awesome content from Texas. Can I ask how you base your Space Wolves?
I didn't base these Space Wolves. So Austin, if I can summon you to the chat, I don't know. It's some snowy effect. It's clearly some third-party snow effect.
Yeah, it's not GW snow.
It's not it's a nice snow.
Yeah.
It's a really, really nice. Whatever. It's a nice snow. It's a third-party snow effect. And then there's some rocks in here.
Yeah, let's grab
the rocks are made of cork, and then some real rocks too.
Oh yeah, it's almost all.
No,
cork.
it's all cork. He just painted it nicely.
That's cool.
So it's cork, gravel, and then snow effect. Some third-party snow effect.
Nicely done.
It's well done.
Yeah, beautiful army.
Tasteful.
Thanks again, Thomas. A shout out to my boys Alan and Joe. We have a dilemma on how abilities such as Daka Daka and Tank Busta as tank hunters work while embarked. They don't. Well, Daka Daka might.
No, it's the opposite. Tank Busters is rerolling to hit against a vehicle.
Okay.
So that's just on the data sheet. But Daka Daka,
it's on the data sheet as well.
No, it's on. It's an army ability.
It's keyworded.
But that all works. That all works.
It all works?
Yeah.
It's an army ability that's on the data sheet.
Correct.
Like,
yeah. So it all,
but
something like Chapter Tactics wouldn't work.
Yeah. Why not?
What?
Yeah, they do.
It's not on the data sheet, and you're not on the table. There are definitely things that do not work inside transports.
It works. So, for example, fusion boats, right? As we discussed this game, this cannot fall back and shoot. The guys inside can. So this thing falls back. This cannot shoot. The guys inside have also fallen back, but they can shoot because of their rule. Now, I don't play fusion boats really, but I do know that this works, and that's why they're good.
So
otherwise, you just touch them and they do nothing.
If the ores or if the ability's on your data sheet, then you definitely get it.
Yeah.
Now, an army-wide ability is effectively on the data sheet.
The things that don't work,
it's like it's not an aura. You know what I mean? It's not coming from somewhere.
You don't get auras in and out of transports.
That's
and
right.
You can't use strats on them. So
That's
your tank busters cannot get the Death Skulls strat for the wounding, and you cannot double shoot them because you can't target them.
Can they benefit from a psychic power that they had before they embarked? Yes, right?
I think so,
because they get that. Yeah.
That's just on them.
So
I'm pretty sure we're getting this wrong because Ninth changed this.
I know Ninth.
There has been uproar about this for a very long time. Yeah. People just play it like we're saying.
Yeah.
Because the way that it's supposed to work is dumb. It makes no sense. But the way the rules are written, you lose nonsense things. So you lose things you shouldn't lose.
I definitely play to the intent. I definitely play to the intent, and I definitely know the intent is that you're supposed to have your chapter tactic in your transport. I know that. Like they didn't want you to lose it. Yeah. They want you to lose aura abilities and strats.
Right.
Cool. Thanks, Jordan. Hey guys, gonna play my Astra Militarum against Necrons. Cool. My friend wants me to bring one of my Bane Blades. Which should I bring?
Oh, well, you have all of them. Then go with the Stormlord.
Yeah, Stormlord.
Yeah.
It'd be good for the matchup too.
Actually, I think it's always good.
Yeah, it's true. I just like saying Doomhammer, so.
You want Doomhammer?
I just want to say it. That's all.
Stormlord. Go with the Stormlord.
Yeah, totally.
I like the Stormlord.
Well, it's really good against Reanimation Protocol. There's so many shots. Daka coming.
Yeah, and then just heavy bolters, 4 sponsons with heavy bolters.
Oh my gosh. We haven't tried it with them since the new rules.
No.
The 2 damage have.
I don't have 4 sponsons on mine. I only have 2 sponsons on mine.
Wow.
I should glue some
Are you
extra
even
sponsons.
trying?
I know, right?
All right, we'll do this. We'll get another one. You can
numbers.
have the sponsons.
I gotta pump those numbers up.
Yeah, and I'll orcify the rest. How
okay.
about that? Yeah.
All right, it's time. Thanks, Variant Human.
What's up?
It's always a good idea to plan for your retirement with your husband. What is your retirement plan for the 40K universe?
There is only war. My retirement plan is war. Endless war.
I'd like for mine to be a Dreadnought chassis, but I think in reality,
you're gonna retire to a Dreadnought.
The Primarch is not gonna get old, so he's just gonna like kill me when I'm too old for him.
You just won't be able to keep up with him unless you're in a dreadnought.
It's a retirement plan for you, not for him. Because he's just going to keep going.
No, I know, but that's
died.
his retirement plan.
Gilliman would just kill you.
No, it's a mercy killing.
Gilliman will die again. He'll go into like pseudostasis.
Yeah.
For like another 10,000 years.
And I'll just like join him. I'll be like,
you'll be like this little mummified cat that's in there with him.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, and this is Adrian. I love it. It'd be the little sarcophagus like jar, but with my head on instead of the cat head.
Yeah.
I like it.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Thank you, Chris. Awoo.
Awoo.
Thanks for more Wolf content. Got my first game coming up. 1,000 points with Wolves. Running Ragnar, Primaris, Warlord, Assault Intercessors, Bloodclaws, Impulsors, and Thunderwolf Cav.
Solid. It's a good list. I like it. At 1,000 points?
Yeah, jeez.
That sounded like a lot more than 1,000 points.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's good. I think you're going to do work.
Thanks, Simpsony. Make the most durable Wolf Lord possible. And then I'm not supposed to read the next part, but confirm after your response.
Oh, I haven't memorized the book. I have no idea. The most durable Wolf Lord. I wasn't paying enough attention. Yeah. I only paid attention to the relics I was going to take today.
Right.
It's enough to memorize a book just for a game, let alone the whole book.
What would they recommend?
It's Thunderwolf, or on a Thunderwolf.
For sure.
With the Stormshield relic, Pelt of the Beowulf.
Okay.
And then 2 Warlord traits, Resolve of the Bear and Hunter. I think it's Resolve of the Hunter.
So Hunter is the one that allows you to fall back and charge in an aura if you do the saga, which is really cool.
Oh, okay.
So that was the other Warlord trait I was going to take.
Do you want to be White Scars?
I'm trying to remember. There was 2 Warlord traits I was going to take.
How do you unlock it? Do they do it and then everyone else does it?
No, it's I forget.
I hope not.
He's like, no,
sorry. Hunter's the one I took. Hunter's the one I took, which is +1 to advance and charge.
Love it.
And then as soon as you complete a charge, everyone can advance a charge on the 6. The other one that I was thinking of is the one that fall back and charge. That's the other. Those are the 2 good ones.
Those are so cool.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's good.
Awesome. Thanks, Thomas. Hey guys, great content as usual. I've played Eldar since 3rd edition. I know you're pretty set with your Craft World list, but what are chances of seeing you run a Wraith Construct army on the channel?
Oh, 100%. They're good.
100%, for sure. Just got painted up. My Scath Hatch is still in my old paint scheme. But for sure. I think last time I promised in general that I would start trying other Craft World stuff. Because we've seen what I like, but let's just try other stuff too. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So for sure.
We'll do it.
Thanks, Dungeon Master. Someone needs to call Animal Services on these clowns.
That's true.
Clowning. Dance with Wolves.
And thanks again. 2 wins in a row for Xenos against Marines. Even as a Space Wolf player, I'm still kind of happy to see that.
Yeah. This army and Necrons are 2 Xenos armies that can absolutely do work.
They're the 2 best of the Xenos.
And both the list you brought yesterday and this list are legit strong lists.
Yeah. No, exactly. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. They're the 2 like second strongest factions other than like Sisters maybe.
Yeah.
Like that can compete with the big boys.
That's right. And in both these cases you brought one of the strongest lists you could conjure.
Sure.
And I brought the strongest list we could build.
Yeah.
But not the strongest list that could be made for the army.
Yeah, well said.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're finally hitting a point where like things are changing, right? So collections are not always matching up, which is interesting and good. So yeah, this is
yeah, the better, if we used some of the new Primaris stuff, I would have had a little more efficiency, which would have been good. And same thing last time with the Death Watch, if we used some of the new Indominus stuff, I think I would have had a lot more efficiency.
Yeah, I think the Death Watch would have been much harder matchup.
Yeah.
And this one, like you said, it's really not too far off, but definitely could have been improved.
Yeah, I just would have had efficiency everywhere. Like an Assault Intercessor is just better than a Bloodclaw.
Blade Guard are better than Terminators.
That's right. There's all kinds of little things like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Thanks, Nazgul. Watching all your VODs can almost never catch you live. Thanks for the great content.
Oh, thanks.
Well, glad. Hopefully you made it this time. Not sounds like you did.
Yeah.
So hey, you made it.
Thanks, James. Feels like Space Wolves lost a lot of what makes them fun and feel different. Any suggestions on a competitive build?
No, not yet.
Right.
Unfortunately, we keep saying it. It's the Assault Intercessors, Blade Guard, Outriders are all really good. And even, splashing in Eradicators solve a problem that you have in this army, especially because you can outflank them really cheap.
That's the shooting you take.
Yeah, you take a unit of Eradicators, maybe even 2, and you outflank them for mega cheap. I still think the Advance and Charge is pretty good on the Wolves. Yeah. And I think the units I'm building here, where it's like 2 with Chainswords, 2 with Power Fists or something like that, could be we're getting there to being interesting. The chaplain for the +2 charge is really good. I don't know yet though. I'm still working on it. The couple dreadnoughts might be okay.
Yeah, I think the wolf dreads and the thunder cav are the main like space wolf
from the book
things that I would still stick with most games.
Unfortunately, like they don't benefit from apothecaries because they're not bikers. So it's like, should you be taking this at 4 wounds or should you be taking an outrider at 4 wounds? You know,
no, those are still tougher than outriders. You get an invuln save, and a 2-up armor save.
They're tougher, but they're also costly.
The cost is the big thing, yeah.
They cost apparently 20 points more per model.
Yeah.
So same wounds, slower. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't resurrect them either.
Right.
So
Well, yeah. That should be flipped.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin. Wolfguard unit leader in Swift Claws using a Storm Shield. So 1 Storm Shield on a bike, 3 bikes with chainswords, and an attack bike with Melta. Good idea or no?
Great idea. Go do it. Yep. It's very solid, very efficient unit. It's got speed, which this army absolutely has to have. If you don't build speed into your Space Wolves, you're in a ton of trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm into that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Thanks, Craig. What's up, Titans? Just found your channel. Love your content. Who should I add to my collection next? Guard or Salamanders?
Salamanders.
You're just going to be sad with the Guard until the book comes out.
Yeah.
The Guard are not good.
They're in a rough spot.
They would be in my C tier.
Right.
So they'd be way down.
Yeah, they are C tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, wait for the book. Get excited about the new stuff. They'll be brought into line. It'll be exciting, and then that's when you want to start that collection.
That's
not
right.
Being like, here's my new collection, and then lose a bunch of games.
And right now, there's so many new models for Space Marines, and the Codex is fresh, and the Salamander rules are great. You're gonna have a lot more fun with them. Your opponents might not, but you would.
Yeah.
Thanks, Todd. Hey guys, awesome game as always. Question: what's a good Necron anti-tank? I took 3 heavy destroyers and didn't output well. I whiffed the 3 games I tried it.
That'll happen.
Yeah, that's our thoughts on them. I know some people swear by them, but they're too whiffy. So are the Doomstalkers, to be fair.
The Doomstalkers are unpredictable, but they're much better than the
heavy destroyers. Oh yeah, for sure.
And a heavy destroyer is like 75 points, and a Doomstalker is like 120.
140. Yeah.
140. Oh, okay. So it's still two heavy destroyers is still not as good as 1 Doom.
Yeah, it's only 8 wounds, less toughness, no invuln save. That's the thing. That
and then
kills
you have
on
2 shots on the heavy destroyers. You have D6.
Yeah.
So which is at least 1 or 2 for you.
Exactly. Gosh.
5 for me.
No. Yeah, exactly. It's at least. The Doomstalkers. Nightbringer is a great anti-tank.
Nightbringer is a great anti-tank.
Yeah.
That's a great one. Void Dragon too.
Void Dragon, ooh, even better.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's actually better, but it's about as good.
That's true. Well, he does mortal wounds, which I haven't pulled an Adrian with my Nightbringer yet because he has D6 damage, so there's potential for that. But
for it to be swingy.
Yeah.
The shooting is not your best way to kill vehicles.
No.
It's like get up there, tag them, ignore them. Those are all good options.
Scarabs. That's your best anti-tank.
Touch or just warriors. Like I have my warriors.
Yeah.
You shoot at my warriors. Nothing happened.
Beep boop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And you can be like daisy chaining out and like kill them. You charge. They kill you off of one part. You just kind of bubble out. You activate. You pile in. Touch other stuff.
I will be writing strongly worded letter.
No, every time I find something, Brian.
We're not gonna let them. The infinite reanimates and pile across the board. That is clearly like mega broken. It is like mega broken. But even it's like almost top of my list broken. Like it's probably
above the burn bomb.
Yes.
Wow.
Is it above the shock attack gun in its A?
Yes.
Is it above what's the other one?
The apothecary?
Well, no, we agree on that one.
Yeah.
We're talking about things that you try to take away from Adrian.
Harlequins?
Adrian's just.
Is it above Harlequins in general?
Harlequins are not broken. They're just good.
Yeah.
And are they too good? Yes. Probably a few of their strats or whatever, their auras need to be taken down a notch.
Yeah.
Like their auras for -6 inch or -1 to wound, those are probably need to be a pick 1 instead of an aura or something like that. It's too good as an aura.
That'd be a huge hit.
But it's a kind of hit they need, right? Like it is too good.
I don't know about that.
Even the reroll wounds could be a pick 1.
Where are we trying to have them end up? Are we trying to have them end up competitive with Space Marines?
We're trying to have them end up. Nothing should ever be an S tier. S tier is bad.
So then you just want them to always lose.
To S tier.
S tier exists is the thing.
Harlequins are A tier right now.
They are A tier.
So why
but they're
do they
the
need
very
nerfs?
top of A tier.
Well, but why do they need nerfs then? Somebody's at the
Because-
top of A tier.
Especially if you have to play well. I will say, even
Got
in
you there,
this game,
Brian.
No.
Even in this game, right?
If we're saying there's a scale and they're all the way here, and you're saying why do they need to be nerfed? I'm saying because they should be like here.
But then the Space Marines aren't also getting.
They
nerfed.
should be nerfed too.
Yeah, but now you're asking for a lot. Like, we've already seen the Space Marine nerf, right? Which was the Codex fixing the Space Marines.
No, they need to be
So, like, this is where we live now.
If the game is just Harlequins and Space Marines, they don't need nerf.
Yeah. And just bring everyone up. You don't have to bring other people down, Brian.
Okay.
What's that about?
That's the same thing.
Oof.
If everyone's super, no one
It's getting
is.
philosophical.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Todd. Hey, Titans, got a question on Destroyer rules for rerolling. My hobby shop guy says, based on wording, it's only a single dice reroll, not all ones.
Oh, yeah.
Is this true or just too much AOS thinking?
It is all your dice. They intertwine this from time to time, and they started changing it midway through 8th, where they said you could reroll the hit roll.
Right.
And that sounds like singular, but it is not.
Correct.
It's for every attack. You can reroll the hit roll.
If you want to see an instance of a literal single reroll, look at the Protocol Warlord trait for Iron Hands.
That's true.
It's like subtly different, which we even actually misread it that one game. So that would be an example of
because it says every time you it
is once per phase, blah blah blah.
When you make an attack.
So it's the beginning of the sentence that matters.
Yeah.
So anyways, just to show him, be like, well, this is what it would say if this is what they wanted.
They started the first book that did this. I remember it very clearly. Was the Chaos Knights.
Yes.
And they had a thing that it's like you could reroll the hit roll. Right. And I remember like everyone on the internet was like, "What? Like one hit roll? Like why did they change it?" It's like they hired a lawyer that month or something. Who just like rewrote it in a particular way.
This is one contribution.
But no, it means all the dice.
Thanks, Demos. Hey, Titans. Super awesome game today. Very exciting stuff.
Very close until it wasn't.
Do we ever think Imperial Fists will get fact back to being in line with their brothers?
No.
Not for a long time.
Nope.
I think they should just get nerfed again, actually.
I agree.
They should lose their super doctrine entirely.
They will, because they'll nerf Space Marines.
I know.
And they'll nerf things that are like
they're one space
that are like the only things keeping you up, which are like the apothecaries and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then they'll get hit even worse.
So sad.
Yeah.
I have no hope until the next edition and the next codex.
Don't paint yellow.
Yeah. I might yeah.
There's nowhere to go with this. It's they're the worst.
Thanks, Jordan. Hello again. Feeling the hobby burn these days. Thinking of shaking it up with AdMech. Are they good to start now? And if so, what should I get first?
They're so good.
They're so good and fun and different and more dynamic than they've ever been in 8th edition.
Such a great model range.
9th edition. Yeah. So, where do you start? Start collecting is not bad. You need troops.
Okay.
Yeah. The new one's good.
Yeah. Is it?
Well,
I would I would start with a bunch of the new models. Like I would start with the Pterodaxi and the Hounds.
Okay.
And just like I would start by buying the stuff that a lot of people don't even have yet, just so my army's like more unique and dynamic.
Right.
Yeah, you could min troops.
Play the game though.
You could have min troops, but I don't think I would be leaning towards troops. Like I would have like 15 Skitarii.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have more than that.
Is that what we're gonna do with our new Mechanicus army?
Well, it'll be totally that's basically it. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. For our Dark Mechanicus, which if you guys are not familiar, we just had a vote conclude yesterday, voted on by our premium members to determine our rare army.
Yeah.
It will be Dark Mechanicus. So really excited to have some more bad guys on the channel and also to convert a bunch of awesome stuff.
It's gonna be amazing.
So, yeah.
Thanks, Forgebreaker. Historically, any miniature I convert gets a new mini shortly thereafter. Which model kit do the Titans want to see updated?
Can you do like all the Phoenix Lords?
Yeah, do the Phoenix Lords. And they're actually great conversion potential too.
They really are. That's true.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a win-win.
Thanks, Brian. I had a quick question. Is there a limit to how many characters you can upgrade in a Marine army with the new codex, like chief apothecaries and such?
Nope.
Well, one of each. You can't have like 2 master apothecaries.
True. But so there's what, 5 chapter commands?
Yep. 6?
Might be 6. But either way, you can upgrade them all, and we regularly do.
Yep.
Last time we played your fist, you had what, 5 chapter command upgraded?
It's everything except for the
company ancient or the company champion.
Champion.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the champion, so then it's 5.
No, he just didn't do the champion.
Oh, so then it's 6.
All right, well, let's just say Chapter Master, Tech Marine.
Ooh, there's 7.
There isn't 7.
Librarian, Chaplain, Apothecary,
Ancient.
Banner Guy, Ancient, and the Company Champion.
The Company Champion.
So there are
So
7.
So there's 7. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Get out of here, not 7.
So
I knew all along.
you can upgrade all 7, and it would be good. The problem is they can't all get warlord traits. Right?
Yeah,
you could have a maximum of 3 from the book, warlord traits.
3 from the book, and then you can get 1 from your chapter.
1 from your own
but
chapter.
It means you can't give them the
special
specific one.
That's right. So if you upgraded, and most of them don't get good until they get their warlord trait.
Correct. Yeah.
So
well, what you could do is you could take a named version of it. So you could take like Calgar as a chapter master. Then you don't have to spend the points. It's basically equivalent nowadays.
Well, if you're Ultramarines, you can get 3 named?
Yeah. Well, Tiggy's like kind of worse though.
Yeah.
But he does.
And so is the chaplain.
Yeah.
But
you get out of here.
I would take Tiggy and
you know what's funny in the Death Watch book when you read Cassius's rules, it's like this is Cassius from the past. So if you're putting him in your army, we recommend you don't put any Primaris in your army.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that?
because
that's so funny.
By the time Primaris existed, he was back with the Ultramarines, and so he technically should be impossible for him to be a Death Watch and to have Primaris. So they don't ban it, but they go like they have a whole paragraph like on it, like it's like, hey, don't do it. It's not cool. You're not cool if you do this.
I actually didn't even realize it was actually the same guy.
Yeah, it's Cassius.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
He was because people do like a rotation.
Yeah.
So he like lost his face.
Oh, while he was.
It's like a whole thing.
When did he? Was it when he was with Death Watch?
That he lost his face?
I want to know. I have so many questions now.
Yes, I think so.
It had to be. Yeah.
No, I thought he lost in the Tyrannic Wars or something. I'm forgetting.
Oh no, you're right.
Which is Ultramarines. Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Anywho, thanks, Crypt Shadow. Heard Sean Connery died last night. Can we get some Sean Connery impressions to commemorate him?
No! What are you doing? You didn't donate enough for that.
No.
Okay, just name what was your favorite role that he did?
Oh my goodness.
What a hard one.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
No, get out of here. You suck.
Favorite role.
First to come to mind. Doesn't even have to be your favorite. What's the first to come to mind?
Okay, well, first was Bond, but he's not my favorite Bond is the problem.
He's not my favorite Bond.
He's not.
So Bond comes to mind first. You know what's weird that comes to mind for me first is Highlander.
Dude, that was... Okay, that's my actual pick.
Cool,
though.
I'm doing Highlander. Yes.
So
Indiana Jones.
No, I don't love him in that.
Definitely not Crystal Kingdom, because he was way too old by the time.
Crystal Skull sucked.
Yeah, Crystal,
Yeah, it's Crystal Skull.
He was pretty good in that one.
Highlander, we're going to Highlander. Okay, we made our own question for you.
Thanks, Agnes. Shout out to Trevs. Hope you can check out 40K Saturdays at TBS Comics in Pensacola soon.
Oh, dang. Well, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's too far away for us.
Well, so far.
For now. You never know.
Thanks, Kane. Great videos as always, guys. Finally managed to play my first game today. Unfortunately, it turns out my playstyle is most similar to Bridger.
Yep.
I whiff important roles like Adrian, and I play Tau.
Ooh.
Well,
not a good combination.
Not a good combination. Most people, when they start the game, that's the obvious thing. It's like, here's my opponent, go at them and charge, you know?
Yeah.
It's almost always the wrong plan.
It is. It's
like,
true.
even at the end, when I knew I had lost the game, so I was like, Aryak's going to go fight. Like, he should have run to the corner, right?
Yeah.
And same with my chaplain. It's like, he's my while we stand, we fight. Those are 10 points. I should run away. But, you know, running them forward is like, hey, I brought Aryak. What am I going to, like, not throw my Thunderhammer?
Exactly.
But it almost always loses you the game.
Yeah. You might find your playstyle also changes. Like, I used to be a much more aggressive player. I do play Orcs, and then I just been hurt too many times.
Yeah.
You know, same with Mortarion. I was like, wait, if I actually
hold them back,
I can do more.
I could keep my Primarch.
It's emotionally too difficult.
Yeah.
Thanks, Charin. I keep hearing my name. I was confused. To differentiate, call me Meme Wiki Charin.
Good luck with that.
Are we saying Charin? Kieran? Kieran?
You were saying Kieran? Is that what it was?
Oh, this is an interesting spelling of Kieran. It's C-I-A-R-A-N.
Wait, say again?
C-I-A-R-A-N.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But the other Kieran is K-I-E.
Irish, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like Cahill, right? Remember that one?
Yeah. Anyway, what meme from the Discord would you like in the wiki?
Ooh.
These guys are the meme experts.
So already in the wiki, there is me on the guy's body?
I got in trouble last time I tried to guess his name.
The Jurassic Park guy.
Jurassic Park scientist guy. And Andy.
Anyway, it's me.
Andy?
Nope, not Andy.
See, I shouldn't. Anyways,
but it's my face on his body and you as my boob.
Has the evolution of it. It has Candyland on it.
It has Candyland, and I think
it's gone a long way, right?
I think it has Will It Blend now as well.
Will It Blend is on there. What's the next one? What's one that?
There's some recent memes that are pretty good. Like Adrian as
the ghost face.
Oh, the Nightbringer Adrian.
The Nightbringer Adrian's good too.
Good one.
That'd be a good one. Any of those ones are pretty good.
Yeah. And there's some with me as Ash that are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like the one where Team Rocket.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like honestly, it's getting to a point where we actually do need this wiki to be a thing because there's so many like hilarious.
If you haven't seen, honestly, join the Discord just for the custom memes. The community makes epic memes. We like end a game, and then the thing we spend the most time doing is looking at memes because we're like, oh, they're so good. So thank you all for making the memes. And if you haven't, join the Discord and check out the meme channel. It's so good.
Free for everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks, Captain. Your Revenant Titan interesting at 1,500 points. 4-up Involn, 30-inch move. Craft World keywords for Fortune and Protect sounds spicy.
Totally.
Better.
So here's the thing. It's going to smash. but then you won't win the game.
Yeah, you'll still be dead by turn 2. So.
For sure. No, maybe not.
Yeah.
No, it'll die by turn.
I fought it with my fists, and I was like, oh man, it's not a vehicle, and I still killed it.
Yeah.
Turn 1.
Yes. Yes.
It's still cool.
If it doesn't die by turn, if it doesn't die by turn 2, it's then definitely dead by turn. No, you still lose because you're still holding nothing.
They have no tools if they couldn't do it by that point. It's more playable. I think we can definitely say that. Because you can put Dire Avengers in your list and actually get you more points.
Good luck.
I'm gonna try one day. I'm still gonna get one.
Yeah, it's a cool model.
Yeah.
Oh, Rocky Adrian, another good.
the ones.
Adrian.
6 ones in a row.
Thanks, Zithoska. Has anyone pointed out that humanity are latent psychers like orcs? Sisters of Battle miracles are the same as blue is lucky, unlocked by the faith in the Emperor.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Ooh.
But orcs are a fungus that directly interfaces with the warp, and humans are just humans.
That's true.
Well, but they don't directly interface with the warp, but they indirectly are, which is what they're saying. Everyone's indirectly connected to it. Like, the Eldar created Slaanesh, and the humans are like literally the ones that created demons in the first place because we're so emotional.
So. Well, we didn't create the original. Demons are older than humans.
Give them power. That's all.
We give chaos strength.
Yeah, give them strength, but they existed before.
Yeah.
Thanks, Simsney. The bear is a 6-up, feel no pain, no rerolls of wounds and damage rolls.
Right.
And
that's the warlord trait.
Pelt of the Beowulf is -1 to hit and wound against melee attacks. And the hunter is +1 to advance and charge, fallback and charge. That's a lot to staple onto one. What?
Onto one Thunderwolf. Yeah, because you can double warlord trait.
No, but that last warlord trait, +1 to advance and charge.
That's the warlord trait I took.
And fallback and charge.
That's what he had.
No. The +1 to advance and charge is separate from the fallback and charge. There's 2 separate warlord traits.
Yeah.
No, that's all hunter.
It's not.
That's what it says.
Okay.
I'm just reading the words, dude.
+1 to advance and charge, and then it gives you the ability to also advance and charge, and then it turns into an aura of advance and charge, and then there is a separate warlord trait that gives you fallback and charge. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll double check. I could be wrong, but I'll double check.
Okay.
I was looking at either way. It's a lot of stuff you can do. It's cool.
That's a lot for one warlord trait.
The no rerolls to wound and damage. That's nuts.
It's good.
I didn't even know about that one.
Custody power right there.
At the end of the day, it's okay. Like, so you put he's a Thunderwolf dude, so he's like 140. It's a 30-point Thunderhammer, so he's like 170.
Yeah, that's all hunter.
Oh, is it?
That's all one thing.
That's too much.
That's a lot.
You
+1 to advance, +1 to charge, advance and charge, and fallback and charge, all in one.
When he completes his charge, he unlocks the fallback and charge.
I'll have to look it up later.
Wow.
I'm forgetting that.
Anyways, yeah.
But the problem is like it's still just 5 attacks.
Right.
And hitting on 3s or something, it's like, or I guess he hits on 2s with his Thunderhammer if he charged. He doesn't actually do that much.
That's true.
I don't know. And now that you can't spike his attacks or something, it's not that amazing.
That's fair.
Thanks, Ryan. Question for Adrian: would you take St. Catherine or Celestine in a Bloody Rose army?
For sure, and I do. I have both, and one candidate in my list. It's great.
Both in the same army?
Yep.
Yeah. They both have a lot of cool abilities.
They're great. Yeah.
Thanks, Sean. Love the show. Looking at Grey Knights as a second army after my sisters. What should I be looking for, or should I wait for the new codex?
Yeah, until the codex comes out, it's impossible to tell.
Right.
Will the base Terminators be good? Will they be more value pick over the Paladins? Or all of a sudden the Purgation Squad's going to be amazing? Who knows, right?
Yeah.
So if you really, it's probably better to wait, but we don't know. They haven't announced that book, have they? Right?
No.
Which book?
The Grey Knights. So
no.
So who knows how long it could take? You could start painting up the basics, though.
Right.
The problem is you don't know which weapons are going to be good.
Right. Well, keep your sprues.
It's not easy to magnetize.
No.
So it's really, really tough. I hope that the weapons alter. Like there was clearly the falchion was the only weapon worth taking, but now power swords have the extra strength, and these are force swords. So hopefully, they'll have the +1 strength and the D3 damage. All of a sudden, the sword sounds good. And remember,
but the
power
halberds
swords
are also good. Halberds are +2 strength now.
We'll have to see what are they. Who else has a halberd? Nobody. So there's no precedent for a halberd in the Space Marine book. So what I'm trying to say is you can't really know, and there's no precedent for a falchion either. So it's hard to say.
Some say that the heavy bolters of close combat weapons, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be good. You're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin. I own both Harleys and Wolves. Got so many ideas.
This,
yeah,
this is an epic game then.
Exactly. I know, seriously. And like I said, that's why we wanted to do a game today to open up talking about the codex.
Yeah.
It's the best way to show it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And last one for today. Thanks, Daniel. Just bought 3 kilocans. What is the best loadout?
What's the one? What do you think is the best?
I usually run them pretty cheap, honestly. Like I'll just do big shooters for totally naked. But usually I'll do rockets. Yeah, because they're hitting on 4s. It's a bunch of them, and then you give them the custom job for -1 to be hit.
All right.
Tasty.
How many in a unit?
I'd run 5 because 6th blast actually does hurt. Like there's so many weapons where like I'm killing tanks and I'm blast, but there's no tanks that are like big squads, and they see kilocans. They're like, all right, let's do this thing.
So that'd be great. So you got 5 of them, -1 to hit, all with rockets. They'd be pretty scary.
It's good. I like it.
I'm into that, and they're really style picks.
They're so cool.
All 5 of them give up 10 bring it down points.
Yeah, no, this is an army where you just say like screw it.
All buggies or whatever.
Exactly.
That's a good pick. Well, thanks for joining us on this Sunday game. It's the first time we played a game on a Sunday.
It is.
Ever?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll get into the Discord, vote on the Tuesday game. We're really excited for that as well. We're going to keep this new book parade going. Lots to cover. And if you haven't already, join our premium channel. We have you just hit the join button down on our Facebook channel below the video, and it gives you access to all these extra videos. YouTube channel. What did I say?
Facebook.
Everyone
goes to Facebook.
Don't go to Facebook. So onto YouTube, and we have these extra games. You get to go watch all the previous games we had, plus access to our new ones. We're going to be debuting our armies there. Lots to vote on. All that great stuff.
That's right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys next time on the tabletop.